Listen, if you want to get off, if you want to leave, you're more than welcome.
I asked you to stop with the question and you didn't. Do you
get
want
out.
me
That's
to leave?
Serious. Get the f out. Put your shoes on outside. You don't got to put them on in here.
I know the night is not as it would seem. I must believe in something, so I'll make myself believe it. This night
Sound is off. Let me see.
Sound is off. It's muted.
Oh, are we good now? Can y'all hear us now?
Put one in chat if you guys can hear.
They should be able to hear us now.
1 2 1 2.
Still no sound?
1 2 1 2.
Test, test, test. We're good on our end here. Why the fuck can't they hear?
Oh,
oh, okay, now we're good. All right, cool. Sorry about that, guys. So
we do it live.
Yeah. All right, guys. So shout out to Mo in the back. So patreon.com/FreshFit, guys. Go ahead and get all the behind the scenes content there that you can't get anywhere else. Check us out over there. Also, FreshFitpodcast.com to get the merch. Also, guys, we got a new YouTube channel. It's called Fresh and Fit Shorts. Okay, and we're gonna put the link in the chat right now for you guys, so you guys can find it. It's literally brand new, hot off the press. Like we literally made it just now. Like I think I just subscribed to it right before we went on air. So we're not gonna be posting shorts anymore, guys, on the main channel. We're gonna be posting all the shorts on its own shorts channel. Okay, guys. So you're only gonna see the podcast and podcast clips on the main channel. And then we're also got our clips channel. We're going to post 2 clips on there per day. So we got you guys. I know it's another YouTube channel. You know, it's blah, blah, blah. But if you guys want to go ahead and get the shorts, because a lot of you guys, I mean, you might want to watch videos that are only 20, 30, 60 seconds long. They're over there on YouTube, Fresh and Fit Shorts. So we'll put the link in there because it's a brand new channel. It's going to be hard to find. Did we put it in the chat, Chris?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, guys, go subscribe. Mods, can you put that throughout the show? And other than that, guys, any other, let's see, what else here? And then that's really the main thing, man. And then we'll talk about our other channels maybe later on in the broadcast. But let's introduce lovely ladies on the panel.
Ladies, give us your name, your age, what you do for a living, current dating status, and then education level. We'll start right here.
And body count.
Me? Okay, my name is Krista Detellus. I am 32 years old. Yes.
Wait, 32?
I'm a seasoned bitch. That's right. A little bit older than I feel like some of the girls on this show are, but that's okay. I'm here to bring the knowledge, you know. And educational level, that's what you said. I have 2 degrees. I graduated from UCF, and I also went to FSU, but I graduated from UCF.
And dating status?
UCF. Dating status? I have a boyfriend.
Cool. How long y'all been together?
We're very new.
Oh, okay.
Very new.
Like yesterday? New?
like before I got here. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
No.
Met him in the elevator.
No. We're like a couple months in. Nothing. We're very new.
Okay. Cool. And then what's your degree in?
So I have a dual degree in hospitality and event planning and a minor in marketing.
Cool.
Nice.
All right. And you said you have 2 degrees, or you went to 2 different schools? You mean?
No, I have 2 degrees.
Okay, and both of them are bachelors in those 2.
Yeah, and a minor in marketing.
All right. Cool. All right.
Welcome back.
Hi, Shea Butter here. My status.
Got you.
I'm accepting. No. It's different this time. I'm accepting applications.
Oh, now you're single. Okay. I've been saying that for weeks now, that she was single the whole time, but now she's formally going to announce it to you guys. All right.
No.
I was kidding, but now I'm in an entanglement. Like that's the word. Now I figured it out.
Word.
I have a status. It's entanglement.
That's the perfect word for it.
Gosh.
Status, high school GED. Y'all know that. And that's it.
Age?
Oh, I model and I'm 24. Sorry.
Okay. And you said you model. Okay, like regular modeling, like clothes or
high fashion modeling.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Welcome back.
Hello
Hey.
again.
Quantum physics.
I'm your favorite,
Yeah.
the delusional girl, right? Hey, I'm Destiny. Y'all know me as the delusional quantum physics girl. I'm 27. My birthday's next month. Don't forget it.
There you go.
April
Sorry to hear that.
22nd. I'll be 28. Right now I have many jobs. Which one y'all want to hear about first?
You mentioned I think like only 3 or 4 last time, so you might as well just say all 6 now.
Say all 6. All right, let's start with I have an OnlyFans account. Y'all are not going to see porn on there, but you know what you're going to see at the strip club. I work at Gold Rush in Miami, also 11. I do multi-level marketing with my mentor over here. I do direct sales, and what did I say? That was 5, 6, 7. I forget my jobs.
So many.
Promotion
Yeah.
work.
Promotion work, and then I do modeling. I get paid for going to like events and gigs, and then I also do some bartending and bottle service events here and there.
All right.
So, what else? Educational level. I have 2 certifications. I'm currently studying science. Let's just say science this time because I got a lot of heat last time.
Well, you didn't know the equation, like that.
The letter K.
Yeah, I think it was
I'm
some
sorry,
kind
I
of
got it.
quantum physics equation. Someone asked, like, "Hey, ask her about this equation?" And
I stuttered.
You
It's
what?
fine. It's K. I figured it
it
out.
is K. Oh, that's the letter.
And
Okay.
and I am studying to be a life coach. I am not there yet,
Okay.
but I got a lot of heat for that last time too. Stripper life coach
Someone
over
asked you
here.
an equation?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
So
She said she studies quantum physics. So
It's-
like, oh, really?
Yeah.
You know, and we have mostly a male audience, so they're gonna be like, "Hey, so since you study quantum physics, tell us about this. What is the letter?" I don't even fucking know what the question
Well,
was.
I didn't even say
It's the
what
letter
I do,
K.
but I'll
It's
tell
a-
you guys later.
So
Okay.
it's actually just incorporated in the course. It's not just quantum physics. It's just incorporated. So let's just clear that up real quick. But yeah, I think that's it. right?
Okay.
That's
And
it.
And then what did you do for work?
I have my own business, so
Okay.
I'm in direct sales and network marketing. I used to work in bottle service on South Beach at all of the clubs that everyone probably goes to for probably 6 or 7 years.
Uh-huh.
And I realized that there's a shelf life on that, obviously. So I didn't do anything with my degrees. Just
You don't say.
yeah, just stuck to bottle service because I wanted fast money when I was younger, and it was fun. It was great while it lasted, and I knew there was a shelf life. So now I have my own business. It's in direct sales. I run a multi-million-dollar business, and all from my phone. So it's pretty lit.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. And what do you sell exactly?
So it's for the fastest growing global beauty brand in the US.
Okay.
Does it
So,
begin with M?
I'm sorry.
Does it begin with M?
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Okay, I know which one you mean.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sure you do. Ask about us.
We're world now.
But yeah, so I'm pretty high up in the company. I've been doing it for 2.5 years, and last year my business did 3.5 million in sales, and I worked really hard for that. So
Cool.
I'm super proud of that. So
Yeah.
yeah,
All right.
that's what I do now.
And then dating status?
I was just gonna say, last but not least, I'm single.
Single
as
AF.
fuck. Period.
All right.
Can't imagine why.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank you for that.
Someone that actually is a quantum physicist comes rescue her.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll take it.
What about you?
Hi, I'm Brown Sugar, but you can call me Cece.
Wait, you
either
said brown
or.
shaker?
Brown Sugar.
Brown sugar. That's your government name?
No.
First name Brown, last name Sugar?
It can be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I like it.
Thank
Mhm.
you. I'm 21. Birthday is next month, April 2nd. Education.
Bro, why do I just have to say this. Why do girls have to say my birthday is next month as if anyone cares? No offense, ladies, but like no
We
one gives
care.
a fuck about your birthday.
I care. I
Shit,
care.
I
I
care.
care.
Okay.
I mean, if you didn't care,
Some dude will
Man,
care.
Girls will sit
Some
there and
dude
be like,
out
"It's
there-
my birthday month," as if
I
like
can't
people
put it out
care,
there.
bro.
I
Like
Oh,
what?
some man out there is gonna care.
well, I
that
chose
it's
to
my
put it
birthday.
out there because they got it.
Translation: he does not care. He's gonna pretend to care so that he can get sex.
That's his business.
That is what it
Well,
really is. But
listen, at least pretend to care.
okay, there you go. That's the
right?
key.
That's
so
all
right,
that matters.
so you had brown sugar and then what else? What
You
do you do
could
for
call me
employment?
Cece.
CC.
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay, so brown sugar, aka CC.
Yeah.
So many names. And then what's your age?
21.
Okay, all right. And then what do you do for work?
I'm a host.
Okay, I thought she was like, she said, "I'm a hoe." I was like,
Yeah.
"What?" I was like, oh, that makes sense. Brown sugar. Okay, and then highest education level completed. What would you
Currently in college.
currently in college? Okay, and you're in college too, right?
I'm taking classes. I'm not enrolled in college. No.
Oh, so
I'm taking online classes.
I'm studying quantum. You out here taking one class every now and then, like walking in.
I mean, at least I'm staying educated. Are you taking any classes?
Bang bang.
I'm just saying.
Shots
I
fired.
have a degree. If we're gonna go ahead off that,
But are you
road.
continuing your education right now, Myron? Are you?
Yes, I am still continuing my education.
Okay, love that for you.
But not
He's applying.
Yeah, but not like in school. Like
That's-
school is that's a whole other thing. We talked about
Scam.
how college is a scam. But yes,
That's why
continuing
I'm-
education and obviously being better on what we do right now. Obviously,
Of
with
course.
the podcasting technology, using cameras, etc., social media marketing, all that stuff.
There you go.
But yeah, I mean, no, I just like because in my head I was like just kind of like laughing because I was like, okay, so she's still in school, she's studying, but then so you just like take the class then.
So
You're
it's
not
a-
enrolled in school.
Okay, so like you said, school is very expensive, right? So
is,
when
it's a
I can find a class that's only $3,000 that I can do at my own pace, yeah, I'm gonna take advantage
So
of
you
that.
mean like online?
It's online,
yeah,
absolutely.
that's
And I'm
sweet.
still
You get a
getting an
degree online, though.
education. Absolutely.
True.
I got certified as a personal trainer. I started working at Equinox in Aventura for a year. I realized that they didn't pay me jack and went back to doing a lot of hospitality, make a lot of money. So
Okay, I have so many questions, but we'll discuss them later on.
let's go.
It's no biggie. Okay, and then what about you?
Wait, you didn't get her relationship status.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
what's
what
it?
is-
Yeah, I think I know with brown sugar. I think I know the
Oh, God.
status on that one.
What do you
What
think
is
that
it?
is?
What is it?
No, let me hear your opinion first.
Oh.
She belongs to the
That's
streets.
what I figured it would be.
Wow. It's clearly mind your business.
Oh, shots
It's
fired.
mind my business.
That's your relationship status?
Yeah.
I love that.
So is the guy's name Mind? Is the first guy's name is Mind? Is that what it is?
No, it's
And
three
it's mine.
guys.
Yeah.
Mine.
Your business. Yeah,
Three
three
guys.
dudes. Yeah, three dudes.
3 and 1.
There you go. Mind your business. Okay.
That's cute.
I'll take that for casually dating other guys right now, and potentially one guy might be the boyfriend. I don't know. Sugar daddies. I don't know. She said
Hell
baby
no.
sugar, brown sugar. So
Oh my god.
what?
Damn.
No, nothing.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Okay. So she's casually having sex with some guys. Don't worry about it. Cool. What about you? What's your name?
Hey y'all,
Mhm.
it's Juicy. You
Hey,
know who
y'all.
it is. What they call it, angry black woman.
Whoa.
It's me, y'all.
Okay. Is that you? Okay. If that's what you're gonna call yourself.
I mean, that's what I was told by many of y'all followers
That's what
on
they
Fresh
called
and
you?
Fit. Yeah, the last time I was on here, so
They called. Did they? No way.
yeah.
They didn't call you that. They probably called the other girl that.
No, they
actually
called
called
me
both of us
that.
I wonder
called
what
you
they're
that?
gonna call me.
But it's your girl Juicy, aka Sophia Queen on Instagram. Check me out.
Hey.
What was the question? Occupation.
Oh, your
So,
age, your
occupation.
occupation.
Dating status. And
Okay.
education level.
Okay, so I'm a they call it serial entrepreneur. I do a lot of things. I host, I model. Right now I'm working with Elite Exotics. We are a weed dispensary company that are actually looking for some models out here. So ladies, if you guys
what's up?
smoke, hit me up. We're actually gonna be around. So stay tuned, Elite Exotics. My highest level of education, go Knights. Also graduated from
Hey,
UCF, bachelor's
okay.
degree,
Yes.
we outside, y'all. So yeah. What else?
And then status. Are you still with that dude?
With that dude.
Yeah, we're talking.
Wait.
Translation. We don't date anymore exclusively.
What happened?
Complicated.
We get busy.
Things are on a complicated.
I love how girls just have a tough time just telling the truth.
Wait.
You
wait.
want- wanna know what's serious?
I'm still seeing him and we're still having sex, but I'm entertaining other potential suitors.
It's an entanglement.
Somebody
It's an
talking.
entanglement.
No, but last time you guys were like inseparable. What happened now?
I think on a level I want more on a serious level. He wants more on a chill level.
Okay. So he wants to keep it fun. You want to keep it serious.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna be dating you for almost a year, I think after a year, you're gonna.
I
wanna-
deserve a ring.
He don't want the title. He don't want to. He don't want to get. He
I
don't want.
want that.
You don't want to give the title.
But
Yeah.
in a sense, like if I see more potential in a man than you see your own potential, then
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what they say? You can't raise somebody. You can't force somebody to do things. Or if you say you want to model, you want to be an engineer, and you're not actually going for it or actually putting in like the steps to actually pursue things that you want to do, then
It's dead.
You're holding me back.
Right.
You know.
All right, let's have some fun here, okay? Because women love to shift blame on the guys always for why the relationship fails or whatever else it is, or why it doesn't move to the next level. So tell me one thing he did wrong and one thing you did wrong. And you guys not getting elevated to the next level.
To be honest, we didn't do anything wrong. We just felt like on an equal standard. Like, I'm trying to better myself. Like, when I say I'm going out for my dreams and my goals and stuff like that, I actually put in the effort, and that's what I do. Like, when he says that he wants to do it, he's okay with being comfortable staying at the same 9-to-5 job. If you say you want to be a technician or you want to do like a video gamer, like for instance, Chris, he does video gaming, you know, he's on his video games, he does his network, he does his podcast, you know, that's something he puts in work in.
Yeah.
But if you tell me you want to do it and all you do is just play video games, you're not making no money. And after you get off of work, you're just
so the question is,
maybe he's trying though.
The question is, tell me one thing that you think hurt the relationship that you did and one that he did. As to why you guys aren't together.
I just told you. I felt like we equally he's not pursuing his goals and I'm going after mine. Like,
you can't make this.
You can't make this up, bro.
Simple.
Like, yo,
one
this is
thing
fantastic.
Doing wrong, one thing he's doing wrong.
But
that you think?
There's nothing that went wrong in the relationship besides the fact that we have a different understanding. What am I saying something that's not?
You're just not mentioning what you did wrong.
I think he just.
I don't know.
I know what I do wrong in relationships. I know
Did he
myself.
like not show what he wanted? Or
in our relationship, it's nothing.
I think you asked this question the other day.
Yeah.
He said,
we get the same response. There's no direct answer.
That's why y'all laughing.
I have a rookie question right now. I can only really hear you.
Yeah, I know.
I can't hear anybody else either. I can only hear myself.
Oh.
Not trying to divert, but like I literally cannot hear any of you.
I can't hear
or you either.
Okay.
Want to?
I can't
All
hear
right, we'll handle that right now.
Sorry, my bad. Just wanted to
check.
So
sorry, I know nobody wanted
one
to
thing
say
that you do
I was
wrong.
looking at y'all.
But we never had anything like
no arguments.
We don't argue. That was actually like
Okay, I'll make it simple. Last time you guys were here, you guys were in a relationship. You guys were actually together.
Yes.
Then, and then now it's not really together. It's like,
he's dealing with certain situations right now where he's like, he can't handle his own pressure.
Okay.
And when it started affecting our relationship. When I say affecting our relationship, it means that he's letting whatever stresses him out come between our relationship.
Okay.
When I started noticing that, as a woman, I'm going to talk to my man. What's up?
But I'm simply asking.
There's nothing that went wrong in the relationship. We just had
nothing that went wrong on your end.
No, on either of our end. We just had can it be an equal agreement with
maybe
people?
Maybe nagging him, saying, "Hey, you
like
should shape up and be a man and do this." Or
but I'm not. I could tell him that, but at the end of the day, it's like we had an agreement. He needed his moment to take from getting where he needed to get in life. Like,
but there had to be something he complained about that, like,
Chad was saying you
on my behalf.
There's always something that a man will complain about.
Right now, he wants to focus.
Okay, so he was broke.
Not really, bro. It's just he's comfortable with a 9 to 5.
He's comfortable. Okay,
with a 9 to 5. He works a 9 to 5 job.
He's comfortable.
There's nothing wrong with it. But if a man says that I want to, like he's watching his expenses, he wants.
You're working overtime.
I can respect that as a man. If you tell me, I'm okay with that. There's nothing that went wrong in the relationship. We just made a.
You're just on different pages.
We're just on 2 different pages.
Okay, and then since we're on this topic, can you name one thing that you might have done wrong in this entanglement and one thing that he did wrong?
There's a difference.
Yeah, she might actually admit it. All right, go ahead.
Mike.
What is it? What'd you do wrong and what'd he do wrong in your entanglement?
That's kind of a good question. I don't know. I've been on a no status for so long that I can't even think of a time.
Accountability.
You know what?
Okay, we can start with what he did wrong. Make it easy. What did he do wrong?
No, I'm gonna just give you one example though. Okay, so
one.
The last show, towards the end, I was on live or whatever, and we was talking about me being on the couch and while I was late and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then Chris gave like a little goodbye kiss, but it was like an awkward on my face kiss, and like my dude was watching. Or the
shit.
guy I was
Chris getting people in
kicking it
trouble.
with, he was a little offended that I didn't address it while on live. But it's like it was an awkward moment, so I didn't even want to like dabble into that. I was just like,
so Chris didn't
you know?
kiss you awkwardly. It was an awkward moment for
It
you
just-
because they didn't
yeah.
know the context.
basically,
Okay. So what? So that's what.
Wait, hold on.
because I didn't handle it
happened?
in the way he wanted me to handle it. It
Wait,
kind of
what?
like
I mean, I don't remember
clashed.
that happened, but
Must have been drunk.
probably who knows.
Okay. So anything that he did wrong then?
He expect me to tell the whole world that I'm with him, and then him keep me a secret.
Okay. And then
That's an issue for me because I just feel like
so he didn't want to claim you.
I won't say he didn't want to claim me because
Sounds like he didn't want to claim you.
no, people in his that too, and it might be it. I don't know, but
Yeah.
it's a lot of people in his corner that's in his like everyday life that
Yeah.
know about me.
Mhm.
But then it's like when it comes to social media,
Okay.
It's an image thing.
it's like okay, I got her, but I want.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna keep it like nobody knows who I have.
Okay. And then all right.
It's almost
And
better that way.
that's kind of
though.
not
It
fair though,
could be
because
a
like I'm a model,
protection
so
thing,
like
too.
I can't even.
'Cause, yeah.
So I guess the thing that you did wrong was that you didn't deal with the situation correctly on Instagram Live.
Basically,
That's where you messed up.
basically.
You give that look like I didn't mess up anything.
I
Okay.
mean, allegedly, according to
I mean,
him.
I'm just saying because like, what do you want? Like, think about it. What's like that was an awkward situation for me. I didn't know
I don't
what
know
the
what you're
fuck.
talking
Like,
about, but
I had to just let it.
what exactly happened?
It was just like an awkward. Like it
So
was.
Did
imagine,
someone kiss you?
so imagine you're on
Yeah, but
live, right?
I'm-
You're on Instagram live,
Uh-huh.
and a random dude just kisses you on the cheek, randomly. And
On the cheek?
It didn't hit the cheek though. Like it was awkward.
It was like on a no swipe.
Oh, he sounded
face
insecure
type.
to me.
It was kind of like
Oh, damn.
goodbye, but
Sorry.
Okay, now,
like
last
No,
one
she was-
said
It was
she
really close to my
in
lips.
the
No,
scene.
no, she was live, right? So I went to see who was on the chat. I didn't kiss her. I mean, I don't do shit like that. So if I'm looking in the chat and then your face is next to the chat, then I don't know what's going on.
Wait,
Like,
wait.
that
I'm
makes
sorry,
more
who's
sense
Chris
now.
Wilder.
I can't hear anything.
Listen, Chris,
No,
it's okay.
so-
Nobody's gonna beat you up or come and attack you. It's
No,
okay.
wait,
listen, I
he's
don't care,
here.
but
No, I am
That's
literally
Chris.
not well. Wait,
oh, Darren.
he's here? The person we're talking
We're now the
about.
Fresh Fit podcast, guys. We lost the E.
I'm new.
Can you guys
I'm
hear
new
me in the
here.
chat?
I'm
Yeah.
new.
Hold on while we fix. Yo, Mo, do you got
Yeah, I
this?
can't hear you.
All right. What Chris basically said just now was, what did you say, Chris? That you didn't.
Yeah,
He said he
like
didn't
when,
do
when
it.
she was live, I was looking at the live chat,
Yeah, that's
and
how
her
I
face
do
was
this.
probably next to my face. That's what it probably was.
Okay. So okay, fair enough. So you were just looking at the live chat. Yeah. Mo's adjusting the sound. Yeah, it's muted, so he's not talking. All right. So Fresh, go ahead and
I don't
Let's
know.
do chats
It was
first.
kind of weird.
I'm not well.
all right.
Chats
I'll do.
first.
Fresh. Read the chats while me and Mo handle the sound real quick.
You got Eric Brawlin, $20 says, this question is for the ladies. If you were in a relationship with a high value man, what problems do you think would arise by having a very high body count?
What do you
So he
consider
has-
a high value man?
I guess in his eyes, someone that actually is of value to you, that you look up to and respect,
That doesn't.
that has
consi-
like his shit together.
Okay.
Yeah.
High body counts, they don't bother me just because I feel like
Merch.
men, they're just known for I mean that's
Fucking
just
every
what you
any and
guys do,
everything.
right?
That moves.
So
Yeah.
it doesn't bother me. Like what you did before is
No, he's asking you if you had a high body count.
oh if I had a wait, what?
Like,
Yeah.
what problems would you see in a high value man
Yeah.
if you had like a high body
Oh.
count?
Yeah.
I mean, it's giving insecure. I'm not sure, but
Okay.
I really don't have that high of a body count. If I'm being totally honest with you, I never really had a hoe stage. In college, I was always like wifed up, so never really had the chance to get into that heavily. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I did have a high body count,
God.
I don't know. I feel like most guys don't want to know. Like they don't want to know.
Because they can't
Even if
handle
they
the
ask, they
truth.
don't
Like
really
it's
want
gonna
they're
to.
hurt.
like
Feelings.
they ask you, they want you to lie. I don't know,
Exactly.
but I mean, I'm honest about my shit because it's actually really not that bad. I mean, like I
How
said,
much is it?
I'm 32. What?
How much is it?
How
What's
much
my-
is your?
What?
Wait,
What's my
your
body
body
count? Are you
count.
asking me?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it, but it's actually
Yeah,
for
no,
being,
so it's good.
no, for being 32, it's not bad at all. I promise you. I mean, especially
And a
for
celebrity,
working in
low-key.
nightlife and living in Miami, like
Oh, it's even higher.
I was wifed up for a really, really long time. So like I said, I didn't have a hoe stage in college. Never got to that point. I can count the amount of one night stands I've had on my hand, and every single one didn't end up being a one night stand. I ended up dating them. Like, so yeah, I mean, I just think that if you're really that pressed about your girl's body count, like it's giving insecure to me. Obviously, I don't want you to date like the town hoe, but so be careful. Like ask around. Like if you live in Miami, like we all do, like people know. Like people know who you are. If
Small,
you're
big
really
city.
outside like that, people know what's good. So ask, give your best judgment. But at the end of the day, I think I really do truly believe guys are a lot worse than women. So
Interesting. Insecure vibes. Haven't heard that before.
Yeah. Well, so question for you. If you were gonna buy a car, right, brand new, and you go to the lot.
here we go with the analogies.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, by your logic, then you'd be insecure if you paid full price for a car and you found out later on that it had 100,000 miles, and you'd be pissed off. Would you be insecure as a car purchaser?
What about the whole analogy?
Hold on.
But
This-
okay, would I be insecure if I bought a car and I thought it was new and
You
it had,
paid full
it
price
had a
for
bunch
it.
of miles
Yeah,
on it?
yeah. Would you be insecure as a purchaser, as a consumer, for buying that car at thinking you paid full price for it,
I'm
then
not,
you find out.
But who's lying? Like that's if they're lying. I'm not lying. I don't think anyone should lie about their body count. I
have a
think it should be an honest conversation between two people that are adults. But the problem is girls feel like they can't say it because they're embarrassed or insecure or whatever. Like I said, I didn't really go through a hoe stage in college. I didn't really do that because I was always wifed up. And then working in bottle service, I just saw, so much of men with money and power, like how they are and, how they move, that it actually behooved me to not be a hoe, because it's interesting when guys with money and power, girls just throw themselves at them all the time. So for me, it was important to me to not do that. And it actually intrigued them more. I used to book a shit ton of tables and I never slept with anybody. Fact check me. Okay. I know there's a bunch of guys, probably clients that I've served that follow you.
So it's interesting because on one end you're saying body count really doesn't matter, or
I don't think it
you're
matters.
insecure for caring about it, but then on the other end you're going out of your way
for judging about it.
Well,
not caring, judging.
Let me finish. Can I finish? So you're saying on one end, like, hey, you're insecure for caring about it, right? But then on the other end, you're being very adamant about letting everyone know I'm not a hoe and my body count is low.
No, I was honest. I said I've had my share.
And you don't have to say it, but I'm saying
I don't care. I'm honest.
But your reaction to it already tells me that deep down innately that it does matter. About a girl's body count does matter. And I always laugh at women when they say you're insecure for caring about a woman's body count. No, you're not. You're being an intelligent man and you're putting your stakes in the best.
Fact check. You should fact check. If you really like that girl, fact check, because some girls are out here doing God knows what. But
so what makes him insecure about having a stake in his woman's promiscuous past, if there is one?
I think that as a woman, for me, I already assume that a guy has a high body count because I'm not stupid and I know how it is. For at least the men that are in the circle that I run with, I know how they are. I already know.
But a man with a high body count is not the same as a woman with a high body count at all.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Absolutely.
So you can't.
I do agree, but my point is, I'm saying not to judge. Judging and like if I want to be with her or not are two different things. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be with her, but don't judge her. Like it's different.
I see what you're saying. Like,
you
about,
know what
like,
I'm saying?
No,
shaming
because
a woman.
absolutely not.
Of course not.
A metric of attraction for a man is a woman's past. That's like me telling you, don't judge me on my income and my status. Same thing.
Right?
It's the same exact thing.
Sounds good.
That could change though. After you've laid with somebody, that can't change.
Sounds good.
No. But that's what I'm trying to say is that like men and women are very different. So why is it okay for women to have standards? Like if I was to tell you I only make this certain amount of money and you reject me for it, I'm not going to turn back and tell you. Can I please finish?
Oh my God, bro.
I let you finish your point, right?
No, go ahead.
I was listening very closely to everything you were. What you going to say? Go ahead. Then I'll make my point.
It's not about money. We're talking about body count right now. That was the question.
Fantastic.
So
yeah.
now we're moving on to a new question.
But men or women are different.
Yes.
Like how a man views a body count is how a woman like views a man's status. Yes.
Okay.
In other words, women want a man with a future. A man wants a woman that does not have a past. We're very different how we evaluate each other from a sexual standpoint.
Mhm.
So you cannot try to compare, you know,
I'm not
apples to
comparing.
oranges,
I'm
wearing
saying-
like a girl's body count. Like a man is going to have a huge stake in a woman's body count on her past if he's going to wife her,
I
and
said
he should judge her on it.
I said he should be knowledgeable and ask about her, but I'm saying that's if you're gonna be with her.
Yeah.
Don't judge her about it was my only point. If you're gonna be with her, ask about it. Of course it matters, but don't judge her about it because it's two different things. You want to be with her, that's different. Then ask about it, know about it, care about it. Yes, absolutely. Men and women's body counts are very different. I agree with that, but I am saying that if it's a girl that you don't want to be with long term, then why judge her on her body count?
So,
Let her be.
Like, don't shame
So-
a girl.
Don't shame her.
So
I
you're
don't like
saying
the slut shaming thing.
don't call her a hoe if she's a hoe.
Yeah, let her be a hoe. I
Especially if you're
personally
not gonna
am
date
not
her.
that person, but
Okay.
I don't judge girls that are.
So let's be honest here. Men don't really slut shame women. It's women that slut shame women.
Y'all
Are
slut
you
shame
well?
us literally
100%.
every day,
Are
all the
you well?
time, 100 days a week.
100%. Here's the thing. If a man calls a girl a slut in public to her face or does it at the workplace or whatever, there's consequences to that.
When?
He's going to lose his job.
Okay, forget the
He's going to get
workplace.
canceled.
Let's
He's going to
just talk about
get called a
real life.
misogynist.
Where do you hear this happen at? Because I ain't never heard this shit happen.
No,
Man-
corporate America, yeah, but let's talk
Yeah.
about real life, like right
Yeah,
now.
corporate
Like right now
shit.
in this conversation.
Yeah.
You're telling me, oh, no, it's way different. Girl body count, man body count, way different.
is.
Okay, I agreed with you, right? But what I'm saying is, if you want to take that girl seriously, cool, then care about it. Absolutely. And yes, it is very different. But what I'm saying is, don't judge. If you don't want to take her like seriously, then don't judge her for it.
Just keep it to yourself.
Because you already are. You're already telling me, oh, it's different. It's different because it's different currency when a girl is out in the streets and a guy is da 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 yada yada yada.
Yeah.
I understand that, but like if you don't want to be with her, let her be. Don't call her a hoe. Don't fucking call her out
Don't
on it
degrade
because
her.
it is different.
'Cause
We
you're a
have
hoe
different
too.
stereotypes. You know that.
So I mean,
Hey, you are.
so you want to be able to because here's the thing. Certain actions have certain consequences. I'm not saying
Absolutely.
it's okay for people to judge you. I'm
No,
not
but-
saying that you should do it. But what I am saying is that if you live a certain life, people are going to judge you. That's just the reality of the
for
world.
women
Yes.
in this scenario,
Yes,
not
just
for
like
men.
just like if I live with my mom and smoke pot and I'm a bum, no one's gonna bat an eye. They're gonna call me a loser. They're gonna call me a dork. They're gonna call me not ambitious. They might even break up and not want to hang out with me. The point is this: men are held to standards, women are not held to standards, and women want to be able to do what they want to do without necessarily being held accountable. And I'm saying, if you have
That's
a,
his
if you have a
standpoint.
permiss,
That's
it's the
why
truth.
he's
We
mad.
are.
No, that's why you're mad
just
because
told me the
you.
standards-
Mad?
the
How am I
stand-
mad?
I didn't say you're mad. I said
She
you.
said I'm mad.
Oh, I said you just told me the
Got your
standards
ears.
between men and women are
Yeah.
different.
Yeah. But
Did you
but
not
here's
just tell me
here's the
that?
thing: if I was to say, hey, no, you're a fat ass, you need to get in shape, get in the gym, whatever. No one's gonna say anything to that.
I would. I'd be
But-
like, you a sexy chocolate. Don't listen to him.
But,
That's what I would
but hold
say.
on. But none of you are coming to his defense to say, Myron, you're an asshole. That's mean. You're being a fat shamus. No one cares when men are criticized. However, if you criticize women, it's a big deal.
Very
All
true.
of you guys are coming to the defense right now for me simply stating men have a stake in a woman's past, and they should be allowed to
I'm
judge
not.
if they're going to take that
You're
woman
not
seriously
listening to what I'm
for a
saying.
relationship. No, I'm just saying a man
That's
should be
not
able
what
to
I'm saying.
judge a girl if he wants to take her serious, and if he does choose
Judge?
to call her,
No.
you're not even listening. You're just like talking to talk now at this point to interrupt and interject.
No, baby boy, I'm listening to you.
No, you're not.
You're not hearing
His
what
name
I'm
is Myron.
saying.
I'm
baby
listening.
boy.
I'm listening very
Be
closely
respectful,
to everything
please.
you're saying.
Respectful.
So I'm like, all I'm saying is
don't
that
date her. Don't judge her. Difference.
if he's not going to date her, what he might say is be like, hey,
You're
I'm
not
not
for
dating
me.
you because you're a hoe. He might have to tell her the truth of why he's not wifing her up. Let's be honest. Women want answers sometimes when you don't elevate them to girlfriend status.
Y'all never give answers, so don't pretend like right now we have to give an answer to a woman. Just don't do it. Just move on to the next girl that fits your criteria.
Ghost
You don't
them.
have to judge her and pose like some type of name on
That's
her.
coming
like
out
you're
of
a hoe.
insecurity. That's coming out of your insecurity trajecting.
It's not even
like,
insecurity. It's
yes,
just,
it is. It's
just not
projecting from the
understanding.
back of your head, being like, oh, well, she's like this. And that makes me feel some type of way. So I can't have that. If you were, if you confided in your woman and you trusted her 100,000%, you would never worry where she went,
Exactly.
what time. You would never worry because she would be communicative with you and y'all would have that relationship so solid that nobody could come in between. Nothing. Like it doesn't
So
matter.
you're saying that I get what you're saying, but he's gonna judge you regardless.
Yeah, like
But
let him
that's
do it
what I'm
behind
saying
closed
is
doors.
like, don't.
You just don't want the reality of your poor decisions to come back at
Yeah.
you
Well, it's
in the
not-
face of maybe a verbal, hey,
Yeah,
you're I'm not going to take you serious because you have a past or whatever. Like, this comes back to what I'm saying. Why is this such a problem for men to verbalize, right, their issues with women on their past? And here's the thing, I don't give a fuck. You guys do what you want to do. Me personally.
But you
what
do give
what
a
I am
fuck
saying is
because
that
you're judging, and that's what's hard for us women to like accept
saying-
ourselves because y'all be judging so much. Like I
Two
accept
things.
myself 100%.
and as they should, just like you have a standard, right?
But
Like
I can't judge you.
you absolutely do.
You do all
You
the time.
absolutely do. Women judge all the time. The
But-
difference is this: when a woman judges, no one cares. It's considered preferences. When a man judges, it's discrimination.
That's not true. I prefaced the entire thing I said. I prefaced it by saying I understand that men and women have a different standard when it comes to sleeping with people. Your body count. There is a double standard. I understand that completely.
It's reality.
It's reality, right? I accept it. I understand that very, very well. I understand. Okay.
But you don't want to be told about the reality.
No.
There's a difference.
Well, first of all, it doesn't apply to me because, like I said, I don't have a high body count. I'm not a hoe. Like you could ask anybody that knows about me. It's not me. But it's not to say, like I said, and I preface, I've had one night stands. I could count on one hand. I'm 32 years old. I'm a grown ass woman. If I'm feeling a vibe, I catch a vibe. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm keeping it 100. But what I am saying is what I have a problem with is when men judge women. You don't have, if maybe it's not for you. Okay, she has a high body count, not for you. Cool, fine. But don't label her as a hoe because it should, even though there's a difference between men and women, it shouldn't be that you're a fucking hoe because you have a high body count. That's her fucking problem.
Maybe she's just sexy.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you.
Maybe she just fine.
Ladies, you want to be able to like live your life and do what you want without necessarily having consequences. What should, could, would, no one cares. It's what is. So what is, if you conduct certain actions in your life, you forfeit the ability to be looked at a certain way.
I agree.
Different people
I agree.
are going to act differently. The world does not owe you understanding. It's not kumbaya. Don't call me a hoe, even though I have 100 body count. Some people are going to sit there, look you dead in your eye and be like, you're a fucking slut.
That's
and
fair.
not bat an eye.
That's why I don't do it.
Just like if a dude is a bum or he's short or he's not attractive or he's fat or whatever, you have the absolute right to reject him, not even talk to him at the club, maybe not even not even look at him, not give him your number, whatever. Why is it that women have the monopoly on being able to reject a man, but if a man says, well, you know what, man, I'm gonna be judgmental too. I don't want no hoes. Oh my God, you're a misogynist. You're an asshole. You're insecure.
Because you guys do the same thing.
And no, because here's the thing. No one calls a woman insecure for saying, I want a guy that's taller than me. No one calls a woman insecure for, I want a man that makes more money than me. No one calls a woman insecure
That's
for,
physical
I want a guy.
things. That's not choices in your life. There's a
Hold on.
difference.
That's even worse.
Hold on.
No.
Did you just hear yourself?
That's worse.
Hold on. Do I
No.
decide how tall I am? No, I do not.
Can't change
I'm
that.
Do I
not
decide
saying,
how I look?
I'm not saying it's
No,
worse
I do
or
not.
better. I'm saying you're comparing apples to oranges.
No. But here's
Makes no
the
sense.
difference.
Compare
A woman.
it to what makes sense.
Here's the thing. A woman has 100% choice over who she sleeps with and what she does. A woman's job is to preserve her value. A man must create his value. So a man
Absolutely.
might not necessarily become tall. A man might not necessarily be the best
But he
looking
has
guy,
every chance
whatever.
to become successful.
but he can't control his height. And
But
girls
he
will.
can control being successful, which is
He
really
absolutely
all you
can.
need.
He absolutely
so if
absolutely
you're
can.
a bum, that's by choice, boo boo.
Yeah.
You're a bum.
That's
I don't
true.
care how tall, short. You could be 5'2". If you make $3 million, there's many bitches that are out there
Yeah.
that are gonna come for you. Let me tell you right now.
Hold on, wait. I'm
Audio.
broke. You shouldn't be calling me a broke boy.
We gotta fix the
That's
audio.
fucked up.
I don't know your
You
should be
financial
calling me a
situation.
broke boy.
I don't know your financial
judging him.
situation.
You're judging me for my
Right now.
income.
That's
No,
insecurity.
You did the very thing that we were
I'm
just
not
arguing
talking
against.
about you. I'm saying, I'm giving you an example. Make it make sense, okay? Listen.
I'm trying.
Your example backed up what he's saying is
Yeah.
what we're
Thank
trying
you.
to
No,
do.
it
But yeah, we
doesn't.
gotta fix the
No.
audio.
You literally
Okay.
just said what he was saying earlier.
No, what I'm saying is there's different advantages to being a man and a woman, and
Yeah,
you just have
that
to
is
accept them.
true.
That's what I prefaced my first.
It's easier for men
statement
to
on.
make money than it is
It's
women
not.
to make
It's
money.
not easy. I wouldn't say
In a
it's
sense,
easy.
it is.
But
In the-
anybody
we're
can
living
make
in a
money
man's
if you're
world.
not a bum. Get off your ass and fucking do something.
Shit.
Right. It's the men that
Can
really.
we sound check?
Yeah,
'cause
sound
this
check,
is
'cause
not
I
working.
can't
none
hear
of y'all
anybody.
but you. All I hear is you screaming
I
at
can
me.
only
This
hear
is
Myron.
not working.
I didn't even hear Myron. Honestly, I hear nothing.
This is not working.
I hear
either.
myself. That's it.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So we might have to do it with no headphones. But the you do realize you just kind of like backed up my point, right?
No, what I'm saying is I prefaced the beginning of my point by saying men and women have different standards. Yes, I understand that. I understand that for you, for guys,
I got something. Why
You
are the
gotta
married
make
men
me-
at the club? I'm sorry. Why are the married men at the club? Where your wife at? Because I know
what?
dude from London. You just came in last week and you just got married the week before. So where you at?
Wait, what did I just miss? I'm
Wait,
so
what?
lost.
I think you were talking and she just want to bring up that married men are at the club.
Okay, all I wanted to say was I prefaced by saying men and women have different, we have different things that
They do, but what
standards
I'm
that we have to uphold. I understand that, but what I'm saying is I get it. For you guys, if you don't make money, you are nothing. But I understand that, and I have sympathy for that. But here's what I'm trying to say:
You literally just made fun of a guy for not making money, and I didn't bat an eye. And I said that's fine.
I'm not making fun
A
of
broke man should be judged for not being able to create wealth, just like a woman should be judged for not protecting her, her chastity to some degree. Same thing. It's
Listen,
both in their control.
Listen, I agree because I'm not out here fucking everybody. So I actually agree with not being a hoe and not just give. I told you I've dealt with men
Team no
in
hoe.
nightlife who make a shit ton of money, millions of dollars, rappers, athletes. I can't even say half the shit I've seen. And I know how they move. And that's why I told you I learned to not be that way because it actually intrigues. Men with money are intrigued by people who don't throw the pussy at them. I'll tell you that right now. I've seen it time and time again. I worked in the industry for 7 years. It happens so often that when it doesn't happen, they're like, oh my God, what is this? This is something I've never seen before. It's like, so I learned to be that way. But the whole point was that if you're broke, it's a choice because you could get off your ass and you could do something. We live in 2022. There are so many opportunities. There's so much shit to make money online.
The same with body count.
I am so sorry.
one thing, but
No,
when
it's
money
not. The
doesn't
body count and making money are not the same
But
thing.
when money
you're-
doesn't
Not the same, but that's what the
Can I say
question was.
something?
Hold on,
But when money
hold on.
doesn't
Yeah, but we
entertain
got
you
to
anymore,
talk about
when
other
money
Hold on.
when money is out of the question and doesn't entertain you anymore, I'm not gonna be with no ugly dude. I'm sorry.
So-
No short dick man here.
So you said making
Out.
money is a choice, right? So
Yeah, I do believe
Hold on,
that.
but isn't being a whole choice too as well?
Yes.
So then,
Everything
so then
you
what's
do
the
is a
argument?
choice.
I understand. My
Unless you're a
only
sex
thing-
addict, then it's
my-
not a choice.
Just
my
don't shame
only
girls
thing
for
that I was
being
saying, don't
It's an
judge
addiction.
them.
Yo,
Don't
like
judge
literally,
them.
she's saying like, don't shame women
don't
and don't
shame
be
women for
judgmental.
all
But she
that.
just said now, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Sex addict.
Just now, in the same breath, don't be small dick and don't be ugly. See the difference here?
I
But no
said
one.
that?
No,
She
she
said
said
that.
that.
Oh, I was
But
like,
that's what I'm trying to say.
I
That
claim it was
is
me.
the difference between men and women. Me and Fresh didn't bat an eye and be like, that's judgmental. But as soon as a man holds a woman to a standard, especially with her sexuality, immediately insecure, small dick energy, that's judgmental, blah, blah, blah. But if you guys say you're broke, that's in your control. Now we're saying on the same side, your sexuality is your control. You guys have a serious issue with it. Guys, I don't know if I'm fucking crazy. Chat, there's 6,000 y'all in here right
but
now.
money-
I'ma say,
money-
baby,
money-
Y'all see this logic?
Baby, let
Money
me help
is
you
not
get
just
on your
pussy.
feet.
Money,
And
money
what we
is
gonna
for
do
your
to make
whole
this
life.
money?
Like that's your
me.
whole well-being. Are
See,
you
I'ma
well?
work-
That's not just
I
a
got
good
1
time
month
for
to
5
see.
minutes.
I was
And then
born
you
rich.
come and you're done. It's not a 5-minute
Make it
thing.
right.
That's your whole life. That's your legacy. That's everything. It's a little bit different. Let's be honest. We're not comparing apples to apples right now. Like you're not well if you think that money and your body count, not the same thing. Money is for you, for your family, breaking generational curses, all of that. And now you're comparing that to a body count?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Because here's the difference.
No.
Yes. Are
You're
men
not-
and women the same
In what way?
when it comes to
a
sexual
loaded
attraction
question.
and what we're attracted to?
Technically, we're born the same.
Hold on.
Are you the same in what?
Stop.
Are men and women attracted
Let's
to the
not
same
get philosophical
traits
on their
in the
ass, 'cause
opposite
they can't handle
gender?
that shit.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's why it calls pansexual.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Fair. So we're getting somewhere.
No.
So we're not attracted to the same things.
No.
What is a predominant, the main agency that a woman has?
Looks.
What is the main agency a man has?
Money.
Okay.
Do you think I don't know?
Okay.
I told you I'm seasoned. Didn't I tell you?
Well, it's basic questions. So I'm amazed that
It's
you don't
not-
understand the logic how
I understand
a body
the
count
logic.
and money.
You just are coming from...
Wait. Hold on. Let Myron finish because you're cutting him off way too much and chat's trying to follow, okay? Because you're driving the
Wait,
chat
I'm sorry.
crazy.
I cannot hear anything.
Stop cutting Myron off, all right? Let him finish his thought because the chat is going crazy right now.
Okay.
To
I'm
follow. Thank you.
Yeah. So all I'm simply saying is that men and women are not the same. We're attracted to different things within each other. So if we're attracted to different things, wouldn't it be fair that what we're attracted to, it's different, and therefore each thing has different weights?
Of course.
So, for example, no one cares about a man's body count, but men are very interested in a woman's body count. Correct?
And I said I understand that.
Okay. No one cares about a woman's money, but women are really interested in a man's money. Correct?
I mean,
Not
if I
always,
were a
but
man,
okay.
I'd be interested in a woman's money because I got bread.
Okay.
No real man really cares about that.
But you're not. Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, men that have money, you've been around them. They really don't care about a woman's ability to provide security.
They'll
Let's
take
be
a
honest.
job.
That's fair.
No
That's
one
fair.
cares about a woman's income, bro.
Not to provide security.
When you're alone, it
That's
matters.
not true. I actually know somebody
When
that
I'm-
makes
when
really
you're
good
alone, it
money, and
matters.
he wants his woman to be on the same page.
Yes.
No, I'm saying I'm speaking of a general person. I know, of course.
So there are some out
I'm
there.
speaking of somebody that
Far
I
and few
recently just spoke with.
between.
That was a conversation
That's
I
the
just
next
had.
There's
step, man. You're
bums
telling me
and
the
there's
general-
dudes that
but
make
I'm
bread.
saying-
I
Most men
swear
don't
to
give a
God.
shit
But
about
guess
your
what?
money.
You
No
said
in
the key
between.
word. There's always an exception. Not every woman is like that. Like you said, exception.
Okay, but exceptions don't make
The
the
rule.
rules.
Absolutely.
Who makes
If
the
you-
rules?
if you line up
You,
all these
Myron? You make
exceptions
the
to
rules,
the rule.
Myron?
No, I don't make the rules. I just report them. So
Oh,
if there's 100
I'll
people,
support.
okay, let's use a little bit of common sense, ladies. If there's
Common
100
sense.
people in the
Oh,
room, right?
man.
100 successful men. You know how many of them are going to care about a woman's income?
None.
Maybe 3.
The
Maybe
ones
3 of
that
them.
the broke ones.
Well, yeah, but because guys like to be spoiled too.
Yeah, that's true.
No, here's my thing.
Are you
I
aware
have
of the fact that the more money a man makes, the less he cares about how much money a
I
woman
have
makes?
a very
That's true.
serious question.
That's true.
Literally,
We're
I
not
really,
disagreeing
really,
with you.
really want to know what you guys think about this question. It's
Good.
very serious.
Well, I was just trying to prove my point from before. So just to finish,
You're right, Myron.
we
Yes,
said
you're right.
men and women are
You're
different,
right.
right?
You're right.
You're right,
I mean,
Myron.
guys, I don't-
Let's move
No, no,
on,
no, no, no,
Myron.
no, I
Let's
don't-
clap for Myron. Yes.
Factually speaking, you were correct. We
Yes.
get what you're
Yo.
saying. We get what you were saying as
No,
well.
man.
He's so mad.
You guys are
I was
not
just simply
different.
saying, like, money and body count, they are equated because men and women look in different things in each other.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair.
So,
All right,
Sure.
let's move
like,
on.
you can say money and body count are not the same. I guess if you're going to look at it from that sense, but if you're looking at what men are attracted to versus what women are attracted to,
I never said that. I answered your question. I said yes. Men
Next
are
question,
attracted
please.
to looks. Women are attracted to money.
but you were saying the whole time, well, you can't compare body count to money. And I was like,
because
well,
it's not comparable. But just because that's what they're attracted to does not equate to that being comparable. But it's fine. You're right.
it
I'm wrong.
absolutely does.
It's comparable in
you
his
got it.
aspect of whatever he's
In
It's
his
doing.
not, it's not, it's not my,
It's
it's
for
In
for
Fresh
men.
and Fit
From a
Girls,
general
yes,
from
you got it.
men's
from intersexual
standpoint.
dynamics of what men want versus what women want. Men are
Sounds
interested
like
in
we need
women's
to put a poll.
Men are interested in a woman's past. Women are interested in a man's future. There's a
Cool.
reason why you right now are not that happy about your guy because you don't see his future going somewhere. Your future is more brighter than his. So what are you doing? You know what? You're not really on the same level of me. I'm looking at this. You're looking at this.
It
I'm gonna
means
find a
she's-
guy that's like looking
we have-
towards up. That's how women are. But if it was the other way around, let's say you weren't as ambitious, he wouldn't care.
But that's not the thing, though. When it comes with my situation, right now I'm not where I need to be. I want to start my businesses and everything. I got a lot of things going on. It's just I'm doing a lot that, he's not.
You're
Like,
proving my point even further.
it's not proving the
You're
point.
proving my point even further.
If
What
me
women
and a
are you taking
person-
care of, Myron?
If me and a person
What does
can
that have to do with anything?
if me and a person can have a simple agreement, like
Talking
they
about that
don't
shit.
want to do anything, like if somebody comes and tells me, like, look, my financials are, and I tell you, okay, you could talk to me, but they're like, no, whatever my situation is, I don't want to get you involved. Like that's you came to me and let me know, so I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna force your hand or force you to be.
This was not about you telling us your situation. You
Um,
simply
I hate this
you
conversation.
proved my point even further with your rant. just
Okay,
now.
Myron, yes, you're right.
I'm raising my hand.
It's crazy how
It's one of
everything
those.
proves your point so much further.
Yes.
Chat, am I in a
I
clown
think
world?
the chat can
Yes.
actually agree as well.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
proving his
yeah.
point further. But just to bring this home, you're saying men can't judge
Where
women.
are our caps
for being
at? Why
hoes,
can't
right?
we put on our caps?
Because I haven't told a lie.
We haven't
told a lie.
We don't have
Sorry,
cats
No,
here.
so hold on.
Nah, it's just Myron's.
You were
cap.
saying men shouldn't judge women for being hoes, right?
Why are we
I
still
said
on
the
that?
judgment the shame should not happen. Not that you don't want to date them. I completely understand that. You don't want to date
Right.
them, that's your choice. And I think that you shouldn't.
And the same way how women shouldn't judge men for their height. We're just saying at the end of the day, it's going to happen regardless. That's all we're saying.
That's not what he was saying. But yes.
That's
That's
what
what
it
you're
was.
The world
saying.
doesn't owe you understanding.
Then
And
yes,
it's not,
you're right.
and it's not a fight. To me, I want y'all to understand this. Like when it comes down to my nigga, it's not because he doesn't have the financial means. It's because he doesn't want to pursue in goals that he
He's
says
not
he wants
ambitious.
to. But
How
that's
is that
that's
the
a
same as a high
difference. That's
body
a
count? Are
difference.
you
That's a
well?
difference. So
That's
because
not the
it's not
same.
like he's not working. It's not like he's not getting money. It's just in a simple sense that if you want to be something, go for it. And if you
No
can't,
ambition is
stop
not
for
the
1
same
second?
as a
you
hoe.
know,
What?
you're
Hold
not
on.
goals. If you're not going for your goals, it's just like why, you know.
What did I say maybe 20 minutes ago?
No ambition is not the same as a hoe. That's all I have
No,
to say.
no. I said a woman is interested in a man's future.
I said the same thing.
Situation going on with her.
Yeah.
A man is interested in a woman that doesn't have a past.
And I agreed with you.
And what comes into a past? A body count.
All I said was don't shame the girls that do that. You don't want to date them. Totally get you.
Hey, and I wish it was
makes
sunny every
sense.
single day,
Yeah,
but that's not gonna happen.
What you
I don't
mean?
shame
Like I wish, like it's like
I think
the world doesn't owe you understanding,
I
man. Like
didn't
why do
shame
women
Not
think it's
me.
rainbow and sunshine? It's not you, but I'm saying women in general. If you have a certain, if you are on OnlyFans and you're selling pictures of yourself, or if you work a job where you're in the sex industry, whatever, it is terrible that people call you a slut or a terrible person, whatever. Hey, you might not even fuck people. You might just show some tits or whatever. You're not even a hoe.
Yep.
But guess what comes with that? It comes with a negative connotation.
stigma.
People are going to judge you.
Yep.
People
You
are
have to
going to call you a
prepare for
slut.
it.
People are going to, you're going to lose certain opportunities from a relationship standpoint. The world does not owe you understanding for your decisions. If you make decisions that put yourself in a certain light, you have to deal with the consequences of that. Women want to be able to get their cake and eat it too. All I'm saying is this:
like
fast
men.
money, a lot of the times, comes with slow problems. And if you have a promiscuous past or you did things that might make you look promiscuous, certain men are not going to like that, and they might tell you to your face, "You're a slut." Just like if I'm a bum and I can't provide for my girl,
Exactly.
she might tell me, "You're a
Same thing.
fucking loser," and I got to eat that and take it because now reality's smacking me in the face for my bad decisions. The difference is this:
I agree
when
with
men
that.
get
That's
smacked in
right,
the face,
Myron.
you agree with it because when men
Eat
get smacked
it.
with reality, it's okay. But when women get smacked with reality, it's a problem. You're being judgmental. You're being an asshole. Blah blah blah. What should, could, and would. Fantastic words. It doesn't matter. It's what is.
No,
I think-
because
no,
when
wait.
women
Myron,
don't have a
things to be
job,
said.
when
Who
women
hurt
don't
you?
have a job or they don't make a lot
Who
of
hurt
money,
your
they're actually
feelings?
they're
Everybody
actually
has the
supposed to
same
not make
judgment.
that much
Who
money.
hurt
Can I
your
just say
feelings?
this?
Can I rub your
All right,
shoulders?
no, go ahead. Finish your point.
can't believe
Where you're
this is
saying
real.
what?
Can I say this after this?
Well, yeah. Let her finish her point, and then I think
People
she has
think
something. in
that
there.
women
I'm not
they
being-
still have this connotation of women that they should be the one to take care of the house and like have dinner ready and like be the one that's not the breadwinner. That's really unfortunately what some people still think in this world, right? In 2022.
I mean, that's a traditional woman.
Sure. But the problem is that with men, when you have them out here sleeping with everything that walks,
Mhm.
that's also traditionally what happens when you have a penis, right? And we all allow it. But the difference is that when a woman makes her own money and has all of these things going for her, guys are like, "Oh, well, we don't care about that." So it's like, so do you want me to be a hoe and just sit at home and cook you dinner and be like Betty Crocker when you get home?
Well, you don't
Or-
have to be a hoe to be a housewife.
Yeah, they
mean-
You're
always
conflating
turn-
the two.
Okay,
That's actually not
so let
true
me
because
take
they
that
always
back.
turn the
Do
whole
you want me
housewife.
to be a housewife with nothing
They
to do,
always-
bored
is
as fuck,
always a hoe.
bothering you every fucking 5 minutes because I have
Okay.
no hobbies, nothing
She
going
just
for
don't
me
talk about it.
because I'm a fucking
They
stay-at-home,
always
no
turn the
kids.
whole-
Let me just say, I'm not talking about people who have kids. That's a
Uh-huh.
full-time job.
Fair.
Okay, so let's take that out of it. You want me to be that, or you want me to have things going for me? Because I have heard multiple guys say, not people that I really agree with, but people will be like, nobody cares how much fucking money you make. Okay, but it's not a negative. It has to be a fucking plus in the fucking pros and cons, because what are we really talking about here? You'd rather me sit at home and be bored, stalking you, making fake pages, figuring out where the fuck you are,
Dramaphobe.
what bars you're at, who you're following, or you want me to have my own shit going for me with $1 million business? Don't fucking downplay somebody that's doing that.
I was doing something.
Kinda
That's
drifted
doing
off topic.
something.
God damn.
Like, yo, give me
Working
a fucking bone
hard.
at some point. Like,
Damn,
what
I
do
see
you
why you're
want?
single
What do
for
you
that
really
long.
want? That's really my question for y'all. But I've been talking a lot, so I'm just gonna stop talking.
All right, so you threw a bunch of things there. You went on a little bit
Yeah,
of
so
rant, which
you-
is fine. We can address a couple of those things. So you mentioned a traditional, because you mentioned, oh, you want a woman that's going to cook and clean and be in the house and everything else like that. I would consider that a traditional woman. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with that. It seems like a lot of modern day. Well,
Nothing.
I mean, you were degrading it just a second ago, but that's
Not
okay.
Degrading it. I'm degrading.
You literally conflated it with being a hoe.
It's
And
hard
I-
for
and I
a
pre-
woman
and I
to not
reset
make
what
a
I
lot
had
of
to say about
money.
that.
It's
One
hard for
is not the same as the other, so don't put words in my mouth. I literally just told
You said I'm going to be a hoe and I'm going to be doing all this stuff, and I was like, well,
I
all right, you corrected yourself.
clarified what
All
I
right,
would,
cool.
what I meant.
So how about this? Do you want a man that earns more money than you?
I would like him to be equal to or more than
Okay,
me. That would
fair enough.
If you asked me when I was younger, I would have said something different. I would have said, "Oh, I don't
At least
care."
at your socioeconomic level, if not better.
Yes.
Fair. You want him to be taller than you.
That would be nice,
Okay. Your height or better, correct?
Not a
but
requirement.
I'm 5'2".
Okay. All right. So he's got to be taller than you. All
She
right.
got
Please, a
options.
little
Do you want him to be
taller.
stronger than you physically?
I don't know. I don't really care about that.
Okay. He can be physically weak and meeble.
She's a
I don't
fighter.
care.
She's a
Figure
fighter.
it out. Like, if you have abs, you're too young for me. I'm 32. Let's be honest.
We like dad bods
You have
over here.
abs. Okay.
I want that
We need that
Okay.
little gut,
All
baby.
right. Do you want a man that
What
can protect you in times of
I know,
peril? If
you can
some
go, you
shit
got
hits the
some money.
fan, someone breaks into the house, do you want him to be able to like protect you?
No, fuck that. I can protect myself.
I mean,
I mean, listen, guys, she's answering, please.
yeah, but you don't need physique for that. But I'm not gonna say the word. But you know,
Oh no, fantastic. But so it sounds to me like you want a traditional guy.
no.
I mean, these are traditional things that you requested.
Well, let me clarify for you. I work a business that's online.
Yeah.
I make my own schedule. So ideally for me, a 9 to 5 would not be what I would want. I would want someone that has something going for themselves, or at the very least can make their own schedule, because I've dated people with what I'm doing.
I'm
right
not talking about his job. I'm talking about as in he has traditional masculine roles to you as the woman,
Well, I answered what you answered.
protecting you, etc. So why is it that he can be a traditional man, but you don't necessarily want to be a traditional woman?
I never said that. I will cook, I will clean, I will do all of that. But I also, for me, it's a problem when people are like, no one gives a fuck how much money a girl makes.
It's when you
Nobody
have to
fucking cares.
depend on a man. That's when we feel like shit. Like I don't want to waste all my time depending on somebody. What if he flops?
Yeah.
Then it's like, who's got my back? Because my family don't got my back. Like I had to come up myself. So why are you hating on me for coming up? Like
Well, no
let
one's
me
hating
be
on you.
okay, but the way I came up, like we
But
all
some people
struggle in
do.
different ways. Why are you judging me for the way that I came up?
So
Statistically speaking, you have a very low chance of getting left as a woman. But yeah,
yeah. So
Where did
do
you
you
get
mean?
those statistics
What do you
from?
mean by that?
80% of
80%.
divorces are initiated by women.
Yep.
Where did you get that statistic
That's a
from?
fact. We have
On-
evidence
I-
right
I
now.
believe
What
that,
study?
but what do they get out of it?
I believe that's
you
the
didn't even
reason
ha-
because
That's the truth.
women are the ones that want to be married, not men. So
Because
they
women
be looking for stuff to
okay,
happen.
because
and then
women want security and
enforce
men
divorce.
want to
Yeah.
have their cake and eat it too. Like you said, you say women want to have their cake and eat it too. It's the men. Like you said, they don't get judged for sleeping with hundreds of women,
As they
right?
should not be,
Why do you
Y'all
think
get pat on
that?
the back.
Why do you think that?
because men and women are not the same whatsoever.
They're not the same. That's why you
No.
think that you shouldn't get judged for fucking like 100 women. I'm
what
sorry.
he's saying is since they're not the same, it's not going to be on the same
Different
level.
Yeah,
standards.
we don't play. We
I
don't play by the same
understand.
set of rules.
Shame on-
Okay, I understand that point because I got my own set of rules, but
I mean, we're talking in general here. A man that has sex with a lot of women is respected. A woman that has sex with a lot of men is admonished.
Slut shame. Yeah.
For sure. And
by
that's just the
society.
reality.
And
of
that's
what it is.
reality.
Yeah.
True.
But you
Yeah,
know what?
Because sex is easy to come for by
But-
women, but it's very difficult for men.
but you know what's funny?
Is
I hear
it
both y'all
though?
talk,
Maybe
right?
the wrong
And I
man.
kind of understand where you're coming from, because you're saying basically you're being judged for your money, making your money, and you don't like that because it's your money, but people should care at least that you made the money, right?
I just think that you shouldn't judge women for being strong and having to take care of themselves. And like, what if a woman never had a man to take care of them? Like, so you're gonna judge her for being strong-willed and independent and making her
I think
own
you're missing
bread?
the point here.
That's
I
the
might
point.
be. Let's
yeah, you're missing
explain
the
it
point.
to me because
Simply put, a woman's ability to create wealth for herself or success or an
it's
income or a
not
business
judged or it is judged.
is not important to a man's
Not important.
attraction to a woman.
Right. So
It's cool that you do
It's
it.
not important.
but
Thank you.
But
Thank
then
you
when
for
it
saying
comes
that,
to
because
sharing your
that's my
time,
thing. I'm like,
it's
why
important.
do you say it? Like, it's like nobody gives a fuck if you make money or not. It's like, okay, well, it should at least be a plus. How the fuck would that be
No.
a minus?
But you
That
will
makes
care
no
when you're
sense.
either paying for my bills or
Like-
not paying for my
No, no, no.
bills. You're gonna care.
It's cool
Mhm.
because you make your money.
Yeah,
but
let
if
me
the man's
call
looking
you.
for
If
You
I
money
could
like,
help
my
him out.
car,
long-term,
my car
you don't
note
really
due
care.
next week.
I have a
Let's see what
question
you
for
talk
y'all
about
too.
then.
Though.
It's irrelevant. Like
Yeah.
like the more money
I-
a man makes, the less he cares about how much money his girl makes. Like,
Yeah.
especially guys that make money. We've dealt with several millionaires that come on the show, whatever it is. They don't care about a woman's income. They'd rather date a hot 21-year-old that works at McDonald's than an entrepreneur that runs $1 million business. Like,
Because
they don't
she's
care.
What
easy,
if she
she'll
have
do
no
whatever the
income?
fuck
No,
they
it's
say
not
to
because
do.
she's
I
easy.
have
No,
to
it's
say
because
No.
she'll do whatever they
No.
say she's gonna
No.
do because he's saving her ass.
Incorrect.
I don't need
No.
nobody to
Riding
save my
my-
ass. I'm
Maybe
sorry.
true, but
I don't need
like,
nobody to
Emotions
save
again.
my
not
fucking
the
ass.
point.
Fresh,
I don't
Fresh
need
and Myron, yeah, I
anybody
have
to
a question
save
for
me.
y'all.
I am healthy,
What's that?
wealthy, and thriving,
Real quick.
honey.
Go ahead.
I think we should move on from what
Let's
y'all talking
move
about.
on.
But I have a
Can we
question.
go to the next?
Yeah.
No, because
I'm-
it's just funny to me because it's like I'm simply telling you that a woman's money is not that important, and you guys are
Right.
having an aneurysm right now.
No, that's my
It's gonna lead to
problem,
my next
though.
question.
And I'm what like just like you, a woman doesn't necessarily care if a guy's like a pretty boy or super well dressed or like
Some
super
do.
dapper.
Some do.
Yeah, but it's not that important. Like it really isn't.
You sound pressed.
Like a man. What?
No, oh my gosh. You're just gonna make him say more stuff. We need to move on from that.
Let's
I have
go.
a question for y'all too. Can we
She
just
spoke
dub
her
that?
mind.
I did
She's
too.
not attacking
When
the
you're-
argument. She's
when
just
you're
like
done,
making
I have
ad
a
hominem
question.
attacks. Like
Yeah.
that's all she's doing. Like you're
Yeah.
not attacking my argument
Very
whatsoever.
childish.
You're very childish.
Thank you.
You know.
Okay.
So
I was gonna say, like, would
Like
y'all date a
quantum.
girl
I was
who
delusional. Now
has
I'm
no
childish.
job at all, but she looks cute and she know how to take care of the house and
Yep.
stuff like that?
Yeah, of course.
And
Okay,
she's like,
cool.
and
That's all
she's
I
like,
wanted to
and
know.
she's
That's it.
not dabbling
Yeah.
in the dark, you know.
Yeah.
That's things you say on your show. I watch.
So
that.
y'all would
no, he
date
has-
y'all
that-
would
that
date a
means
girl,
something.
You
a
had said one
21-year-old
time
girl
that
from
you don't dabble
McDonald's
in the
over Kim
dark.
Kardashian is what you're
Isn't that something you
saying.
said?
And you told me
Oh,
this last
gosh.
week is that you would never date Kim Kardashian. Tell her that to her face. I want you to tell her that to her
what's
face.
she gonna do? I mean, she's a terrible candidate for any type of serious
Oh my
relationship.
God, that's so.
That's facts though.
That's a fact.
All right, all right. All right.
Here's the problem. You're conflating male attraction triggers with a woman.
Success.
She's in her 40s.
What's
she has
wrong
multiple
with
kids.
comparing that to
She has money
success?
because you don't understand.
You're saying success doesn't matter from a woman's standpoint or
It
a man's
doesn't.
standpoint, but it
Doesn't.
does. Okay,
No.
okay.
Are you a
that's-
man? Are you a man?
No, but
okay,
that's,
so I'm telling
okay.
you as a guy what
That's
men really
fair,
care about.
But what quality
Your beliefs
of men are you
are
giving
true
us
to
the
you, so that's
because
perspective on?
that's
here's
fine.
the issue.
That's
You're
what I
using
wanna know. Exactly you. So
No. Ask anyone in the chat right now. A bunch of men are in here.
I know a
Yeah,
lot
it's
of
a bunch
people.
of
Same
men.
thing. No. You know a lot of people. 2, 3, 4.
No.
maybe 5. This
I
is
know many people.
7K
I know
people.
many people that
No,
know
no,
about
I'm
Fresh and
just
Fit, and they
wondering,
don't agree
I'm
with
just-
y'all.
Obviously
A lot,
speaking,
I'm
that's
not saying
your
it's
friend.
only
Okay.
you.
The general population definitely does not care as men.
And-
About
about
Because
your-
y'all want
roommate.
traditional
Yeah, they don't.
women, and traditional
Think about it.
women don't
Are
have
boring.
Why are you
I'm
fucking
sorry.
out here trying to bust my ass for $1 million, $3.5 million business in a year? What
for
am I-
yourself.
That's for you.
for me, for
That's for
sure.
you.
But
Girl, just put that in a Hawaiian
but that's
account.
not
Just
in the
But when you
plus
wanna share with
column
the man,
for
it's
you, like, I
wrong?
don't understand that.
What?
It don't matter.
That's not in the plus column for
What?
a man.
Hey, can you stop having the
Yeah.
sidebar conversations one mic at a time so they can
One mic
actually
at a
hear what
time.
she's saying? What was that?
I'm asking. I'm not saying that that's what you're looking for. Obviously, no, I know that. But most of y'all like the simpletons. But my question was, like, you guys don't. That's not in the plus column that a bitch has her shit together, like has good credit.
It's an auxiliary.
shit
It's an
together.
auxiliary, but it's not the main. It's the side to the main dish. Like men don't. It's not a big deal if a woman is successful. I don't know why you guys don't understand this. Like this has been this way since the beginning of
I
time.
think that's stupidity on a men's standpoint.
No, because you're using a female lens to judge
I'm
it.
not.
Because yes, you are.
If I was a successful guy, I would not want a bum ass bitch sitting on my couch
See,
spending
here's
my
the key.
spending my
You're
money
not a man.
every
You're
day.
not a man.
You're not a man.
That's why
So
we're telling.
That's the issue. And here's
my
the thing:
God, bro.
women have the privilege, bro, of being one-sided like this with just knowing what they want
I'm
and
not
not.
privileged at all.
Can I
It's
finish? I didn't
not.
call you privileged.
I'm
I said
saying-
women in general.
Okay.
I would
So,
love to be traditional.
Yeah, women
to
in
be
general
honest.
have the privilege of not understanding what men want because you don't have to work to get men. Men have to work to get
I
women, though.
understand that.
So therefore, since I have to work to get women, I have to understand how women think and I have to see what they value. But in the process, I'm also a man, so I know what I value
Okay.
and I know what women
So
value.
can I ask you, what do you value in a woman? What is it?
I
that we
value a
have to-
woman not
that
cutting
we have
people
to-
off when they're talking.
Yeah, and honestly, I shouldn't even have to answer this. As a
No, I wanna
32-year-old woman, you should know this.
I want to know your answer though, since you have all the answers. I would love to know.
Well,
what
he's trying to tell you, but you keep
Yeah,
talking
you keep
over it.
interjecting.
Damn, we
Stop
went
doing
from
it.
5 to 8.
Well, for one, a feminine woman that is polite, kind,
Considerate.
considerate,
Listens. Might.
you know, feminine, friendly, submissive. You know what I'm saying? Like compliant, like not,
Compliant.
not
A
you know,
dog.
not
A dog.
disagreeable, not combative, not argumentative.
A dog.
A dog.
You know,
A dog. A female.
dog.
a dog. See,
female.
like I love how you guys like.
no, I didn't say that.
Like no, but this is the great thing. Like women love to shame what men want in women and try to make it like stupid, bimbo,
Who
hoe,
hurt you,
like
man?
who hurt you, whatever. But like no one bats an eye or says anything when a woman says, well, I don't want a guy that's short. I don't want a guy that has a small dick. I don't want a guy that's a bum or whatever. Like no one says anything. We didn't judge you when you were like, oh yeah, you can't have a small dick and be ugly. Cool, those are your preferences. Why is it okay for women to voice their preferences with zero judgment But if a man says his preferences, well, why? What's that? You want bimbo? She's stupid. A dog? Like women always have these terms like ready to go to shame guys for what they want in women.
See,
we're the ones taking it, so y'all better give it. And if you can't give it,
right? Women only care about what they want, not what men want.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
As a result, you don't know what men really want. You don't care about what you want, and as a result, this leads to you being alone, single, with no kids but cats and dogs, and you wonder why are all these men just fucking me and leaving me because you don't have the value that they actually want. You think you know what they want. They don't want your. They don't want your money.
I don't see no rings on your fingers.
And your attitude. All they want is a peaceful home, a feminine woman that's considerate, able to be there with him and help him in his business. That's really all they want.
I think your answers were. I don't think there was anything wrong with your answers. I thought they were good answers. I just genuinely wanted to know what you think. Like what it is that you're looking for.
What's wrong with the successful woman?
The thing is this:
like,
is
why y'all want somebody that works at McDonald's versus a successful
woman? We're telling you exactly what men want or what they prioritize. Let me put it that way. What men prioritize. But here's the problem: you guys keep using your female lens. You can't get it through your head. Why do you want a woman that isn't successful? Why do you want a dumb chick that's going to spend all your money? If I was a rich guy, I would want a guy that would want a girl that had all the money.
It's really hard. It's really hard to submit to a man when you work so hard for so long that you don't have anyone to take care of you. So you're used to that. And it's fine for us to feel like we're able to be independent. We've made it for ourselves. We've made our own path. Like nobody did this for me. So why do I owe you? Like
you don't owe him anything.
I don't. Period. So you're saying that I should submit to a man that has done nothing for me? I will not. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Then leave men alone.
No, I would submit to a guy.
Shit, men won't leave me alone, so I don't know what to say.
High expectations.
Is what I want. Like I have no problem with that. I don't think there's anything.
So you're going to be conditionally submissive.
I don't know what that means to you.
You're going to be submissive to
when he has what you want.
Or to a certain man.
I do submit. When I was dating the last man I dated, I quit dancing.
All right, so you're conditionally submissive because you're not going to do that for any guy, right?
Well,
obviously.
I do it for my man. Honestly, that was why I quit. Was for my man. He was uncomfortable with it, and I quit, and that's okay with me because that made him feel better. And I did personal training. I worked at Equinox in Aventura for a year. I quit everything and I did what he asked, and it still wasn't enough. And that was on him.
We have a chat poll going on right now,
him.
and it says, "Are you concerned about a woman's past?" 92% said yes. 8% said no.
And I understand that. I didn't say don't be concerned. I just said don't.
Well, you don't want to live in reality and be judged for your poor decisions.
Don't shame is what I said.
No, it doesn't matter because if you make certain decisions, you got to deal with what comes with it, man.
You just got to understand that you're going to get shamed either way.
It don't matter.
Him publicly, whether it's...
I'm chilling.
Yeah, but it's like...
I'm okay with my repercussions. I'm okay with my repercussions.
We don't want it to be like that, but it's going to be like that.
Indirect conversation.
Just like a man is going to be judged for his inadequacies for not understanding being financially inept or not having a shit together, not having a career. Fantastic. You just judged him right there. No one cares. But if I say a girl, hey, you're promiscuous in your past,
if you're a hoe, you're a hoe.
You're a hoe. It don't matter. But that's the difference is that women don't want to be told, hey, you're a hoe. You made bad decisions. But it's okay for a woman to say, you're lazy and you're a bum. And I agree. You should be able to tell a guy you're a fucking bum. But my thing is it goes both ways. If you're a failure as a woman, whether you're a failure as a man, you should be called out. And to be a failure as a woman, if you got a high ass body count, you ain't married, you a failure,
bro.
I've never
told
a
man that. Bro. Send an asteroid. The West is done.
Craziness.
Quantum asteroid.
I can't believe. I can't believe we're even having this discussion right now, where it's like y'all are trying to fight us on what men want, and we're telling you what they want, and you guys keep trying to.
Columbia, bro.
How do you not want a woman that makes money and successful? I'll tell you why. You want to know why?
I just said, how is it not a plus?
No, because I'll tell you why right now.
How's that a minus?
It's a minus because you want to know why? This conversation right now. Real talk. Hold on. For real. This conversation right now proves why men don't like successful women that make their own money. They're extremely argumentative, non-agreeable. They want to interject all the time.
You just want a woman that complies to everything you say and that you can put in your fucking pocket and tuck away. And I will not stay here and fucking close my mouth. I'm sorry. I'm not that type of woman. I'm not. Okay, Myron, you're right. Okay, Myron, right, period.
There's a difference for when you just want one acceptance, but that point was kind of right though.
Like you guys are proving my point because women that are non-agreeable are less attractive to men.
Yes, please.
You know,
I know. Sorry, Myron.
No,
here's
that's
the point,
fair.
ladies.
I understand.
Wait. Pause. Here's the point, ladies. It's okay to have your own point of view and stuff like that. But if Myron's trying to have his point and discuss it with you, and you have your point, don't cut him off. Don't be rude. Don't do all the.
Yeah, I listen to them, but
just be respectful. That's all we care about. If you have your points, we don't want to like sit here and shame you for it. But just be respectful to the platform. That's what he's saying.
That's fair.
And the thing is, like I said, you guys literally just proved my point. Like men don't want women. This is what comes with successful women. They're very rambunctious. They're very combative. Very non-agreeable, which is fine. These are all fantastic.
He's talking about y'all too.
Yeah, you too. You too. And it's fine.
I think you're scared of us.
I'm
Low
not.
key,
I'm literally having
underneath.
an adult conversation with you.
I'm gonna say it.
I'm gonna say black and look pretty.
No. No, it's not that. It's not that. It's not
You
that.
don't have to be quiet, but like you just gotta understand what was said.
But you guys are proving my point because here's the
I gave him
thing.
a lot of kudos on things he said.
Here's the thing about women that earn a lot of money, that are successful. They tend to be non-agreeable, competitive, okay, speak their mind, etc., which is fine. These are all traits of successful women. I'm sure you guys are higher earners, but here's the problem. Men don't like these traits in women in general. Men don't want women that are going to compete with them. Oh, I'm going to push you and make you better. All this extra shit. That's all a bunch of like propaganda bullshit. Women want strong, dominant leaders. Men want submissive, feminine women that they can be comfortable of being around. Okay? Men lead, women follow. Men want a woman that's going to follow their lead, not the other way around. So it's cool. Nothing wrong with a woman that makes her own money and is successful. Nothing wrong with that.
He makes more money than me.
Yeah, okay, but here's the thing I'm trying to say though, is that because you make money, it comes with certain bad habits that men don't necessarily like or not attracted to on a balance of probabilities.
Nope.
Most men don't want to have to come home and argue with their wife, compete with their wife, have to have discussions with their wife about her being non-agreeable, whatever it is.
He'll smash you.
He'll have sex with you, but he ain't gonna tolerate you and wife you because men want to come home to peace. And unfortunately, successful women are inadequate at providing peace most of the time.
Really?
Yes, this is why so many successful women are chronically single.
Yeah.
Because they cannot find a man that earns the same amount of money as they do, and on top of that is tall enough, attractive enough, economically attractive, dominant, masculine. Because this man has a whole bunch of options of women that make less money that are going to be more compliant and submissive. This is why guys that are higher earners date girls that are younger and make less money.
No, I understand.
They don't care.
I understand that concept.
So, and I'll tell you right now, as a high earning guy and talking to a bunch of guys that are high earners, they don't want to deal with women that are successful because it's not the money that pisses them off. It's the attitude that comes with making the money that bothers them.
It's very frustrating for successful women. I'm sorry. I just think it's very frustrating for successful women. I think we put in so much time and honestly, I put in my whole life to my businesses, and to be judged and ridiculed and said I'm a hoe for the jobs that I do, even though I don't hoe, is very hard for me. And still being in school 10 years after I graduated high school, it's okay, just because I don't know the letter of the equation for quantum physics, you're going to call me stupid. It's ironic to me because successful women can't have. Honestly, I think you're right in what you said. And I think that successful women want a submissive man just as well as successful men want a submissive woman.
They don't want
I'll let you finish your point.
I do, because I want a man that listens to me, and I want a man with no fucking Instagram, no social media, that's not out here showing face. That's what I want. So if you got 3 followers, hit me up.
I don't believe you whatsoever. I don't believe you whatsoever.
That's fine. You don't have to.
A hyper masculine woman like you is going to need a man that's even more masculine.
No, that's not true. That's not true. I actually like a man that's incognito but makes bread. That don't really mess with social media. That's my ideal situation, because I'm so present with myself and who I am and what I do. I really don't care what people think of me, that I want somebody that's going to ride with me through all the bullshit that, people try and throw at me, because I know myself. And if you're not trying to get to know the real me and you would just want to take the surface preface of whatever you hear from people, then that's on you. But
exactly for who you are.
Here's the thing. A guy that earns money, you think he's going to listen to you?
Especially to the bullshit.
I have a few that certainly
I mean, let's be honest. Do you really think they're going to listen to you? A guy that's a self-made millionaire is going to listen to you?
Yeah. Feminine and masculine energy.
He's going because here's the thing:
That's
a
not
man's gonna look at
respect.
you.
Myron, that's not respect. Don't come at me like that.
But what do you mean by that?
I'm being 100% honest.
No, you're
'cause
being really rude. And
I'm not being rude at all.
I don't
I've not
respect
sworn at
that.
you one
He's being
time like
honest.
you've sworn at me. I'm simply telling you the truth. A man,
I think
if you
so.
tell him,
Yes.
if you tell him I'm a dancer at a club and he's a high earner,
Okay,
he's not
but
gonna take
that's
you
all
serious.
you view me as, and I don't like that because guess what? I have more than one fucking job. How
But-
many jobs did I name earlier in the
Hold on.
show?
Remember,
But what's
That's
the job
what
that
is
men are
very-
gonna look
See,
at and pay
here's the
attention to?
Exactly, because y'all
first
are
encounter.
a collective, and you literally are just judging from surface value.
Yeah, of
Okay,
course. We're
you
like
didn't
ass and
ask
tits.
me
Fair.
anything about my past, anything about my life. It's just what you see on the surface. Did
Okay.
you ask me about anything?
Hold on,
No.
hold
So
on.
you're judging from a surface cover.
Mhm.
Do you judge every book by its cover? Is that how you get to know the girls that you date, or do you not date girls?
Am I gonna answer
Yo,
this or you got
you know
this?
what's funny?
You got it.
Okay, let's say for example, right? You walk into a strip club, you see girls there. What's your first perception of them?
They're dancers.
They work hard, right? Hard workers,
Yes.
make money, independent boss babes, right? As a man, I walk in the club. What do I see?
Pussy.
Yeah.
Ass.
Strippers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna judge you no matter what
Titties.
what happens.
And I see that, and I'm agreeing with you, and I'm saying that's
we're saying-
fair.
so we're saying,
That's fair.
look, yeah, we didn't talk to you yet,
But you just scratched the surface.
but we're gonna prejudge you from where we see you. Now, if I see you at a bookstore, guess what? It changes. I'm just saying to
I
you,
love books. I'm always a
you
Barnes and
want
Noble.
men
You're gonna judge
to judge
whether
you
it's you.
You're a librarian.
and talk to you at strip club. I'm just saying, at some point, I'm gonna judge you anyway. So
Yes.
overall, no matter who you are, man or woman, you're gonna judge somebody from the first glance.
I do understand that, and you do make sense. I'm just
Just
saying,
judge.
if you want to take somebody serious and they have a background, why don't you get to know them first before you just call them out? Like, is that
I'm just gonna say
no?
it.
Is
People are
that
gonna get
through your
mad.
insecurities? Of
No.
course. Do you know how much I went through after being on here Thursday? Oh my God, 2 days. Two
We
days
go through shit
of
over a year.
like
Imagine us.
Yeah.
Imagine us.
But no, I'm
like
just-
so I understand like people just don't, they love to hate. Any insecurity you have in your subconscious mind is going to surface at some point, whether it be through social media. All the accounts that were hating on me had 3 followers. Like, who are you? Come on. Like, you're not even prevalent, you're not even here being, you know, with the people that you're talking about. You're not relevant.
Yeah.
So that's my point. Like, literally, if you want to get to know somebody and they have a past and you're not about that, then just leave.
Okay.
But don't judge somebody because they're successful and they don't want you because you're not successful. Like, as a woman, like, if you're successful, that actually means something. And
to you.
if it's dominance to you, it's dominance. If you're scared of that, you're scared. Just say that then.
Yep.
I don't
good.
want to
Okay.
dominate. I don't want to dominate my man. I definitely
I mean, I
not
do.
what I'm saying at all. I just
Sit down.
The guy that I'm dating right now, he's actually far more successful than me, and it's one of the first people I've ever dated who I feel like is on the same playing field or more, and he's very much more so. But what I will say is I've heard you say time and time again that like guys that make money who are multimillionaires, billionaires, like they don't give a fuck about what you make or whatever. And what I will say is that him in particularly, I think that is one of the things that he tells everyone he likes about me, because I think it's just circumstantial though, because he's in a world where girls are chasing a check. And they just want to, you know, get a baby by someone that has money. And like, you know, that's like the world, the life that he's lived in for the past 10, 15 years. And he's a little older now. So I think that he understands that, like, he appreciates what I do. He
He's
supports
smashing
it
right now.
fully. And no, for real, I'm dead ass
No,
serious.
he's smashing
Chris is
right
a
now.
woman
Chris-
that's like super like
Yeah, he's not
just
smashing
thirsty
you,
as
he's smashing
hell.
Listen.
Listen, men will say
Yeah,
whatever
whatever
they
they
need
got to
to say.
say.
No, it's not what he says. It's his actions that show me that. It's not anything that he says and nothing that he says.
Yeah, I've been dating for 2 months, bro. I mean,
It's new. I'm gonna tell you my experience from right now.
Yeah, y'all been dating for 2 months. Like he's gonna watch. Don't worry. He's gonna care less and less about how much money you make at your job. He's gonna.
I don't think he cares.
Listen, you're hot. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he's gonna say what he got to say
to get in there.
And then going back to you.
2 months.
Like, okay, let's go into a scenario. Let's say we're at the club, right? And I'm 5'4", and I'm wearing some fucking jean shorts and a big baggy white t-shirt. And I come up to you and I'm like, "Oh, hey, you're cute. What's your name?" And I try to shake your hand. What you gonna do?
That actually happened to me at Loft
Okay, and then I'm like, "Hey, nice to meet you. Like, I'd like to take you out sometime. Like, where would you like to go?"
Is that Twitch a defect?
Let's go to Outback.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, it's a defect. I twitch every now and then.
Let's go to Longhorn.
So
That's
guys,
fine.
stop. Let me.
No, that's fine.
Would you go out with me?
Yes, I would. If you were genuine and you asked me, I would. And no, you don't even have to be handsome. That's not even. If you're respectful to me and you treat me like a lady, I don't even. I'll eventually. The other night I was out. I'm not gonna lie. You know who you are. Where you at? I was out the other night, and eventually this man faded into like somebody. I was like, wow.
Question.
Damn. Because you know what he did? He literally tended to every single thing that I asked for and I needed. Every little detail
Really?
he picked up on. And that made me want him really bad. I was like, damn, like he pays attention.
Did you
Like
smash?
he really pays attention to every little thing.
Chris asked, "Did you smash?"
I didn't. No.
All right.
Not yet. But he's
Proves our point. And I guarantee there's guys that didn't pay attention to anything you do, and they fucked. So that's the point. Here's the thing. Like,
Why would you guarantee that?
no, because I know
No,
those are the
but-
guys that get the sex.
Okay, but
so
in
anyway,
the long term, I would be more interested in the man that tried harder.
fantastic.
long term.
But guess what? He's not going to get that long-term chance, and he did everything right. So going back to what I was going to say, right? Here's the thing, ladies. Yeah, like you can't make this shit up, guys. This is why this is the number one men's podcast in the world. Y'all see this in 4K every night.
We just never win.
No, it's because you guys say one thing and you do another. Women are walking
We're
contradictions.
just all delusional.
Here's the thing. You said you don't judge a book by its cover. Unfortunately, that's the way this world works. If I'm short and I don't make money and I'm not attractive, just like you said, small dick and you're not ugly, I don't want that. Cool. You just judge the book by its cover. So a man should be able to come into a strip club, see that you work there. Nope, this girl's no longer wifey material. You have forfeited that ability to have the book opened. That's the reality. And I'm going to give you guys another cold, hard reality. As a woman, if you're involved in OnlyFans, pornography, sex work, prostitute, stripper, whatever, you forfeit the right to get the fucking book opened. They're going to judge you at the cover. Nah, I like this cover. It's nice and illustrative. I might look at it, look at the back a little bit, but I ain't opening this book and taking it serious and reading through the goddamn chapters. You forfeited that right for a man to sit there and read your story. That's the reality. And women don't like to hear that, but choices have consequences. Fast money comes with slow problems. And typically fast money comes in the sex industry or selling your body to a degree. A man that's worth a damn is not going to take you serious when you have a past. That's just the way it is. I've said that since the beginning of the show, and women tend to have an issue with that. But if I say a guy's broken, he has no future, it's okay. You move on, girl. Do your thing. But if I say, guys, don't commit to fucking hoes, that's misogyny. That's terrible. No, that's intelligent. You're taking your seed and putting it into a woman that is going to give you what? A family and be a good fucking wife. Unfortunately, you might not be a hoe. You might not. You might have a body count of 2. Who knows? But here's the reality. Coming from that line of work, people are going to assume you have a body of 200.
Off rip.
Off rip.
That's sad.
So you have forfeited the
It is
ability
sad.
to get taken seriously now.
And that's fair.
That's what it
and
is.
I agree with that, and that's fine. But I know myself, and anybody that wants.
But here's the problem.
come
Man's
out
not
with
going to
those
bother to get to know you
allegations.
now.
Yeah.
That's the key.
Oh, some do.
It's
Trust
just as
me.
bad for
I have
me.
plenty on my
It's just
line.
as bad for me. So,
But I do understand where you're coming from. However, that's not true for me.
Sexual
personally.
attraction is not the same as relationship attraction.
Okay, bet.
If I had a bunch of girls that put me in the friend zone, would I be able to brag and say I'm a player?
Yeah.
Yes or no? That had me in the friend zone?
Yeah, you can. If you got a lot of bitches with you.
I mean, if you really needed it that bad.
I don't fuck any of them.
How do
don't
they
know
know
that.
that?
They use me. They
How do they know that?
no, they know.
No one knows that unless you actually say something.
No, women know. Women know when a dude is friend zoned by a bunch of girls.
You could tell.
As a man, I can't brag when I have 100 girls that friend zone me that I don't have sex with. A woman, you can't brag when you have 100 dudes in your DMs that are
Okay,
offering to
but-
have sex with you.
Can I ask
It's
you a
not the same.
question?
It's not the
May I?
same.
May
Yeah,
I?
sure.
When was the last time you had a girlfriend?
What does that have to do with the argument?
Because y'all always argue that you want a very nice woman that y'all can put in your pocket and do this and that. But
think
what
it's an
what girls
important
you got on
question.
your boat and your yachts when you're out, this and that? Who do you have on your podcast? So you're harping on the girls that you bring on the show and that you have on your boats and stuff. But you want a real woman, but where is she? Like, how long has it been? I'm
It's
just
a small
wondering.
percentage of women that's
I'm just
actually the way that they
asking.
want. That's probably why.
You know she's
Okay,
not on the
but
boat.
there's a
Yo.
small percentage of men that fit my persona, and that's why I'm asking.
See,
Like, if you want to be personal with it, let's get personal.
No, but you're thinking that we want the same thing as you.
No, you
just-
just told me you want a woman
No, no.
that doesn't do anything wrong, that don't work,
that
that
is-
work at McDonald's, that you can put in your
When we're
pocket,
ready
that
to
does
settle
that
down.
has a low
We're-
body count.
We're still in the marketplace doing what we got to do. We're not ready
Oh,
for
they
that.
still on the market, girl.
Look, listen.
They
You want a
season-
man?
they
Lord,
season
let me
market.
We want to have fun. We're lit.
All right.
So
That's fine.
your
That's a
idea
fine
of
answer.
I was just asking a question. He didn't answer it, so
No,
I got my
That's fine.
answer.
Answer.
I got my answer. That's
Like,
all it is.
no, because you're taking personal what I just
No.
told you.
You're not answering the question.
Why can you ask us a million questions? We can't ask you one.
No, you could ask a question, but it was a very discombobulated question. You asked a million things.
Okay, I'll ask. When is the last serious relationship you've been in?
Question: what does that have to do with the arguments that I've made about how
He
men
didn't
view women?
answer.
Well, you asked
Don't
us-
Because-
answer a
because
question with
here's
a
the thing.
question.
I want you
my
guys
point.
to-
That's my
Chris,
point.
no,
That's
no,
my
no, no,
point.
no,
No,
but
because
this is the
that's my
thing.
point. That's my point. Is that you press us, but when you're pressed, you just float on top of the water.
I'm
like,
not pressing. I'm
Oh.
I'm making an argument. I made my
All right.
argument, and you guys
Why?
cannot attack the argument.
but you're not
No,
answering the
we're not.
question.
You're trying to attack me instead.
You just can't answer the question. If you just answer the question, just
I mean,
answer the question.
This is gonna sound very cocky. I have multiple women that do what the
Okay.
fuck I want.
Well, then just
If you guys
say
really
that.
want to know, if you guys want to hear that,
Yes.
but here's the
He's
thing.
a hoe!
But here's the thing. Here's the difference.
out.
Here's the key difference.
He's out.
That has nothing to do with the argument. What, you guys want a little bit of credence to what I'm saying? Yeah,
No. There's
I
no
have the
argument.
receipts, but that has nothing to do with the argument.
It was
does,
just a
though.
question. Why are you
It
so
does.
angry?
No,
We're just
because
asking a
because you guys are
You're
they're trying to
big
deflect.
mad.
I'm not
No,
mad at all.
there's
You guys are trying to
Girls,
deflect.
Trust me, he's not mad at all.
Yeah, I'm not mad at all.
I've seen him mad.
Fair. If you ask us
deflecting.
questions,
There's no
we should
deflecting.
be
It's
able to
just-
respond.
it's funny.
Notice here's the
wait,
thing.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, go ahead.
Notice that the difference is that I've simply what you guys when you guys make an argument,
Not an argument.
I challenge your argument. I don't go back to you and like this is on you. No, I'm speaking in generalities.
But
here.
you don't answer the questions.
I just answered
Because
it.
you
What
keep
did I
talking
say?
You
over
said there was
Myron.
multiple women.
Ladies,
You didn't
ladies,
say
ladies. We got
nothing.
9K people watching right now, right? They're saying in the chat, let Myron finish. He's not answering the question because you won't shut the fuck up. So let him answer a question and just go
okay.
back and forth.
Hold on, I want to see what the
answers.
chat's saying with
they
super chats
well?
here.
All right, yeah. Go.
Yeah, because there's 9,000 plus in here. So guys, we're gonna read
20 and up.
20 and up, just so that I can get through this quickly. I'm chipping before because I got big boss things to do. So hopefully Chris got it right and put the baddie next to us. And this is from Fresh BBC. Lady next to Fresh, cancel your plans tonight. We taking you out for tacos. Okay, this is from way earlier.
Yeah.
Let's go with the more recent stuff, Chris.
I mean 20 and up.
Yeah.
We can just. You sure? Because they.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
Okay.
we ain't been reading at all.
Damn.
Okay.
Sheesh.
Well,
yeah, no, we're almost there. We could burn through them. 20
yeah.
and up.
Okay, just don't like green top. We knew it was something more general science. You don't talk the talk.
Ugh.
Okay.
Angel Cardenas, $20.
Who
You have something you want to say back to that?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I never said I was an expert on quantum physics. I said that it was associated, like it was intertwined with the classes that I'm taking at my own pace, which is the online class. But I did clarify, so you're welcome.
Okay, so it's just incorporated in the course. She made it sound like she was an expert on quantum physics. Well, glad she
No
clarified.
expert.
And then we got what else here? My ears are bleeding. Poor Myron. You'd have a better chance getting a statute to understand your point rather than these 304s. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I make an argument. You guys can't attack the argument. You have to try to come to me, which is fine if you guys want to try to do that. But you do realize that making ad hominem attacks like who hurt you or like tell us about your girls, that has nothing to do with what I said. I can be a 50-year-old guy with a wife, and I can tell you these things, and these are general facts about how men view women and sexual relationships. Like, a fact is a fact, regardless of who says it.
Right.
I
We were
mean,
just asking a question. That's it.
Yeah, because you guys are trying to
No,
try
listen,
to.
I'm
trying to do
genuinely
anything.
You guys are
wanted
trying to
know.
discredit me, but you failed.
No, I just genuinely
Yeah,
wanted to know
failed.
the answer. I swear to God. Like, she asked it, but I really wanted to ask the same thing. It wasn't anything about the argument at all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you weren't listening though, so.
I mean, it has. Chris, I don't know if they can hear you,
I
bro.
can't hear
Not
you.
really.
Yeah, I don't think they can
What are
hear
you
you, Chris.
saying?
No, I'm saying you weren't listening.
I was listening. I really genuinely wanted the answer. I just can't hear you in this mic. If you could adjust that, please.
Mo. All right, so
Anti-Coon?
Anti-Coon, $20. She got 20 trades and is 5% good at each of them and thinks she's 100% accomplished. Pick something and get good at it because you hustling backwards. You doing a whole lot of nothing. Okay.
Who's that to?
That is to you.
Me?
Yeah. Do you have anything you want to say back to him or no?
20 trades? What does that mean? I don't.
No, that's her.
Because you had 6. You said you had 6 jobs.
No, that's
Oh,
her.
I'm
Oh,
like,
what
that's
was the
not me.
question? I'm sorry.
That was her.
Okay, never mind. What's good? Question for the ladies. Do you have any females you beef with in your life? Can you speak about it
No,
on the show?
I don't have no beef.
Drama free, baby.
Drama free. I
Nah.
don't do drama.
I meditate on the
Translation:
beach.
my poom poom needs variety. Okay, that's Anti-Coon. Yves Simmons, Juicy, you went into the situation knowing it was just a smash, and now you want to turn it into a relationship with a silly ultimatum. I think you rejected what you wanted, and you can't accept it. Is he right?
No, that's actually not true. Me and him actually, before we started, we were at just the fling thing, but we were actually in a relationship. So I
Okay.
don't know what else to tell you.
Donald Trump in the house.
You are fake news.
Says, Myron, give a
Shut up, bitch.
to the ladies on my behalf. Okay, Donald Trump, thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Appreciate it,
I don't think
Donald.
we needed to go that far, but all right. Women in the USA aren't for marriage, therefore recreational use only. Marry other women from other countries because they're more feminine and wife material. Oh shit, and that's from Rem. And then we got $20 from Cameron J. Isn't this the same chick that beat her own argument by saying she wouldn't date a dude with a gay past? Oh yeah, that's actually true. How many of the ladies have been with another woman? Acknowledge that double standard if the body count one.
Does
if
that
can't
count?
the body count one. Huh?
Does that count? If you've been with a woman?
No. He's simply saying, like, would you be with a guy that hooked up with a dude before in the past?
Oh, hell no. I can't do it.
Okay. So that goes back exactly to what we were saying, where a man isn't going to necessarily want to be with a woman that hooked up with a bunch of dudes.
It was the awkward silence.
All right.
Gotcha, bitch.
Fantastic. Myron Frank Castle, baby boy. Okay. $20. Yvette Simonis. She wants to be able to tell an adult when to not judge a person. You don't hold that card, boo. No one does. Everyone judges regardless of any.
That's
Thank
it.
you. That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
The whole time.
It's just reality. She
About
got
right now.
Yeah. I'll mention that.
It's
All right.
just the double standards that play a part.
It's really hard for a woman sometimes.
all.
Like, damn, we really
judge,
sometimes
but the
we're
double
really
standards is a
working
big-
really, really hard. And like, I deserve a good fucking man. Like, is that
You don't deserve a good man.
You don't deserve one.
wow?
You don't.
That was messed up.
I
But here's
deserve
the
$1
thing.
million
No,
bucks.
no, 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 no. I
It's
don't agree with you. I don't
Yes.
agree with you.
Can I
But
finish my
that's-
point? And can you get out your feelings for 2 seconds? A woman doesn't deserve any man. She's got to earn that man. Not just you, any woman. That's the reality. Like, I don't know why women feel entitled to a good man. You don't deserve anything. You got to earn it.
Okay.
Yep.
You know?
Mhm.
And if it comes easy, is it really worth it?
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Men have to earn their
ways.
status. Here's the difference, ladies. Men have to earn their status. Women have to earn their man that worked for the status. That's how it goes. You're fighting for his last name, not the other way around. I don't know why women think that they're entitled to like a high value man with money and he's going to be submissive to me and listen to me. No, that's just not the way the world works. A man that makes money, with all due respect, you know, and I guess I can use you as an example here. He's not going to be submissive to a woman that's a dancer at Club 11. He just ain't, bro. That's the reality. He ain't going to do it.
And if he is, you don't really want him
Yeah,
anyway.
you won't respect
You
him
don't want
anyway.
him.
You're going to be like, fuck you. You're a bum. You're a bitch. You let me bully you? No woman wants a man that's going to be a pushover.
Just because that he's with a woman that works at 11, he's a pushover.
No.
That's basically what I'm hearing.
No.
You have
He's saying-
selective hearing.
In a
No, that's
nutshell.
not true. That's not true. What if it's a successful man?
Repeat exactly what I said then. If you heard and interpreted everything I said correctly. What did I say? Exactly.
Basically, you're saying that a man's ego is being compromised for dating a woman that works at 11.
I'm saying a successful man that makes a lot of money is not going to be submissive to a woman that's a dancer.
But in your eyes, okay. That's
Most men
fair.
will not.
Most men in your eyes.
Of-
That's fair. That's fair. in your opinion?
I mean,
Okay, your
you want a
facts are
submissive
facts, so
man?
fine.
do you really want a submissive man? And if he came across, you wouldn't want him anyway.
Do you want a submissive man? Is that what you want?
I want a man that is comprehensive, that can have a conversation.
Women don't know what they want, bro.
You know what he want. That's the key.
Okay, sure.
That's.
I'm delusional, remember?
What do you guys want?
You just said earlier the guy did everything for
He
you.
already said, what do you want,
Can he get
Fresh?
played?
Yeah. What do you
And
want?
Fresh, what do you
And
want?
then we mentioned earlier.
We told you already what we
Okay,
want.
let's- let's-
We told you guys already what we want.
We
Point
heard
the
it.
facts out. Try and
I
make
just said
me
it earlier.
delusional
Yeah.
again.
Oh, y'all
Let's
want the
do
same
this.
He said it earlier too.
I don't
Consider it.
remember. What did you say?
Feminine, considerate,
Mhm.
good looking, and it's a masculine. Has those traits of a.
But those aren't
Boss babe.
requirements. They don't have to be good looking. They don't
I think
have
you
to make
guys
a
both
lot
said
of
good
money.
looking.
Well,
You just
I
asked
think
Fresh,
that
though.
if they're
He's
trying
telling you
very
his preference.
hard and
I just
they
told you
are
my
giving
preference.
me
He
what
just
I'm
told you his
asking for
preference.
and I'm giving them what they're asking for, what's the issue?
He just
here?
told you his preference.
See, you said you're talking when I'm talking. That to me is a headache.
Mhm.
I would never date that.
Mhm.
Seriously. But that's just my.
He fuck
No,
it.
no,
I
no.
said it.
No, I'm saying I'll smash, but like
Yeah, smash. Yeah.
when I come home from working, I want peace. I don't want a headache.
Yeah.
It's a headache right now. I'm being real. But at the same time, I'm just saying considerate, feminine, not a headache, and at least on some level can add value. It doesn't have to be
So a
her
girl
money.
that'll give you dick, give you pussy and shut the fuck up.
Well, that helps. But I'm just saying.
I mean, but this is like that's the point of this, though, right? For us all to talk. It's a podcast.
No. But if she
So,
talks,
it's a little
I-
different than in a relationship. No.
No. But if
Well,
this
y'all
is-
are not listening.
Yeah. If
I'm
this,
That's the
listening.
difference.
Yo,
I
yo,
feel like I'm
If
listening.
this is just a
I-
table.
I
He
understand
answered
a lot
that
of what
very
you said.
question you just asked him. He
Yeah.
answered already twice.
I
Yeah.
said I thought that was a good answer.
but hold on.
No, earlier.
Hold on.
He answered it earlier.
I
This is
didn't
scary though.
hear that exact
Hold
same
on.
thing. That
No.
you
That's the difference.
I said it earlier.
Because here's the thing. Y'all are not. You guys are only hearing. You guys are not listening
No, I'm
to
listening.
understand. No, you're not. Because you guys have asked the same question several times over and time again.
Yeah.
And even the chat has noticed it. That here's the thing. We give you guys a response, and you guys are more interested in how you felt from said response versus listening to what we said. It triggered you, so whatever we said doesn't matter anymore.
No, not at all. I'm not sure. I said I thought your response was good, and I actually think his was good.
Speak to
I thought
Mike,
you
please.
guys said great things about what you're looking for.
But you know the scary part? This is just a podcast table. And there's so much things going on right now. I can't imagine being with somebody long term in a relationship. That's scary to me. Like just even now, in the height of like
That's
this intense playing field. Imagine if I'm dating somebody like that.
Well, it's not even that. It's. I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, like the scary part is that you guys don't even really know what men want. We know exactly what you guys want. I can literally list it off. Like I know women better than they know themselves, but I have to as a man, because as a man, what am I? Do I sound crazy here? I mean, what's so funny?
I'm sorry. It
Just
is
a
a little
little.
funny, but yeah, keep going.
Let's hear it.
No, it's the truth. Like,
You know everything.
I understand what. And here's the thing. Like I already know your responses that you guys have given. Like it's the same thing all the time. We've interviewed more than 1,000 women. Because he's already answered your question several times. But the difference is that, and it proves my point again, that women don't listen to understand. They listen to get triggered, my feelings, and then they respond with said feelings.
I'm not triggered. I heard your response earlier when we asked, and I said I thought it was a good. I thought what you said was good. Sounds good.
Well, no, you're more concerned about men not judging women for being hoes
That
if they were hoes in the
that
past.
that was way before that. And then when he answered,
But that's relevant to the conversation.
I know. I'm just saying. Once you answered that question, that what we were talking about before was not relevant. When you answered that question, I thought your answer was good, and I thought his answer was good. I have nothing bad to say about anything that you guys answered from that. I thought they were good qualities. I think you should look for that. And I have nothing. Like I'm not like. You think I'm like bashing you, like ready?
No,
to
no, no,
I
not at
think-
all.
I
It's just
think
that
it was good answers.
It's just that
I was genuinely curious.
we're listening very close to everything you guys say, but you guys are not listening very close to anything we're saying, and it's very obvious. I want you guys to watch this podcast back and like see the crazy logic, because we're like explaining the logic to you guys, and like you're not like understanding. Like I literally told her, men and women are different. A woman wants a man with a future. She then goes on to describe how she wants a future and why she doesn't want that guy, continuously proving my point, but then trying to say I'm different. No, you prove my point that women want a man with a future, and yet you're saying here, no, I'm different. What?
I agree. Women want a man with a future. Why should they not? They should.
And that's cool.
And that
That's
was
cool.
that
That's
was
fine.
what I
That's
stated.
fine.
And I agree with you.
But what I'm saying is that men don't necessarily care if a girl has a future like that, and you guys can't come to grips with that.
I understand. I hear
disagree
you.
on
I
that.
just don't understand the logic. I think that's stupid, but
they only care if they fucking everybody for their cheese.
So what's stupid about man having this preference though?
It's not stupid.
no, having a preference, is that what you said? I'm sorry.
That's
Yes,
like
yes.
Yeah, he
standard.
said, "What's stupid about men having that preference?"
No,
Having a
nothing.
preference is not stupid. I just think that scenario, like, why is that the only thing that matters? There's so much more that goes.
It's just that men's standards are not
Okay.
respected, women's are. A woman's motives is always
respect-
put ahead. Like, I want a man that's successful, I want a guy that makes money, blah blah
No.
blah. No one
I
cares.
respect
That's not
men's
true.
standards. That's why
That
I
just sound like
don't
with
sleep
your
around. That's
situation.
why I literally do not sleep around. I told you, I was honest with you guys. I'm 32 years old. Lord Jesus, if I haven't had a fucking one night stand, there's something. Not that there's something wrong with me, but I'm saying, who am I? You know, I'm not freaking Mary herself. Okay, I'm telling you that I have done. You know, I'm 32. I can count my
Yeah, you're
one
old. Yeah,
stands
we
on
got
my
that.
hand, but I am telling you that, you know, it's different. Like if you're not out there in the streets and you are that different type of girl and you are successful, you're cute enough, like you check a lot of boxes, and sometimes that's even a red flag for guys because it's like you're too much of this, you're too much of that.
Too good to be
I
true.
need you to kind of
I ain't gonna
like,
hold you. I'd rather deal with girl in the streets and deal with you at home.
sorry, I can't hear.
Never
What did
mind.
you say?
He said, never mind.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. What he said.
Is he just, are you just talking shit back there? I can't hear you.
I'm
sorry.
saying
Potentially.
I'd rather deal with a girl in the streets than deal with a girl with you at home.
Why? You don't even know me.
Yeah, because you're annoying as shit right now. So
I'm annoying as shit.
yeah, you just talk over people all the time. You know, you slander your words, but it's cool. Carry on.
Oh, okay.
I think what he means is that when you speak, no one really interrupts you. But like when we
I'm
speak,
not trying to interrupt you at all. I'm sorry. if
you've
that's
done it the
happened.
entire night.
I just have a lot to say. My bad. I just can't hear him, so sorry.
No, I mean, the point he's trying to make is that you've been extremely, you interject a lot, and a really bad podcast etiquette. I told you guys from the beginning, one mic at a time, please. And yet you guys still can't really let people finish, but that's fine. It is what it is. It's your first time on a pod, right?
I'm saying for the chat. So
Yeah. The chat is very annoyed by it. Does someone else have something? Okay. All right. Fantastic. It's always when I say, hey, who wants to talk? No one anything. But as soon as I want to talk, all right.
You are.
Oh God, what the hell?
We got Big Meal, $20 says,
Bro, these are college-educated 3 or 4s, and yet are the slowest 3 or 4 in the show has been seen. Chris got these girls in a dark web way to start the week. Well,
close enough.
Men are valued by what they can provide, and women are valued by their chastity. Don't hate the game, ladies. You learn how to play it, and that's what I was trying to tell you because you were saying, well, not really. You said earlier you can't compare a woman's body count to a man's income, and I was saying yes, you absolutely can because the sexes have different interests when they deal with the opposite gender.
I understand what you're saying. I was just trying
To argue it.
I wasn't arguing it. I was just.
Well, you were saying it doesn't make sense because you can't compare the two, and I'm saying you absolutely can. Because male value and female value are 2 different things.
Mhm. I'm not gonna talk anymore because apparently I'm.
I'm done with my point. Did you have something to that?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, so I don't think you can refute the argument.
No, I just don't want to overspeak. Like I don't know what's your name? Whatever.
Aaron,
whatever.
Chris.
Chris.
Yep.
I'm giving you
Sorry,
opportunity.
Chris.
You go ahead, refute it.
No,
Like
I'm good.
No, she's playing the victim right
So
now.
on one point, because here's the thing that doesn't make sense. So when I said the same exact thing before,
Can anyone
I don't
else
agree.
talk? At least I'm talking because nobody's talking. Say
Because we
something.
already know how they act. It's fine. Just let them talk.
No, it's not about that.
It's about
that,
etiquette. It's fine.
No,
Just
but
go.
that's what
No.
he made it about that. So sorry,
Well,
I
the
have
chat-
to go like this. I can't fucking hear.
Yeah, he's not talking. Don't worry about it. It's because you guys have been interrupting the entire show. I mean, I've been patient about it. It is what it is. You know, we let you guys get your points off. We listen to what you guys say, but you know, it hasn't been necessarily reciprocated, is what we're trying to say. And
I hear everything.
and here's the thing: they said the same exact thing I said earlier, and you're saying I agree. But now I'm telling you, but earlier you said no, that's not true, and I was like, that's exactly what I said.
I said what I said. I already explained what I was trying to say earlier. I'm not gonna keep going.
Next
at this,
question, please.
All right, moving on.
Next
We got
question, please.
Jim 121 $20 says
It just goes to show, like, women just need to be right, bro. Like, they can't like take a L.
I literally just said.
I'll take
I
the
said
L
what
for
I
the
had to say.
team.
It's done. Keep going.
But it was
and
it's
I have
incorrect.
to be right.
No,
I
it's
have
not
to be
about
right.
that.
Are
It's
you
it's
well?
incorrect.
Do you hear
It's
you?
just incorrect. I'm just
Okay.
telling you, like, it's incorrect.
Okay, you got
She
it.
just said she agreed with you, and you just
I
said
literally
that she's
said
No,
incorrect.
no, she's saying like, are you right in the head? Like,
You're
it's
right.
she's trying
Let's
to.
move on. Women
Okay,
just have
next.
to be right. Like,
Next.
bro.
No, because you said
what?
I said what I said, which is basically a saying like I said what I said. I don't care.
Because you want to keep
No,
going.
what she said, she did say she agreed with both of y'all. She kept saying it.
I
She
said
just
it
had to say her
multiple.
little
Like,
extra
y'all,
piece.
y'all. It's fine.
We could move on from that.
It's good. Let's just move on. because it's crazy.
Are we
All right,
still
ready?
here?
Chaps?
Yeah, we're on the same topics. Day one.
What was that?
I'm ready to go to the next question, please, because we're not really going anywhere.
Yeah,
It's just
I
keep
literally
going back
said
and
that,
forth,
like, I don't
interruptions.
know how
I'm
it's made.
sorry.
No, I mean it just proves like the you know
She just
the lack of
tired-
logic.
I mean,
She's
I
tired
agree
of
with you,
going
but
in a
everybody
cycle
was
with this
saying.
conversation. Like, can we move on to the next?
Yeah.
Then we have 2 questions.
No, it's
Okay.
Well, it's
Or
already
video
2 hours
to
in, but I'm a PhD. Dog barks. Ravelli plays. Clearly, you're going to die alone, honey, with all your money.
Which one?
Lisa got some
I don't know
bread.
who he's
Whoever
saying.
with the 2 degrees.
I love that
guess.
for me. Bury me in Gucci, thank you.
Hey, yo, $20. I'm convinced that brunettes are the new blondes, bro. Daft. Okay, Candy's the new.
Love
$20
that.
says men don't care about a woman's job or money because they want to take care of them. They do not care if the woman is a hustler or a go-getter.
Well, then shit,
The
hit
job
my
in this life
inbox.
is to provide. I want to ask for respect and loyalty.
I love that. I hope you're a millionaire.
Alan Alec, $20 says, girl next to Fresh and in the middle definitely got Arby's double roast beef decker sandwiches for their holes. Smashing it would be like throwing a sausage down the hallway. Also, girl in the middle looks like Brie Bella. Sorry, Brie. Okay.
I mean, I know it's
all right.
fun, so-
Joshua Kimber, we'll never care about a woman's ability to earn money. Why would we care about something we are hardly ever going to see? You don't want to spend your money. You want to spend my money. So 41-year-old Kim K has no value.
Thank you.
Goes back to the Kim Kardashian situation.
Not
And-
monolithic reaction.
And I've told guys all the time, like Kim Kardashian is someone that you don't want to marry. She's literally the avatar of a walking red flag, someone you'd never want to take
I
seriously.
agree with that. I agree with
Like the
that.
woman had sex to become famous
Okay,
Yes,
but
she
she's
did.
successful, but I agree
Okay.
with that.
But Kanye is begging for her back. Like,
because she has his
give her
children.
some credit,
Yes,
though.
and
Because
I think that's
He
actually
Just the
only cares
children.
because she has his children.
Do
and
not
I
back
agree.
him, though. Are you kidding
I'm
me?
sorry.
How are
It's
you
the
going to say
children.
that on
I'm
social
sorry.
media about
That's my
somebody?
opinion, sweetheart. That's
What?
my
What did you
opinion.
That's
say?
fine. That's
What
That's
did
my
you
fine.
say?
But I think dogging somebody because of how they moved on is not etiquette. If you want to talk about etiquette, Kanye West is not etiquette. Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna like go down the road of defending Kanye's
children.
actions. I'm simply gonna say the only reason why he
But you're
wants her back.
defending him.
No,
It's kids.
I'm defending the reason he wants to get back with her. It's not because necessarily her.
The children.
It's because she has the children.
Yeah.
That's why. That's a
should
big
be why.
that's a big component as to why he even wants to deal with her.
Exactly.
I mean,
don't agree.
Kim Kardashian is a walking failure. Like no modern day
What?
woman should look at her.
Oh
No
my
modern day woman should look
God.
at her as like an example. That is the example of a failure of as far as like a wife and a woman goes in general.
Okay.
So you
She's a failure.
Do you
Yeah, but not
have
in
do you have the
business.
money
But
she has, and are you as successful, and do you have the influence she
No,
has?
but he clarified.
There is a
He's
no,
not
no,
talking about
no
business.
to
That
all
makes
of those
sense.
questions, right? The answer is no.
A woman's status
Okay,
and
but you're
income
not answering my question. You
is
just keep
irrelevant
All
when
right.
it comes to
Okay,
sexual
Myron.
attraction to men
All right.
from men.
Okay, Myron.
That's what I'm trying to say. In the realm of her, right, her biological imperative of being a woman, she's a failure.
Let's move on because I'm just over.
I mean, what's so difficult to understand about
It's
that?
not
I'm pretty
that I
sure
don't
she's chilling,
understand.
but yeah, I think she's successful, and I do think that she is not what I would emulate to want to be. Let's just say that. Woman.
Okay, let's not.
business wise.
Let's not-
Yes, but not as a
Business-
person.
From a biological imperative standpoint, we
Yeah.
are put on this earth to procreate and have families, right?
Okay, thank
Okay,
you for
so-
that. For that.
She's a failure. She's a failure as a woman from that standpoint.
She has
I would not
kids.
tell any young woman, yes, with no father, and she's been married how many times and divorced. I would not tell any young woman, right, that's in her prime, 21, 22, whatever, to aspire to be someone like Kim Kardashian.
Would you
at
tell
all.
her that to her
I just said
face?
that.
Kim Kardashian?
Yes.
What's she gonna do? I would tell. Yeah. What-
I'm just asking.
You are an abysmal example to young women in the West who
I
want to
think-
have a family. Yes.
I think
I would tell her
business
that.
Good businesswoman.
Not that it matters. That's irrelevant. Remember, we're talking about
That's what I'm talking
biological imperative. Okay, what if I was a guy and I was like extremely handsome and pretty, and I was like super attractive?
Oh, the Tinder
That's
swindler.
fantastic.
The
Why
Tinder
That's
swindler.
fantastic.
Agreed with
But I have
you.
not. But that's.
Are
But,
you
but I'm trying to. No, because as a man, I still failed. Do you not understand?
How?
My job as a man is to put a dent in the universe, create change, have a legacy, have it where people are proud to have my last name. That's what men live for. That's why men are willing to work more hours. That's why men are willing to die. That's why men are willing to work and never see their children or their family, to build a name and a legacy to provide for said family, because a man's name is his ultimate legacy. That's what men live for. Okay.
Right.
So that's what men, their value comes from. Does the market judge me and respect me? If they respect me, now my last name has value. Now a woman is going to want to take that last name. That woman, her job is to get the best man she can get and have a family with that man. Kim Kardashian effectively failed because she was not able to maintain a relationship and have a healthy home and family with this man. And at this point, she's old. She's no longer attractive. She's decrepit. And she's going through menopause.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Do you think that she wasn't able to obtain that because of her or because of Kanye's health issues?
No, it's because of her past.
Oh, so it has nothing to do with
She
his
fucked
mental
herself
health.
up from 10, 15 years ago.
Okay, so it's not about his mental
But
health.
who are the married
I'm just
men at the
asking
club?
There's a video I'm trying to
there
find
for?
right now, bro.
Who
which
are the
talks about-
99% of the married men at the club for? Not their wives.
Wait, hold on.
I know
'cause
that's
really
for
wanna-
damn
I really
sure.
want to see what you think.
I don't know what has to do that has to do with the
It
argument.
has to do with being a good man and wanting a good woman, but you're still at the club. I see you every day. What the hell?
Men don't show loyalty the same way as women.
Oh, so you're saying it's okay for a man to marry a girl and then go to the club and do whatever he wants to do with
Men don't
a
show
female?
loyalty the same way women do.
Okay, that answers my question.
We're not the same.
Thank you very much.
We're not the same.
Thank you so much
And
for that
women
answer.
show loyalty and not being a hoe. We all know that, right?
What was the first part?
Men show loyalty by giving you a ring and committing.
Well, being willing to die
That-
and protect you, but okay, we
That
can miss
means
that part.
nothing. The ring means nothing.
Does
Yeah,
that
it's
not
just materialistic.
come with giving you a ring and marrying you and having babies?
Well,
or
I mean, some guys are pussies and they won't protect the woman that they
okay,
marry,
well,
but
I'm not getting really that detailed, but yeah, like getting, settling down, like
Yeah.
picking you as the one. And then girls, it's like they
yeah.
commit
Sexual fidelity is how
by
women show loyalty.
Only having sex with you.
Yes.
I understand that.
Yeah, she doesn't understand it though.
I
know,
do. I
but
do.
we're not
No, I
talking
do.
about that.
Well, you literally complained about it a second ago.
I don't
really
complain
want to
about
talk
it.
about the Kanye thing because, like, you really don't think that his mental health has like a very big bearing on what's going on right now.
All I'm simply saying is that
No,
the predominant reason
I
he wants her
asked-
back is because of kids. That's all I'm saying.
I understand that, but you don't think that all of the shit is because of his mental health?
Oh, you're saying that the relationship failed.
Yes, that's because you're like, she has 3 failed marriages, and I'm like, so don't you
She
think?
shouldn't even have gotten to that point. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But I'm not talking. I'm asking you
Like-
about this one with her multiple kids with this
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah. So
Do
here's
you-
a
You don't
point.
think it's because of his mental health or that's her fault?
No, because we're gonna take some accountability. She failed by being on her 4th or 5th marriage and then finding that guy. That's the key. Had she met the right guy in the beginning and not been having sex tapes back in like 2006 to get some clout, etc., with Ray J, she probably could have found a good guy.
Hey, Ray J.
Had a family with him and not put herself in this precarious situation. But here's the thing: what do I always tell you? Fast money comes with slow problems, right? So what happens? She made the money, became famous, etc., made it on the back of a sex tape, destroyed her public image, right? And then done.
So everything that's happening is because she made a sex tape. She was a hoe. She came up from being a hoe.
She
Not because of Kanye's mental health.
No, because you're missing the point. It starts before Kanye even came into the picture. Her poor decisions.
Am I the only one here that's like, is he well?
I mean, I'm
No,
just
but I
gonna
just
keep
wanna move
it
on
a bean.
'cause
If your guy has like mental health issues, you should know because you're his woman. He should be the
She
person to
does
talk
know,
to. So,
but that doesn't mean she could control what he does. Like,
Yo, they took the video off.
Forget their relationship.
What?
There's a video with Kim Kardashian talking about
Admitting that she's a failure.
Yeah, and leaving Kanye.
Yes.
no, it was on her show. She has it on her. I've seen that episode.
Nah, but like I can't find it now for some reason.
It's the last episode of the last Kardashian season. I saw it. I remember seeing it, and I was like,
All
wow.
right. Well, she's admitting to that she's a failure. And
Yeah,
what I'm trying to tell you
exactly.
is that she failed by already getting to that marriage. Do you not understand that? Like
No. I understand, but I don't think that everything that happened with the kids and everything, like, you're gonna put that on her. Like, that's a little.
Yes, because
That's interesting that you feel.
her
that way.
poor decisions led to her no longer being a suitable candidate to a lot of good men. So therefore, she's only left with the Hollywood circus of men that are
Kanye
there.
wasn't a good guy.
Well, you see him right now. He's not mentally stable, is he?
He's not mentally well, but on
Was he
paper he
before that,
sounded
though?
well. No.
You're missing the point that a woman, right? She's supposed to cash out and leave the casino when she's up.
That's funny.
Do you not understand? Like,
No, I do
she should have
understand that
cashed out
concept,
when
but-
she was still at her highest value, when she was young and the most attractive. She get the best guy that she can get. But what did she decide to do? Let me fuck a bunch of NFL and NBA players, get clout, get fame off of it, do this shit in my 20s, and then what happens? Oh, well, I need to settle down. What does she do? She settles down. She finds an awesome musician, high value guy, but he's not mentally all the way there. And she knew this when she took him on. People have known that Kanye's had mental issues since 2008, after his mother died. This has been known for a very long time. But again, hey, he's famous. I'll do it. So that's the decision that she made. She married that man.
So his actions were ultimately her fault for taking that in. Is what you think?
She chose him. By the
That's
way,
what I'm saying.
What are your
But
thoughts?
you said
on
last
Kanye?
week that men choose the women. You said last week that men choose the women. Let me just call you out right now because you said last week that men choose the women. That a woman can do whatever she wants to flaunt her tail feathers in front of a man, but ultimately it's a man's decision. Did you not say that last week?
Who said that?
Y'all said that on Thursday.
Women pick men get pick who gets married. But here's the problem: she got to the end of her road. She no longer had the same options that she had. So now she has to pick the best option. Because I'll tell you this, Kanye wasn't her first option. When she was in her prime, what was she with?
Exactly.
Reggie Bush, these NBA players, NFL players.
She chose, all right.
And so she chose as her value was declining. And as you choose, when your value is declining, well, guess what happens? You ain't gonna get the best suitable candidates.
What are your thoughts on this?
On Kanye West?
Yeah.
I mean, he's just there for his kids. But at
And
the
I
end
think
of the
he should.
day, I get that she's making her money on her own, but he's unstable, but he's just there for his kids. That's it.
He's trying to be there.
That's
He
it.
sh- I think
What's wrong
she
with that?
should let him.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's the thing.
good
That's
thing.
what it is. That's what we
agree.
see.
And that's why he wants her
That's
so
it.
bad, even though he knows that she's useless.
That's it. Just for the kids.
You know?
Damn.
She did her part. He's doing his part. That's it.
Bam.
Kim Kardashian is the equivalent to like an 18-year-old dude, right? That lives with his mom, smokes pot all day, has no job, has no ambition. He is useless to society. He can't provide anything. Same thing to her. She's an older woman that has kids, used up. She's useless to society from a procreation standpoint. Same shit. Well, I mean, what's so hard to understand that? She has no biological use. Just like that kid has no biological use. Like we're put on earth to procreate. That's what it is. I know it sounds terrible to say it like that, but from an evolutionary standpoint, she's useless.
When are you gonna procreate, man?
And not into this world.
Are you?
I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I'm not.
It don't sound like it. It don't sound
men
like
are
it.
here to procreate. When is
Yeah,
now?
I don't know if I'm gonna do it.
No, you have to. That's what your duty
That's
is.
Not in the United States.
That's
You too, Fresh.
Not in the United States. The fact that
What
you
do you
guys
want?
look at Kim Kardashian as like a viable role model scares me.
no.
It's just a
to
well-known
the
person
motherfucking
that's
no.
relatable to the subject.
No, I'm not saying you guys as in you. I'm saying women in general in the
No,
West.
no.
Because here's the thing. She brought up Kim Kardashian. She's not the first girl to bring up Kim Kardashian.
It's just a
An
relatable subject.
overwhelming amount of women bring up her,
I'm
Cardi B, Nicki Minaj,
I don't.
and these women are all horrible.
I think in business,
The
maybe
horrible
not.
examples of
Maybe not so
females.
much.
When
Not
did
so
that
much
come
in
out of my mouth?
business.
In business, I'm not gonna hold you. She did her
Thank
thing.
you.
But
Thank
let's be
you.
real here. Does a man care about business? No.
I'm not talking about. I was just simply
He says
speaking.
fun
I
after
said
this.
in business, I think she's fire. The whole family put together, but in relationship wise, mental capacity wise, no, I don't emulate to be like Kim Kardashian. Let's be honest. Are you well?
Swan
I
after
know,
this.
Fresh. Here's
What's up? It's Monday.
Here's
We're
your
going
boy.
to Swan. We're going to Swan.
It says,
I'm not
Fresh,
sure.
I got a migraine. I need a drink.
Okay.
Oh, look, he's
Casey
even
Chops.
watching.
I love
There
you,
you go.
Casey Chops.
Even he's watching the interview, saying, "What
If
the
he's
hell's
watching
going
that, he's
on?"
like, what the fuck's going on
Oh
with
my
you?
God.
Yeah.
I'm over it, bro.
Yeah, bro. This is yo. You got to explain to your girl, bro. The
Yes.
logic here.
Go here, man.
Casey Chops, you know you're my boy. Like, help me out right now.
I
ain't
think
help
I
you.
think he's
Or
gonna
no.
lecture you when he sees you after the show.
No, he always tells me the same. He's like, men don't care about what money women
He's
make.
speaking
He's
facts.
telling you.
Stop saying
He's
you
literally
make money.
telling you.
And I'm like, I'm just saying the facts.
Girl, what they're
That's not
saying
facts.
is
No, I
don't
know what
work,
they're saying.
Don't work, sit back, look
Oh,
pretty, and
they
suck
want
some
me-
dick.
they
But
want
ain't,
me to-
ain't nobody paying my bills. But then when we sucking
You're
your dick, you're
good.
calling us a
Sit
hoe.
back and sit back and
Go
suck
ahead.
some
You
dick.
know what you're doing?
I love the extremes. It's like
That is-
it's like if I'm not a boss bitch, I gotta be a slut. There's no in between. There's no in between.
I'm asking you a question
Myron,
because y'all
you
saying
said
that
Myron.
girls. You want a girl
You
that's
can't. You a
You're not
housewife
happy
in a
for me?
hole
You
or
ain't
a
happy for
businesswoman
me?
and you
you
single.
want the hoe, but you want her to act like a housewife.
No,
You want to act like a hoe, but be a housewife.
or
It's
a
just ridiculous.
businesswoman.
I just-
and you
it's
I'm
single.
just telling you guys what men in general
That's so
want from women.
contradictory.
I mean, that's all I'm saying. And then I'm telling you in general what men are not going to accept from women, which is if you have a crazy promiscuous past, a lot of guys aren't going to take you seriously. That's all I'm trying to
And
say.
they shouldn't. I agree.
Mhm.
But they shouldn't judge them either, correct?
Yes.
I agree
Mhm,
with that
mhm.
as well.
Okay, well,
All right.
we all have
Next.
dreams.
Next.
Well,
got
I have
not-
a dream. That's
I want
how,
world
that's
peace.
how a lot of things
But there's a
started.
war in Russia right now. Or
Yeah.
sorry, a war in
You
Ukraine.
see
Like,
the gas
There you
prices,
go.
You know what I'm saying?
y'all?
$7?
$7.
all right, you got the super chats.
All right. Not monolithic reaction is $20 says Women who complain about men's standards simply can't come up to it. They're not worth it, and they hate to feel less. Men have to feel that way all the time. Darkness is our friend until it's not. We got Alvin Titten, $20 says, surprise girl in the back middle is back. She hurts the quality of the show immensely. I think they mean our friend here in the green. Jake Martin, $20 says, Chris, impressive feat, watching for years. Never seen an entire panel with special needs. Send the asteroid. Wait, is that asteroid on Fresh's finger? Oh, you're funny, bro. Zay215, $20 says, typically, high-earning and older single women are less impressionable and are masculine. That's why we prefer younger and submissive women because lesser chance for
Shut
headaches.
your ass up. You
like
probably
this.
single as fuck.
Zay215. It's
Jacking off
giving
his dick
small dick
right now.
energy.
See?
I'm not sure.
And he would say it's giving roast beef energy over here.
I don't care.
That's
well,
fine.
I don't got no roast beef. You can say
That's fine. You can say
DM
whatever
me,
you
we
want
can
to
talk.
say it is.
Again, damn.
I don't know what it is, bro.
Ferocity.
And I'm not even lit. Like that's the
You
problem.
dropped it again?
These chicks are
I
doomed.
just keep tapping it.
They have no idea what's going to happen to them when they have this poor attitude. I'm telling you, man, if it continues, you
Not
never know.
concerned.
Tito Abasai, $20 says, building off of Myron's man's with drip analogy, a woman would love the drippiest guy, but she'd be fine with just decent fashion sense.
That's not true.
It's not the most important metric to her.
No, that's
Ditto,
actually not
a
true.
woman's success to a man matters.
Actually, that's not true. Because guess what? A lot of people that are money makers, they dress in non-name brands.
Yes, they do.
Or if it's a name brand, you can't even see the drip.
But let's be real here.
The real people with money.
If you
The real people
didn't know he had money, it'd be totally different.
No, I know people with money.
No. I'm saying
She knows everyone.
If
in case you
he,
haven't realized.
no.
Yeah.
If he dressed a certain way and you didn't know he had money, it'd be a totally different story. Okay,
No,
we got,
that's not true though.
Mm-mm.
Because
There are a lot of times.
I see guys that drip all the time, and I know for a fact that they're broke ass.
And they live in their mom. They live
So
in their
that's
mom's
not
house.
true.
Are you well?
That's not true.
It's about their etiquette. I think it's all
Yeah.
about how they
You can
act.
tell
Because if
someone
you
has money
act
or
like
not.
you got the swaggy,
If you act like you got it too much, you don't got it.
no, you're right.
Exactly.
You're
that
right.
is not true, by the way.
No,
For some.
that is true.
Like for some.
You're not a girl, so you
Hold on.
wouldn't know.
The
It's an
masses.
exception
You're
to
not
the
a
rule.
girl. Nope, there's no exception.
Yeah, you
nope,
said that earlier.
No
Y'all said that
exception.
earlier.
What's the
There's
exception,
you're not a
I said what
woman.
you
You're
said.
not a
What's
woman,
the
so you
exception?
would not
I said what you
understand.
said.
Don't
We
take it from
see,
me.
just like y'all see, we see too. There is no exception when it comes down to men because we know when a man really got money. If you act like you got too much money, you ain't got it, babe. You really don't. Because a man that got it, he won't have to flaunt it.
Aye.
Period.
Listen,
Tell us all the-
I worked in
Tell
clubs
us all the
for
rappers,
years.
all the athletes.
Yeah.
They do it for show. But in
How
real
would you know?
reality, like look at really
That's
like
known
look at
fact,
you
like,
guys are
guys-
older, right? So look at
Listen.
the guys who are
Listen.
really name brand, like who are out there. 50 Cent, he don't really flaunt it. Like when he come out, he don't flaunt it like that.
What?
No.
50
Yo.
Cent, when he come out,
Yo.
he wear
50
listen.
Cent don't flaunt
If you
it?
ever see 50 Cent when he goes
Money
out,
team?
he does not act like he flaunts it. Like trust me, if
Nowadays.
you really pay attention to when celebrities go out,
Listen,
you'll see who really got it and who really don't.
I be there. I
Okay,
know.
Me too.
Well, I'm
Oh,
not.
I don't see you
touching
there.
celebrities.
You don't have to. Maybe I'm dark enough. We in the dark. We dark people.
Yeah.
So
They
you
see
might
my-
not
they
see
see
it
my
in the
chain, though.
fucking.
It's you.
No, okay,
Anyhow.
well, shit.
Anyhow.
If I got it, you'll see it. But if you
Okay.
don't,
Chris Anderson, there's only one decent woman in the group, the one in the corner up from Fresh. The rest are just arguing the whole time.
I mean,
Well, who?
no, CC,
No.
brown sugar.
Up from
from
fresh.
Fresh.
Sitting here.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
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 For once, the chat like Shay. Okay.
I know,
I
right?
know,
My
right?
GED is paying off.
normally- Normally they'd be roasting her in the
Yeah.
chat, but they're
Why?
This is-
I mean, they're picking the less of two evils.
I'm not paying, but I'm like listening.
Mr. Dr.
You know,
Amazing
I'm trying to
Pennybuck
look for a
says,
man.
All right.
if you
I
niggas
know,
have
right?
parents and grandparents that are still alive and married, ask both dad and granddad what they liked in your grandmom or mother. Then ask your mom or grandmom what they brought to their marriage in detail. So
Well,
basically,
shit.
they're saying, for matter of fact, ask
Yeah.
your grandparents or your mother or
Are
father.
your parents still together?
Yes, they are.
They
for-
are?
for 40 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know? Well, I mean, I guess you can ask them that. Are your parents still together? No.
That's a sensitive topic. I'm gonna pass. on
Okay,
that.
that's probably no, maybe. Okay, and then what about you? Are your parents together?
My parents divorced when I was 3. My dad's been with my stepmom for 10 years, and she is
So you
an
live with your-
ex-entertainer. So
Okay.
that's why I believe so much in you can make whatever you want to happen happens because I've seen it.
Dreams come true sometimes.
Listen, my
Be a hoe
dad.
and a housewife.
I literally want my dad to come on this podcast because he is like My parents have been together for 40 years. My dad's Italian. My mom's Puerto Rican. Both are a little spicy, but like they gave me such a good, picture of what love should be. And I really feel like they don't make them like my dad anymore. Like they really don't.
Was your dad the provider?
So when they first met, my dad had nothing and my mom had a car and a house.
Okay.
And then like as time progressed, once I was born, my dad was the sole provider, but my mom was bored and she wanted to work. She went to school to be a teacher. She was a teacher for 10 years. And now they're both retired, but living their best life. But I just think they don't make him like him anymore. Like my dad it's just crazy. Like when I hear the things, and I'm not saying anything that you guys are saying are wrong. I respect you guys 1000%. And I love that you're bringing like a male perspective for everyone. But it's just like, my father is just so different. And I'm like, I know that they're old. I mean, they're so old. Like my parents are 70 years old almost. So, but yeah, I really feel like they don't make them like him or my mom anymore. Like they just so stand by each other and support each other so fucking much. So it's like,
You think chivalry's dead?
Yeah.
No.
I don't think chivalry is
alive.
dead.
Just a piece.
I don't think it's dead. I think it's very different now.
Men today are
it's hard
spoiled.
to find people that want that. Like I want what my parents have. I really do. And that's why, I grew up with my mom being like, don't give the milk away for free, because if they could buy the cow, like why would they, like that whole
Sounds like you had traditional parents.
I have very traditional parents, but my dad always consulted my mom with everything.
Yeah.
Like
But he made the final decision though.
I wouldn't say that. My mom had a lot of bearing on what happened. My dad respects my mom 1000.
Yeah.
If you had my dad here, he would not answer that way.
Yeah.
I promise you. And I don't think it's reality. Like they equally, I'm not kidding. I've seen it. Like they equally like consult each other on things. And I think that's a healthy relationship. It shouldn't be one way or the other.
Communication.
And if someone feels
But there's always one leader.
Yeah, and I think that my mom would back down if my father felt strongly about something, but my dad would also give her that same respect.
Yeah, but the point is that there's one leader.
Yes.
That's how relationships work. That's
I
a
feel like
traditional
depending-
relationship, as much as you don't want to admit it right now. And here's the thing.
then maybe it's
you
not
said that they don't make them
traditional.
like your dad anymore, but here's the problem. They don't make them like your mom anymore first. And that's what
True.
changed everything.
Very true.
Because men simply
Very
adapt
true.
to the sexual marketplace. So it's not that chivalry is dead or whatever else. Women killed it. Feminism, women like you that brag about how much money they make, they killed it. No offense to how much money you make. But here's the thing.
I simply stated I'm not bragging.
It was the first thing you brought up when you
I
were
didn't even say how much I made.
But here's
if
the
I
thing.
was trying to
You
brag,
did.
I would have said it.
Let me finish my point. Let me finish my point.
You did say that.
The thing is
I didn't
this.
say $1, Mo.
Yeah, you did. At the very
You did.
He said I'm a millionaire. Something like that.
Yeah, she talked about
Oh,
revenue.
my business makes
A
3.5
multi-millionaire.
But-
You
but-
said my business.
Why'd you mention number though?
But here's the thing. The point I'm trying to, I'm not saying this to try to attack. I'm simply saying is that women put an emphasis on their career and being successful. So women are no longer traditional. Since women are no longer traditional, men don't need to be traditional anymore because just like your mom said, if I can get the milk for free, why am I going to buy the cow? Guess what? There's a bunch of fucking milk all over the place right now,
yeah.
and people no longer have to buy the cow. So men are going to adapt to the marketplace. The same successful women that you praise, what do they
She
do?
was talking about sex, but yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
The same successful women that you praise, you know what they do? They give the milk away. So men no longer have a need to buy the cow.
The successful women I praise give the milk away?
Yes, women that go to college and make more money and are successful are more likely to be single. As they're more likely to be single, they're more likely to date. As they're more
That's so
likely to be
sad.
date, they're more likely to have more partners.
Well, college has nothing to do with the money I make now at all. Like
So y'all
college,
want
I
them
wasted my
stupid
time
and
in college.
submissive.
No. What I'm saying is that
It's a scam.
feminism,
Scam.
I think you guys are missing the big picture here. I'm simply saying feminism has made women more promiscuous. And since women are now more promiscuous, that's a fact, right?
No, that is a fact.
Okay. So since women are more promiscuous, what did your mom tell you? Your own mother, what did she tell you?
And I followed her rules.
But when does a woman's sex drive, like, when does that
No,
differ
my
from a
mom
men's
told me
sex
that.
drive?
I
Like,
agree
women
with
want
that.
sex too. Like,
No, but I
girls
agree with
want-
that. I agree
what-
with
what is
that.
it?
Like you shouldn't.
Please, ladies,
Come
ladies,
on.
listen to me. I'm trying to make a point here.
Ugh.
You simply said they don't make men like your father anymore, correct?
And my mom, yes.
I agreed with you. And I said the reason why they don't make men like your father anymore is
It's the
because they don't
women's
make
fault.
women like your mom anymore. Okay?
Okay.
If a man can get sex, right, without having to get married, is he going to get married?
No.
Okay. Your own mother told you don't give the milk away for free
Well,
until they buy the cow, correct?
I don't think she meant without getting married. I just think she meant without a commitment of some sort.
Yes. Leveraging sex for compliance. That is the
Right.
girl game.
And I agree.
Okay.
With that.
Wait, so, you're
I'm
arguing
simply-
not to give it away for free, but you're saying that it getting paid for is wrong?
Can I please finish my
Hold
point?
on.
Can I please finish my point? We can address that 1 second. That's a whole other conversation. I'm simply saying is that they don't make the men anymore like that because of feminism. The same women that you praise, Kim Kardashian, Nicki
I
Minaj,
didn't
etc.
praise her. I praised
Okay,
her on
well,
a business standpoint.
Okay. But that business standpoint comes with consequences. It comes with pushing the family down the road, not taking it as seriously, dating more, how do I say this, more serially, waiting later on in life to get married. I don't know why you're looking at me like that, because female promiscuity has went up with as women have become more and more educated and they've went to school. Female promiscuity has went up with
Kim
it.
Kardashian was not fucking anybody else because she became a very successful businesswoman. That's not the timeline of what happened. So I don't know what.
She had sex on camera with Ray J. What are you talking about?
I hit it first.
Like, you're missing. What I'm trying to tell you is that women are no longer traditional. You're missing the whole bottom line here. Women are no longer traditional, so therefore men are no longer traditional. So women are the ones that perpetuated this issue with men not being chivalrous anymore.
You're saying the tires...
Women changed it. Men haven't changed the beginning of time. Women have changed. Women earn more money. Women are successful now. And what comes with that is women make more money and become more successful.
So
They
it's our
become more what? Selective. And if they're going to become more selective, guess what? They're going to pick the best man that they can get. And guess what? The best man that they can get is a small portion of men. These guys are going to play the field and fuck girls. The same reason you guys are saying, do you guys have a girl? No, because we have a bunch of options. We're going to play the field.
I'm not
Okay?
saying-
That's the difference between men and women. Women are looking to commit to the best guy that they can get. Men are trying to get the most girls that they can get. We have completely different goals of sex and relationships. That's what you guys don't understand.
I do understand
So
that.
feminism, what it's done, has literally destroyed the same unity that you and your parents enjoyed for 40 years because women now have more options. Women now have success. Women now make their own money and they don't need a breadwinner. So if I don't need no man, I don't need a breadwinner. What's left? I'm going to get the best guy that I can get. That satisfies me
I
sexually.
agree with
you
you.
guys suggest
I'm not gonna
that
lie.
successful women
I
do?
agree with him. I'm sorry.
Like I literally broke it down. Why? Like off of your own stories.
I agree with you.
Hold on.
I agree with you.
Nobody's, I don't think
where you're
anybody's
coming from.
disagreeing. I'm just
I
saying
just
from a
think that's crazy. You're letting women
philosophical
for men being
standpoint, it's like,
pieces of shit, but
why?
it's fine.
Myron is right.
Let's just. What do you guys suggest successful women do then? We
That's a
just
regular question.
I
accept.
told you what to do,
Be
girl.
successful.
Shut up
You
and
not
be
understand
submissive.
what to do.
Shut up.
You should
You
know your
gotta
role
be
by now.
submissive.
They've been telling us.
They've been saying it.
Understand what they saying.
I cook, I clean.
Don't
but
work.
I
Shut up and
also
take
make
it.
my
Make sure
own
his
money
shoes
and
are
I'm not
shiny.
unless I have kids that
And when
like,
he
I
come
can't
home,
work.
suck that mic.
So
Do what you gotta do to
Girl,
keep your man.
all day,
So to answer your
girl.
question-
Do what you gotta do to keep your man.
Yes.
That's who you want.
Right,
You gonna
Myron?
do what you
And if
want
he cheat, he
to
just
keep
cheat.
him.
He just gonna cheat.
So to
That's
answer
just
her
men,
question real
right?
quick, simply put, don't leave with your wallet because men don't care about your money. Don't ever bring that up. Let him find out on his own.
Yeah.
Secondly, act like a lady. I know it sounds simple,
And not think
but
like a man.
acting like a lady does, on some level, bring a level of difficulty for women nowadays because they think like, oh, I'm a boss, babe. I'm a certain way, and that energy, niggas like, yo, you know what? I like her. She's hot, but I'm just gonna smash and dip. And then secondly, be considerate. Find out what he does. What does he actually need? Because here's the problem: women meet a guy, they're like, oh, he has money. I'm just gonna show up and have sex with him, or I'm just gonna show up and be here. That's cool and all, but like, what value can I bring to him as my man? For example, let's say he has a business, right? Let's say he has a piece of business. He needs someone to, like, I don't know, take phone calls. Babe, you know what? I got you. On Saturdays, I'm free. I'm not working. I'll come help you with the business, and I'll add some value to you that way. It's an example, right? I'm just saying that, like, figure
Support
out
your man.
where you can help your man, right? And by
Or even a guy you're
default-
dating.
Yeah, and by
But most
default,
women will scoff at that.
what's gonna happen
No.
is
I just met him. Fuck that.
he's gonna in turn
I
say, you
love
know
to
what?
support.
I see effort. I see she's adding more value than just sex. Bet she's worth keeping around, and I want to make sure she's happy as well too. So
Yep.
it's a two-way street. However, women think, oh, it's only about what I want, and as a result, you don't know what the man actually wants or cares about, and that right there leads to him ghosting you, fucking you, just having fun with you.
That's it.
Here's the thing. Female independence comes at a cost. Marriage. If you want to be able to make your own money and be independent and strong, and I don't need no fucking man, what's going to come with that is a lot of solitude from men. You've effectively, yes, you're liberated, but you've also liberated yourself from men, marriage, and a relationship a lot of the time.
So you suggest a woman to not strive to be successful because in an wait, let me finish.
Whoa, guys,
Let me
stop interrupting her. Let her finish.
Because in a man's eyes, that's looked at as
Promiscuous.
you're too much for me to handle. I'm just asking because I'm asking as a successful businesswoman, I'm just asking like, how do you expect me to act when nobody's ever had, like, I've never had anybody to pay my bills. So you're just expecting me to submit to somebody that I don't know that's going to be there for me 3 months down the road, 6 months down the road, a year down the road. I might be flat on my ass broke again because my man that said he had my back didn't have my back and cheated on me because some girl, whatever, some promiscuous girl that y'all say you hate or don't want to deal with or don't want anything
Never
to do
said
with.
that.
Okay, but you say you don't want that involvement with her. And you're saying you want a solid woman that doesn't cheat, that's all about you, that takes dick, that does whatever. But then you're sitting here saying that you can do whatever you want and get it from whoever you want. She just got to deal with that and go broke and just deal with it. Like, I'm just not okay with that. And I've never have been. And I'm just asking, how do you think a successful woman should act if she wants to be successful and have a man?
We just told you.
No, you didn't. You said submit. And how?
I never
They're basically saying they're okay with broke.
I think she's asking me.
Okay with broke women.
All
Okay.
right, so here's the thing.
I'm
You
just
just got to understand. Are you finished with your question?
I just want to know, like, because I will never be caught broke. Like, I will always work. And that doesn't mean that I have to be promiscuous to get my money. However,
You're conflating success and sex. That's two different things.
no, I don't think I am. I'm just I
think it's just with what she does because you brought that up.
because you guys are so adamant about judging a woman's past that I have to kind of include that.
I'm telling you that men judge your past. And there's nothing you can do about it. No matter what.
You do.
Yeah, man.
Every man does.
They won't tell you, but
They won't tell you what every man does.
We have 10K watching, and we all do.
Yeah.
Well, not all, but the majority.
Yeah. Men judge your past.
They judge
Like, I hate to say it, like,
Okay, nobody's disagreeing with you, but you never answered my question. What
Okay.
are you asking of a successful woman that wants to be successful, that doesn't have like a successful family background that they can just lean on and ask for help? Like, what do you think she should do?
all I'm simply saying is this.
What?
A woman that makes money is not the same as a man that makes money.
That's not answering my
mean-
question.
Can I finish?
No. Okay.
Yeah, why are you so angry?
Yeah, because she does not even gonna let me finish. Like, I'm trying to
Who
make
hurt you?
Yeah, like,
You're just not answering it.
I know,
You're just going around the question, which is making
White
me
shirt, you're
even more
deaf, so don't worry
upset.
about it.
Can we turn her up? Because she's
No,
the only one that
she's
can't
just
hear,
deaf.
right?
No.
we all can't hear. None of us can hear him.
Oh no, you guys just can't hear Chris.
We
Okay.
can only hear you.
You can only hear me.
Yeah, we figured that out.
Can't hear you talking.
No, I mean, Mo and Christina said that we're on
Yeah,
fine,
they did
so
sound checks before.
that's what it is.
Okay,
It's cool.
you okay? You guys can hear me. So
We can hear
okay,
you.
so why can't a woman be successful? Is that your question?
No, my question is, what do you think a woman should do if she wants to have success and have a successful man, and you don't want her to be promiscuous? Like, what do you?
That's a whole other part. 'Cause
What?
success does not necessarily mean you have to be promiscuous too.
Okay,
It's a whole other
but
thing.
okay, so then let's get down to it. So if she's not promiscuous and she is successful, you're going to count her out as like a candidate.
I never said that. I'm simply saying that a woman's success is not important. It's not at the
Okay,
top of the
so
hierarchy.
what do you suggest that a woman that needs help should do if you don't want her to be promiscuous, but you want her to have a successful man? What is your advice to her? Is my question.
Well, the promiscuity has nothing to do with
Okay,
her
so
personal
take
success.
Take that out.
So the thing is this: be successful, get your money, and shut up. No one cares about your money. That's the biggest thing I would tell a woman. That's the best advice I can say.
That was the worst advice I ever heard.
Well, it's why
How are you going to ask me and then I tell you the
told you
truth?
his answer.
Is that a man doesn't
He
care
told
about
you
your
his
success? So
answer.
get your money, be successful, and keep it to
I
yourself.
asked how.
Keep it to yourself.
He
When you're
don't-
on dates with the guy,
he don't wanna know.
don't sit there and talk about your success and how much money you earn, etc. Guys will sit there and pretend that they like it or they're interested to get sex. And then after, they're going to be like, oh my God, this girl's insufferable. I don't care about her making money. I don't care about that because guess what? When men go out into the world and earn money, they already have to talk about this and deal with. Are you listening? Because I'm answering your question. What did I say?
She ain't listening.
I'm
I'm
listening.
sorry.
No, what did I say?
I was listening. And
Extremely
I have a
disrespectful.
question.
Ridiculous. How are you going to ask a
Because
question?
it's not making sense.
And
to
then
me.
no, it's not making sense because you refuse to accept the truth. It's not the answer that you want to hear. What you want me to hear you say is, no, girl, fuck them motherfuckers. They should accept you no matter how you come. It does not matter.
You a queen,
Your past
girl.
doesn't matter.
Yep.
You're a queen.
You're
You
a
want to hear
queen,
you
girl.
want to hear the
Preach.
bullshit fucking narrative that we tell women all the
Preach.
time.
That's
why you're
That
so
their
single.
actions have
Go,
no
queen.
consequences.
Me
That's
too.
what you want to hear. You want to hear, go to the club. That guy should accept you no matter
Turn
what.
up, girl.
Dance as much as you want.
Suck that dick, girl.
Work on OnlyFans. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
That's what you want to hear.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
That's what you
Like,
wanna hear.
you want to hear.
hear.
You want to hear the bullshit rhetoric that
She
women
wanna
tell
hear
each
the
other when they're
bullshit.
sitting
She
at the
can't handle the
coffee
truth.
table.
Yes, girl.
Can you guys stop?
Okay.
One at a
Sorry.
time.
So they want to hear the bullshit rhetoric when they're sitting there at the coffee table, enabling each other's bad behaviors. I'm not going to do that for you. I'm going to tell you the truth. Men don't care about how much money you make, and better yet, do not tell them you work at a strip club. That's the best advice I
Don't
could
do
give
that.
you. Don't tell them you work at a
At
strip
all.
club, because guess what? When you tell a guy, I work at a strip club, that same book that you're talking about, oh, don't judge a book by its cover, they're not going to open it. I promise you they're not. They're going to only look at the back, read the cliff notes, and then leave. That's what they're going to do. And that means they're going to just have sex and move on to the next girl. Men don't take women seriously that work in the sex industry 99% of the time. They just don't. They don't commit to those girls.
I must meet all the 1%.
I have a question. Y'all saw players play,
Where is
right?
he? Oh, hold on. You meet all the 1%ers. Where's your relationship then? Last I heard, you were single as fuck, correct?
I am single, but I have 3 candidates.
Candidate.
You mean 3 guys?
Y'all ever watch Players Club? Y'all notice?
Can't make this shit up.
Y'all notice how Lance at a point he got tired of Diamond working at the club and was like, I
told
want you to be home. Like,
I never
I'm
watched
sorry.
it,
I
but-
told you guys I stopped dancing when I'm with a man that makes it uncomfortable for
Why
him.
is that?
I said that earlier. I said that if that is a factor in the relationship, that I would give
It's
that
always
up.
going to be
I'm
a
sorry.
factor.
You said why?
no, it's okay. Go
It's
ahead.
it's always going to be a factor. I promise
But
you,
I
any girl
respect
that's
that.
okay. So you know that men have an issue with it. Yet you're angry at me when I tell you that guys are going to judge you a book by its cover, and some guys are not even going to give you the option to quit the job and change.
Exactly.
They're just
angry.
going to write you off.
I understand that, and I'm not angry. I'm saying I have 6 other jobs. So
Okay.
if you just want to judge me based on that one,
They're
then
going to do that.
that's
They're going to judge
fine.
you based off that one job.
okay, that's fine. Because
That's the unfortunate reality. Like if I told you I did gay porn, would you fuck with me seriously?
gay porn,
Yeah,
not gay porn.
exactly. That's exactly how men feel when you tell them you work at a strip club. His sexual past has disqualified him.
If
Your
you,
sexual-
if you
your-
just
your
did
job
porn, it might-
disqualifies you.
Just kidding.
Can I?
Like
Can I say?
I don't know. I don't understand that. Like I answered your question. Like that's the truth.
Let me.
You
know
just
when
don't
I
like the
can
answer
say
because you want me to give you the bullshit. Oh yeah,
No,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
no.
something at me.
A man should accept you no matter what. That's not what's we're
No,
gonna say here.
You know what? Do you know why I came back to this podcast actually?
Sure.
Because you guys dogged me the last time. I'm not gonna lie. You dogged me
I'm just being
hard.
honest.
You dogged me hard. You I was drugged through the mud.
The chat dogged you.
I was drugged through the mud. You know why I came back? Because I respect your opinions and I actually I like listening to what you have to say sometimes.
We're
So-
telling you the truth.
Okay, so
Preach.
out of respect, let's just
Can I
respect
say
each other's
something?
opinions.
So far, what I see, not
It's not an
everybody.
opinion. It's a fact. This is how men think.
Oh God!
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go
Something, please.
ahead. Go ahead.
It's a fact, bro.
Go ahead.
Like
Go ahead.
So far, what I see is not everybody could handle the truth, and I see a lot of argument, and they saying they're not mad, but if you can't handle the truth, just stay quiet, please.
all right,
There
you
you
had I saw you had something. Go ahead, please.
So my only question was, I know that you were saying about, okay, so if you're a dancer, like don't tell them you're a dancer and then
Yeah.
whatever. That was your advice. So then for me, with me, you were like, well, don't talk about how much money you make, blah blah. But on a date, like when I'm talking to a guy when I first meet him, I don't talk about how much money I make. You guys asked certain things when we started. So
Sure.
I was, just answering
Sure.
your question and giving you a little bit of an idea about me. But on a date, I don't lead with, oh, I have $1 million business. Like that's not me. But like at what point would you
Well,
think
to be funny, you want to know something? Just to let you know how much I pay attention. We actually forgot to ask you what you did for work.
I
and
forgot to say it
and you made sure to tell us. Oh no, you didn't
Yeah.
ask me what I did for work.
because I forgot to say it. I thought it was important. Is that not important?
No,
No.
it's just like
No?
a very
Guys don't care.
no,
Okay.
it's no, it's
well,
not
then
that.
why ask?
No, it's not that because we've done it before, and I've realized the trend. When we forget a girl that has a career or makes money, She always says, "You forgot what I
did.
What,
you
what
not
I
see
did."
how little it was important to me that I didn't state it in the beginning? I forgot, but then when I realized we were supposed to say that, I was like, "Oh, I forgot."
No.
to say
I'm just
that.
saying it's a little interesting experiment that we've been running that
So
I've noticed.
you think that it was like a humble brag on my part? That's what you think?
No. It's just that
I was answering your question that I was supposed to answer.
I mean, can you cut them off?
I can't hear you.
Man.
If you could.
Yeah, this is tough. All right,
so
it's fine. I'm just saying, like, we were doing a little social experiment and it validated.
Okay, I guess I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. I don't know.
No. I'm just saying it proves a point, but it goes back. Like, what I'm saying is that women that have careers and make money want to tell the world that they make money and have careers.
I literally forgot to say it. Are you well?
No. Okay, we're moving on here because I don't know what
I had a question to ask though.
Oh yeah, go ahead. What is it?
I think you've answered no questions.
No, you okay?
I mean, bro, go ahead.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'm good. Go.
I mean, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm good. Go ahead.
All right, Superchats.
Oh God.
Pebble Kitchenbug says, "This will never be an ending battle because these are young women living their lives and don't want to be saved. It's not until it's too late they will realize you made a point several years ago."
Sorry, we can hear you now.
I can finally hear you. I'm not gonna hear the show now.
You can hear me now?
Yes.
Hey, it's 10,000 of y'all like this.
All right.
Like
There you
this.
go. Yes.
Hang down his back.
I'm gonna talk about shit in front of the panel.
We got our Big Neil 20 bucks says, "Bro, why do 3 or 4s want praise for being independent? Congrats for being a functional adult."
I got a question.
Wait, hold on.
Can I get the proper fresh and fit terminology of 3 or 4?
What does that mean?
Please.
Yeah,
Have you put it at 304 in a calculator?
Oh, it means a hoe.
It's not your five.
I love that. It's disrespecting women.
So
Right
who's
off
the hoe
bat.
here,
I
though?
love it.
Just some more
If it
belittling.
don't comply to you, don't send.
Yeah, if you don't,
You're
it's not you.
right.
You can't
You're right.
chuck ball, gross.
All right, we got here Sloan Fideli, $100. I'm in my 50s, fit, and make $650K. I have a super hot 27-year-old submissive, peaceful, domestic woman. Everything Myron says is absolute truth. Listen, open your eyes and ears, learn and change.
Because here's the difference, ladies. We talk to rich men where there's no fear of judgment, where they're going to lose their job, lose their ability to, maneuver the world or whatever, be called a misogynist. You talk to rich men in public where they're judged on what they say. So they're going to say the politically correct things. They're not going to tell you the truth where, successful women tend to be less agreeable, and that's not really attractive to me.
And the biggest thing, they want to smash you. So
Yeah,
they
they
want
wanna
to tell
have
you whatever
sex
you
too.
want to hear
Yeah.
to say, oh, yeah, you have business? That's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Good job.
What?
Yeah.
They don't
This
really
is
care.
game from guys themselves.
I mean, instead of getting mad at what we're telling you,
I
you should
believe that.
take it in
notes.
and be like, damn, okay, like let me adjust and adapt accordingly.
I
Right?
believe that
I-
100%. You're totally right when you say that.
So,
All right, well.
Mhm.
then
But
listen.
I've been around rich men enough. Like I
No,
said.
you've been in mid of rich men, not around.
In rich men?
Yeah, because you fuck them, right?
I don't. Are you fucking well?
I don't know, man. You still single? Well,
I'm
two
not
months.
she's in
single.
a
I told
relationship.
you.
Sorry, 2 months.
That's
I'm
how I know
sorry.
you're not listening to me.
Oh, not to you.
Yeah, you're
all right,
not.
Chris.
Because you don't want to
Nia,
listen to a real one.
Didn't Girl in the Middle just say she wanted a man with no followers? Now she's insulting people if they have 3 followers and try to hit her up.
No, correction. She said insult. There's a
Oh
difference.
man, but she's insulting them for not having followers.
Mm.
The very thing that she
No,
wants.
not
That's
at
true.
The
all.
Did
hypocrisy.
you? I didn't
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a difference though, because if you
Yeah.
come, I've had some people, like I said, that's on y'all Fresh and Fit, who gave me my props and my love, and then I had some people who were 3 followers.
Love
who had
comes with hate, baby girl.
Yeah.
What it is.
Same thing.
I take it.
Yeah,
I take it
20
both
bucks.
ways.
Since you wanted
Accept
the
it.
guy with
Read that one. Yeah, a man is not afraid of an independent woman, and when he is a multimillionaire, he will not deal with a woman who has a bad track record because he has an image to uphold. That's just how it is.
Lies.
Well, it's
Chevy
same,
boy.
I
same
agree.
thing. But
Kanye West.
Yeah, period. Prime example.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, not always.
Yeah.
but
remember, ladies, celebrities are gross exceptions to the rule. Like you can't use celebrities.
Not really,
Your primary argument all night has been exceptions to the rule. Well, I know a guy.
Okay, but y'all keep going against
you keep going
exceptions.
against
So don't
it.
say
How
there's
do we
no
go
exception.
against exceptions?
Because when I was saying
There
there's
are.
exceptions, you said no. That's
just how it is. It's facts.
That's facts.
Do you live your life on exceptions?
I guess so.
It's not
Really?
always black
Yeah.
and white.
No, here's a
I
problem.
have to
Great.
because you guys,
Wait,
I'm an
what?
exception, but
Here's
you
the
guys
thing.
won't say
You
that.
did say there are no exceptions
to the rules.
Myron,
or something like
you
that. You
said
said
there's
earlier.
No, I said there are. No, she said there are no exceptions to the rule.
No,
I
you
said there are
said-
exceptions
you
to the
said
rule.
No, you said
Can we
that.
hit a rewind?
I've never said
Replay.
there's no exceptions to the
Replay.
rule. That's
You
not something
said-
I would ever say.
I'm
When he
gonna
said
go watch it tonight.
When did I say that? You said
When?
that to
No.
him when he was
Yeah.
mentioning
You
dudes
said
with
it to
money
me. He never
at the
said
club
that.
with
Rewatch
clothes.
the show. Rewatch the show.
It's okay. We're not gonna argue with you. You're right.
You're
I
right.
know exactly
You're
what I
right.
said.
Going further into what he had.
Hey, man, if you're wrong, the chat gonna roast you again.
Hey, I'm not wrong though. He actually said, because I said there's an exception. He said there's
There are
no
no
exception.
rules.
There's
No
no
exception.
there's no exception to the rules.
Yes.
I mean,
No.
Or he said there's no
I
rules
said-
to exceptions.
No,
Or
I said
something.
See,
the
you
exception.
mix it up.
No, the exception does not make the rule.
That's what he says
Okay.
all the time. So you're
Well,
wrong.
And that, no, but that is true. That is
But
true.
either
You're
way,
wrong on that one. Chat.
oh my
Hey,
god.
man.
Yeah, come through, chat.
Two
'cause we need to
completely
know.
different
The exception
sentences.
doesn't make
Same
it, but
shit.
that's why you can't speak in positives all the time. It's not always black and white. Like there's
But there
other-
are generalities to how the world
Absolutely.
operates.
exceptions,
Yes.
like he was saying
Yes.
earlier.
And you're using exceptions. And
Yes.
here's the issues.
You can't
Here-
use
here's the
exceptions
issue.
either.
You're basing things on possibilities and not probabilities.
No,
Expectation.
I do it on. I base off things off my reality, not.
That's her life right
That's
now.
my because everything is your life. You try
That's
to
your
make it.
beliefs. If
Yeah,
people don't
everybody
understand
do.
that,
You
what
do
you
it.
believe in comes true.
There's
If you
the
don't,
truth, which is reality,
No.
and then it's how you see the truth.
No.
There's
True.
a general truth.
I agree with
And
you.
then there's truth.
No. Trust me.
There's a
I
general
might
truth in your
feel
truth.
like the sky should be black, but it's blue.
No,
my
it's
feelings-
actually black right now,
So my feelings towards
Like
the
but it's
sky
black right now.
in daytime.
Like fresh.
I'm just saying. no. This is bad because guess what? You live in a bubble, right? From what you're saying,
No.
that's your reality. Unfortunately, on some level, it may pop because reality is not how you see it all the time. So we're just saying, look, here's the truth. We're just messengers. Take it or leave it. That's all we're saying.
That's scary that women run around and say
Yeah.
my truth and there's a general truth and there's no there's one objective truth, ladies.
Yeah. No.
There's one objective truth.
from
No.
a
One,
general
I don't believe that.
population standpoint,
General population.
Let me give you an
but
example, Myron, so you don't lose your head here. We're
it's
trying to.
not
We're trying
always
to.
black
Too
and
Hold
late.
white.
on.
He has no hair.
Yeah, I think he kind of did, but
Yeah,
I'm trying to
this is
get.
why it's gone.
We're gonna put you in drop so you can let
Don't
this
do
one
him like
there.
that. Don't do
because-
him like
No,
that.
it's just like I'm just like really disappointed at like the low IQ conversation we're having right now. That I have to literally tell you guys
No.
1 + 1 is 2. There's one truth. I don't know why there's a debate on this.
Where it comes in,
One
where
is
you're
two, so that
disrespectful.
means
That's
there's
where
two
No.
that's where it comes.
Because
So
here's the
IQ
thing.
is not low.
You gotta call Lucini when
probably
you
a higher number.
lunacy.
I'm
No, you
delusional
gotta
to
call.
degree.
No, I'm simply saying 1 + 1 is 2. There's one truth, and everyone is disagreeing with me when I say that there's one truth. There is one objective truth.
Okay, wait.
Your appreciation of the
I
truth
agree.
is relative, but the fact that look, you guys aren't even listening.
Can-
I've listened to your guys'
I'm
arguments.
listening.
I'm quiet right now. I'm waiting for you to finish.
There's
so I
one
can say it.
truth. What's wrong with that?
I
1
agree.
+ 1 is 2. It's not 1 + 1
So
is
that means
3
there's two
because
truths.
that's my truth. No, it's 1 + 1 is 2. The sky is blue. The truth is the truth. One truth,
Bars.
bro. There is no my truth and no, that's my reality and all this other shit. No, there's one reality. There's one truth. Your appreciation of the reality is relative, but the truth is not relative. That's the problem. The truth is objective, not subjective. Your appreciation of the truth is subjective based on you. But the problem we make here is we try to sit here and say, oh, there's your truth, my truth, whatever. And then on top of that, we try to say everyone's truth is valid.
Valid.
No, it's not.
That's
Why?
not what I'm
Because
saying.
unfortunately, how old are you?
I'm 26.
Okay, so in your 26 years of life, you only have a skewed perception of what's really going on. You might not necessarily know everything that's going on because you might be in a limited position when you observe a truth. Okay, so you're going to look at it, interpret it differently, but that does not mean that truth is not one
So
truth.
you know everything that's going on.
I'm not
I
saying
agree
that.
with him.
Dang,
but
I was raising my hand. I'm trying to speak.
No,
Me too.
I'm not saying that. I'm right of everything. But what I am saying is that there's generalities on how the world works, and we've identified them. And you guys have consistently and aggressively tried to argue
Or maybe there's,
objective truths.
Hold on,
there's
hold on.
other viewpoints.
You literally
on
just
it.
said it. There's generalities, right? Okay,
Right.
so here, I'm gonna hit you with this statement. You could tell me true or false. All right, a high earning man. We talking about income. He makes a lot of money. He meets a girl at the bookstore, but then he finds out that she's a stripper. Is he gonna take her seriously? True or false? Like, will he he meets her at the bookstore, but he finds out that she's actually a dancer.
Again,
for the dollar
going
bills.
back to probabilities, there's a high likelihood that woman will not qualify for anything serious with that man.
Even though after he's just not finding this out though, he met her at the bookstore.
But
They talking about Moby Dick and all these other books. He met her at the bookstore. True or false? He's gonna take her serious or no?
It depends.
Exactly.
But-
General truth. Generality.
Please tell me
That doesn't
how.
prove anything whatsoever.
But
there's
no,
Because you're no. That does not. No.
You're not
No.
accepting the
No,
gray
doesn't know
part.
yet.
her story is contingent upon him not knowing.
Exactly. He
What
doesn't know
the
yet.
fuck? Like no, like that.
So you're
We walked
saying
into
that we
the club.
have to tell you, and if we don't,
No.
So if I were
No,
to
no.
never tell a man and I wanted to be with a man, you said leave it out the conversation, right? So if I never told him I met him at the bookstore, y'all would take me, right?
That's good advice.
Okay.
I told you, don't tell him he's a stripper. You're a
Here's the
stripper,
scenario.
correct?
You still
Which
don't-
goes back to your
and- and-
example.
and- You don't say if she makes a lot of money.
$5 million
That doesn't
business
fly,
either,
'cause
right?
I said if I walk into strip club and she's there, that's it. If I don't know, I can't possibly judge her.
But
off of
wait,
that.
why
No, hold
would
on,
you already
hold on,
judged her
hold on,
though?
hold on.
Hold
You
on.
already
Hold
judged
on,
her
hold
though.
on. Hold on. Once I see
It's
certain
hilarious.
actions, I say, yo, you work at nighttime at this period of time, every day of the week.
You gonna
Why?
question it?
I'm gonna ask, what do you do for work?
What if it's
Okay.
McDonald's?
I'm just saying. Once I find out, then it's a different story. So
Mhm.
that scenario.
But then
But
Nah.
Yo,
You did say-
you do realize that your entire premise of what you just said
It's-
made zero sense
Zero
because
sense.
it's contingent upon the man not knowing that the woman is a stripper, which is exactly what I
But you
told her
told us
to do.
on
Let me
Friday
finish.
Not to
Let me
tell
finish.
him.
Let me finish. It says because the argument is this: if a man knows your past and you're a stripper, he ain't gonna take you serious. So what did I tell her? What was the advice I dispensed to her?
Don't-
Do not
don't
tell him.
say it.
Okay, now
There you
now
go.
you tell your story. Well, she has a great conversation with him and he doesn't know that she's a stripper. Cool. Now, but when he finds out, it's going to drastically decrease her probability of getting a relationship with that man.
Facts.
Your story is contingent upon the fact he does not know,
And it's
which is
also-
not the scenario that we said.
I
Objective
just
truth.
wanted your truth or false.
99% of men that meet a girl that they find out is a sex worker are not going to take her serious.
Okay, so can I
And
ask
if I have a business that I say I make 3.5, not me making, but my business made $3.5 million, I shouldn't say that either. So what should I say is my question.
Can I?
I
What
didn't-
would be
here's the
profitable
thing.
for me to say?
I'm not saying like don't ever say that, but what I am saying is that your success does not hold as much merit
so
as you think it
what
does.
should I speak about? is
Speaking
what I'm
about what you do for fun, what you enjoy, what's your life goals.
There's a lot
are
of things to
about.
talk about.
Look,
I
it don't
got a
have to be
question.
Nothing about that.
I got a question.
unless it's in a situation where it comes up
Yeah.
later on.
Okay.
But don't bring it up like, oh yeah, I'm a CEO. It's like, yo,
Right. I wouldn't have brought it up if you guys didn't
Okay,
ask what I
so
do. But
I got a question.
understand now. So
So I got a question, right? Let's just say, for instance, you start dating a guy, just like she was saying, right? You date the guy, you don't tell him that you're a stripper. You guys been dating for 6 months. Let's just say 6 months to a year. Y'all getting real intimate, real deep. And then one day his boys take you out. You know, y'all never talk about this. You know, she makes her own money. You never question it. She's such a good vibe. And then one day you go to the strip club and you see her there. Y'all deep into this relationship. It's almost a year now. Now you're gonna tell me that you rather her not tell you than you find out almost a year your homeboys knowing, oh, this my girl, you know, she wifey, da 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 da, and then you go see her at the strip club. How would you
React to that.
How would you react? Because it's so, just like you say, contradicting. It's very contradicting how you saying not to tell him. So if y'all ride out in
That's
this
what I'm trying to
relationship
understand.
and then you guys saying that not to tell.
Stop
and
the
then-
show. Stop the show.
You
my
want
God.
her
When
to
I-
act
yo,
like a
like, this
hoe
is-
but not be a hoe. Act like a hoe but not be a hoe. That's what you're saying. Act like a hoe,
I'm
don't
just
be a
saying,
hoe.
like, I
That's
just
what I
wanna
got
know.
out of this conversation.
Like common sense, man. I'm giving her advice to give her the advantage and the upper hand in the dating game. So therefore, I'm putting her in the strongest position where the man doesn't
Exactly.
necessarily know facts that would disqualify her from a relationship. Common sense, bro. I'm giving her advice. So therefore, I'm putting her priorities first, not the man that she's dealing with.
Facts.
So I'm going to put her in a position where, yes, she's going to have to use the seat to her advantage. But that's the game that we have to play because her profession is not attractive to 99% of men. I don't know what the fuck is going on here, but this is probably one of the most frustrating podcasts I've ever done. I can't believe that, like, it's like, it's crazy to me because it's like, of course, I'm going to put her in a position of advantage and put the guy in a position of disadvantage. So I'm giving her advice. Don't tell a guy that you dance at a strip club because it's going to disqualify you from a large majority of men.
I understood that. You gave.
Why
me,
is she asking then?
But you
Like-
gave me the same advice, so that's why I'm confused.
I didn't even, remember, you never asked your question because you were mad.
No. This was previous.
I'm listening very
I'm
closely.
Not mad. I'm not
About the
mad.
money.
It just
Oh,
was
you
not
never
worth my time.
you never asked your
I
question.
previously asked you, and you told me I wouldn't say that on a first date or like when you first meet someone. So that's why I'm like, you're giving us the same advice, but it's two different scenarios. So like, what is proper to say then when you first? That was my question. What's proper to
and
say?
I just answered, I told you that earlier.
No, you answered, but that's what I was saying. That's why we're asking that. I don't know.
I answered it for her too. I told her very similar, like,
Yeah.
like don't lead with your success, and definitely don't tell them you're a stripper. And then in your case, you can tell them what you do.
I got it.
But leading with your success is not as attractive to men as it is for women.
I get it. I just
if he catch you.
I understand what you're saying. You basically saying.
All right, super chats.
Damn.
All right.
I'm giving you guys advice to put
No,
yourself
I
in the best
understood what you were
position
saying.
when you deal with a man, so that you don't necessarily make yourself less attractive. Whereas, like, if I gave the man, you guys got to understand that the advice I'm giving you is adversarial to the opposite sex.
Right. I get it.
Like anything I give you that's going to benefit you, more than likely is going to put the man as a disadvantage, and vice versa.
So if you lead with telling him that you're a stripper, it's gonna make the chances easier for him to just leave you. But if you be yourself first and then later on tell him you dance, it might make him think like, damn, okay,
I'll
she's
make it
doing
simple.
it for money. She don't have to do it anymore. She's with me.
I'll make it even easier for you. Disclosing any type of sex work
I'm
to
not
a man.
disagreeing with you.
No, I'm saying I'm making it easier for you because you're stuck on stripper, and I'm trying to tell you that it's not just stripper.
That's what I was
Disclosing
saying, it's me
any
too.
type of sex work that you do,
Thought I was doing
or
good.
any type of work that puts you in a situation where you're dealing with random men in exchange for money. I don't care if it's you showing your titties on Twitch. It's going to make you a less attractive candidate to most men that have common sense or have options. More importantly, the very men that women compete for that are attractive, that have a lot of options, they definitely don't want to claim a girl that has a questionable past. And unfortunately, you could be a girl showing your tits on Twitch or, being on OnlyFans and not fuck anybody. Or
They
you could
just
be a
wanna fuck
dancer
you. Yeah.
and you don't fuck anybody. But here's the problem. There's a certain reputation that comes with those professions.
All right, we got Joel Labrara, $30 says, I judge Green's shirt very positively till she started talking. Sometimes the cover of the book is better than the contents.
Thank you.
Abe is great. 20 Canadian says, ladies, you don't get what you deserve. You only get what you negotiate. Your past is part of those negotiations.
I negotiate a lot. So.
Khalil Rogers, $20 says, why would a man treat you like a lady Green? You don't act like one. Houseway.
You have anything back to say, Don?
Nah, this is hilarious. Keep going.
All right. If you're studying,
quantum mechanics, could you ask the question whether the cat is dead or alive?
It's alive, baby.
FX $20 says, very entertaining seeing women struggle so hard to get a W against Myron. Just take the L.
Oh, we've been taking them.
What? I feel like
You
I've
don't-
been killing the L's today.
He don't love you. $10. Myron, you have hella patience. James NYC.
I'm losing my
GK.
hair, guys.
Ladies, ask a question or STFU. Shut the fuck up. This is not about feelings, but facts.
I guess.
Eli Fuego, $20 says, Myron doesn't want to hear, you're right. He wants to hear a rebuttal with substance. These
I tried.
These convos are not
No,
about
he
who is
wants to
right,
hear you're right.
and who is wrong. If you think they are, you need to knowledge.
I just want you guys to challenge my argument with some logical like facts. But you can't.
Anything we say is logical. You'll go against it.
You're gonna be
so-
like, you're an idiot. You're not right.
Yeah.
That's just
So
how
you
it
do
is.
that all the time, Myron.
No,
It's
no.
okay.
I here's the thing. I said that.
Read this next one.
I
Sorry.
said that is simply we're having a low IQ conversation when we can't even
A low
identify.
IQ conversation.
That's what I said earlier. Yes,
I shot
when we
you.
can't even. Well, I can't even finish my point. We don't even know what the truth is. We're over here debating what the truth is.
Yeah, because
like at some point we gotta have.
It's
We
your
gotta.
truth and mine is different. That's
No, it is not. It's one truth. Like what?
And ladies,
You
look,
got it.
here's the whole point, right? We got 10K people watching us, right? It's okay to have your opinions. It's okay to disagree. I don't give a fuck. But the end of the day is you girls are laughing over Myron. You guys are cutting him off. You guys are being mad ass annoying. And you know what? I ain't gonna cap. It's giving us a headache, but Myron has to do this shit to say, hey, listen, this is what's going on. And he's going through, he's trying to
chat like the fucking video,
Yeah, I
bro.
mean, just like the video
ladies?
chat. And-
Honestly,
and,
like,
and you guys are
Who's
literally like the
ladies?
worst panel on the podcast.
Like the
Because
video.
you guys are mad disrespectful. You guys are laughing, Shay and Juicy. Like I see like the secondhand conversations. You and the Green talking to Shay. It's mad disrespectful. And you guys, please watch the video backwards. And tomorrow when you're sober and not fucking lit, because
Man, they're not even lit. That's the scary part, bro. Christina's been giving them juice.
I mean,
that's the scary part.
Like, it's
I wish they were
juice.
drunk.
Yeah, I wish, but it's to a point where it's like, bro, it's like just watch the video again.
I mean, here's the thing. We at some point we have to have like a homeostasis of like where we're beginning, right?
I am
And
not
when
lit.
when I'm no, I know you guys aren't.
I really am just trying to talk to you. Like I'm telling you
And
how
he's
I
talking right
feel.
now, and you still talking over him. What are you, deaf?
Look at who you're talking to, Myron. Not Shay and Juicy.
What?
Exactly.
Shay, if you want to turn up on me, we can.
Why
Shay,
are you
you're
gonna
talking-
tell me?
I just want to let that be known, like, because I didn't.
Hey,
You're
listen.
telling them
Can
they're
I say
laughing,
something?
Chris,
and then you're mad at me for talking. I don't know what to do.
Chris.
That's
All right.
No, I'm
Should I be quiet like
For
them
you,
or should
Myron.
I talk?
well, I was just trying to say something here that if we're gonna have a conversation, we have to have a certain set point, right? We have to have a set point of where we're beginning. So something fairly, easy to understand is the truth is the truth. It's not like my truth and your truth. Like, no, there's one objective truth. And if we can't even agree on that, then we don't even have a foundation to speak upon, because now the truth is going to be relative based on everyone's random perceptions. And that's an issue. And I'm trying to say, if we can't even go there, this is going to be a low IQ conversation. That's all I was trying to say.
Well, my IQ is high. I just think that the
No one said you have low IQ.
No,
I said that this is a low IQ conversation. That can still mean that people in the conversation are higher IQ. However, the conversation
Okay.
is lower IQ because it's being dragged down in quality from
all
other
I was-
people
I-
that are not
I-
participating correctly.
if you would like me to not speak and just laugh like you were
No, don't laugh.
bitching
Just,
out,
just,
like
just, just
whatever,
listen.
whatever
Yeah.
you said,
That's a
for
problem.
me to stop talking and laugh, if that's better than me having an opinion, you let me know and I'll just stop talking and be like, ha 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 ha,
No,
whatever you
it's
want.
not
you
about
let
that. I'm
me
just
know.
saying we have to have a set point of where we're gonna like begin at least, so that like if we can understand commonalities, so that we can have a productive
I have
conversation.
agreed with you guys on so many things.
No, but here's the thing. You're taking this personally. When
I'm
y'all were saying the thing
not.
about the truth, like it was over here that they were kind of like, oh, what are you talking about with the truth, my truth, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, there's one objective truth, man. You have something?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I don't like when you guys say y'all ladies because I don't know who you guys directing it to.
Well, he
Not
said
you. Don't
names.
worry about it.
Just say some ladies.
Listen, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I mean, we're speaking here
I
in,
just wanna
it
make
depends on
sure.
what are you trying to point out
because
exactly?
I'm not sure if you guys saying it in general, but I just know it's mostly some.
Well, we won't know
females.
unless you
Oh,
tell
I'll
us
just
what
stop
exactly
I
it
get
was.
that, but not
Like
everybody's
everyone
letting us conversate. So
Nah, yeah,
a lot
I-
of people like
you've
to
been quiet the whole
interrupt.
show,
I
yeah.
feel you.
She want to talk. So
I really want to talk, but there's a lot of interruption.
Yeah,
and
you're fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, well, it depends on when you were trying to say it, but in general, probably not you because
Speak,
you haven't said
Gabriel.
anything, so we don't even know what your
Speak.
opinions are.
Okay, so if I interrupt, it's okay, basically.
No, just
Okay,
just
that's
be
what I'm trying
reasonable
to
with that.
say.
She wants
Like,
to know
let
when to speak.
everybody
Yeah.
speak.
No, yeah. What do you
Like,
wanna
I
say?
want to know
Yeah,
when to
go ahead.
speak. That's
Yeah, go
all.
ahead, go ahead.
That's all I wanted to say.
All right, that's cool.
That's it.
Well, yeah, you can contribute whenever.
Okay.
I mean, everyone else has at this point. What's up?
I thought that was.
I can
what
say
we were supposed
something.
to do.
Go ahead.
So I didn't know it was an issue with me laughing. I mean, y'all either want me to be the angry black girl or y'all want me to sit back and laugh.
No,
like,
Juicy, it's a thing where it's like when Myron's talking, you're looking at Shay and Shay looking at you and you're pointing and laughing. It's like, all right, just pick, like,
so we
just,
can't laugh.
No, it's fine. Just pick and choose when. That's all I'm saying.
What? That does not make
All right,
sense.
just
Oh
Chris.
my God.
just watch the video.
So
Juicy.
you're saying I gotta pick and choose when
Juicy,
to laugh?
I've been doing shit for over a year. Okay, I like you
What does that
like
have to do with anything?
because every
I mean,
night.
it's
That's
here's
cap.
the
You
thing,
haven't
Chris.
known
This
me
is what
that
it is.
long.
This is what it is. If you guys are laughing and pointing at each other, you guys are not
But
listening to the
nobody's
conversation.
pointing.
And I will say this: there's plenty of times where I've answered things or I've stated things. Then you guys, for example, as far as like, hey, the exception doesn't make the rule. You guys were not able to properly say that back because you were not listening. You interpreted something completely different that was not what I said.
I've been
That's a perfect
engaging
example.
with your conversation, so
But you haven't
I'm
been listening exactly.
I've actually been agreeing to.
I mean, you literally
didn't.
didn't understand that I said there's an exception doesn't make the rule, and you had a whole other sentence. I don't even know
That
what
was
it was.
the only thing, and I touched my nose for that when I said it. And
Yeah,
I sat
Shay,
back,
you've
like, what?
made some good points.
Yeah, but there's
just,
been-
just be.
That's, I
you
mean,
know,
that's a pretty critical
I
component
don't
of the
know.
conversation.
Overall,
y'all just.
y'all were laughing. It is what it is, though.
yeah,
I like to laugh.
I originally laugh a lot.
We'll
Y'all know
talk-
this.
No, no.
We don't
And
even.
I'm calming it down. Actually,
I'ma
I'm
keep
trying to
laughing,
engage with y'all and not laugh as much. Like,
This
Shay,
is for the
it's
chat.
cool.
It's fine,
Okay, I'm
fresh.
sorry.
These conversations are for the chat anyway,
Yeah,
bro. Like
it's
this
fine.
isn't like we understand that we're not going to convince you guys.
Yeah.
You guys aren't going to change your mind. It's fine. It's really fine because it is
I
what it
just
is.
don't understand what like I was supposed to do. Was I supposed to just sit here and laugh and not say anything, or was I supposed to talk?
No,
and say
just
what I think?
just tomorrow.
No, you just
watch
have
the
you
video.
have an extremely bad habit of interjecting.
Yeah.
Like very bad.
Yeah, he'll be
Okay.
talking.
And you'll just interject because you get triggered by one thing I say, or you won't let me finish. She has a pretty bad habit of doing it too. I mean, it's fine. I mean, I
Okay,
get it.
I
I
apologize.
I
Yeah.
say
I
things.
thought we were all supposed to talk, but
I mean, you're doing it right. You literally just did it just
Yeah.
now. I didn't even finish my point. You just interjected again. Like, you
All
know.
All right, here we go.
Basically, we talk one mic at a time, basically.
Yeah, just
But we got
Oh, we
here
can laugh
TJ
now.
Smith.
No,
it would only be you guys talking if we did that.
I'm not supposed to laugh. I'm sorry.
$20.
Don't laugh.
thank you.
it's hard
You gotta-
to do. Like,
Yeah, don't worry, Shay, you're fine.
No angry black woman.
No, I mean, chat. You guys see what the hell's going on here.
thank
We got
you.
over
Say
10,000 people in
something.
here.
All
and
love.
and you guys are just seeing the craziness.
I
I'll do it
want to
every
twerk
day.
something. Twerk. Shake some
TJ
ass.
Smith, successful women are the equivalent of nice guys. That's a good comparison, actually.
Christina Gaines.
That's a good point.
Not for
The
me.
audio's messed up on all the mics and headsets.
Yes.
And
That
it's
is
even a bit out of sync on the stream. The audio gods are trying to save us from these delusional 304s. Myron, I'll help you unwind after the show. Don't worry.
Fuck you
Heart
guys.
emoji.
Christina, you got
Jason Marino, $50 says,
Yeah.
how much would it take to get the quantum leaper to not come back? I'm sure we can all band together for the greater good. Shit my damn head.
why so
Say,
Well, I know who
love me.
that
Shut
was,
up.
though.
Y'all beg me to come back.
Why is
Stop
that who I knew
running.
who that was
See-
first?
Time.
CM, €20. Ladies that cannot actively listen and only listen to respond equal recreational use only. Chick in the middle with the tattoos is for the streets. 100.
I'm not worried.
3 or 4 deserve less. $20 says green shirt definitely is recreational use only. MMA fan 95 $20 says all I'm gonna say is stop cutting off the host. Men gotta build our value, and you 3 or 4s are automatically given your value. Glad to be back, FNF fam. Shout out to you. Ram $20 says 3 or 4 said she deserved the king. Nah, girl. Best thing you deserve is cats and dogs and some feminine guy friends. James NYCGK.
Y'all pissed the chat off, bro.
Yeah.
I've never seen them this mad before.
But guess what? They finna be in our inbox though.
Yo.
I love
That's
that.
damn
Yeah.
I love that for them.
Either the chicken.
Well, you got to
green-
remember, there's 10,000 people watching.
Yeah.
Like if you get 10 guys at DM, you're like, oh my god, I think you're cute. That's still like a very small fraction
Nah,
of.
it's definitely
Oh,
not
The
thank
10.
viewers.
you.
That's 10%,
Thank
right?
you.
Okay, 10%
Or
of
let's
a
leave it
no.
that.
That's like
Sorry,
0.1,
G,
We
0.01.
do got a lot of Simpson in there, though, but
I
it's
can't
fine.
relate.
Either the
Sorry.
chicken and green accepts facts and
I should've
reviews
kept
on the
quiet.
facts, or she needs to go. $20 locked on a yacht. $20 says, fresh is dark down here. All the bananas are gone. We're really hungry. Where are you? The music stopped a while ago, and the other girls are starting to panic. It's not fun anymore. Shout out to R. Kelly.
Locked on a yacht. Locked on a
Shout out
yacht.
to R. Kelly. Nah, pause. Just kidding.
These old maids are delusional. Shorty next to fit. Hope you know men like your boyfriend don't marry out. Closest they'll wife are Latinas. The now former Miss Yee is useful as the village bicycle. Okay, $20 to hired gun. Appreciate that. $20. Chris, so slow when he talks, it sounds like the old AOL dial-up noise. Angel Cardenio, see, they make fun of us too. Don't know if y'all noticed, but Girl by Myron, Quantum Girl, and Girl in White are intentionally trying to make Myron mad by making smart remarks, cutting you off, then making personal attacks, then play the victim when they get called out. SMH.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
never
yeah.
a victim,
I
baby.
seen that.
Never
Yeah.
a
I
victim.
love
I've seen
that
that
for
too.
me.
Yeah,
I
I've seen
love
that.
Myron.
I own
so
up to
never
my
a
shit.
victim.
I agreed with you guys on so much shit. I don't know how everyone doesn't see it. It's crazy.
Listen, girl. 304s.
Nah.
Listen, it's
Right,
fine.
it's the two different
I'm
things.
still trying to
Yeah,
figure
They
out
could be
who is that.
304s
I
too
have an
now.
opinion. That's the
Shit.
problem.
Y'all some 303. Shut up.
I'm
Yeah.
still trying to figure out who is
Or
Maybe.
that.
305s, technically. That's the zip code.
That's
She states she agrees
Basic.
and understands when really she does not. Her 2-month boyfriend will leave her after watching today's podcast. FNF should follow up on that relationship.
I think he
Doubt it.
actually
I doubt
paid.
it.
I think he actually gave some money to the podcast, so I wouldn't hate
Probably
too hard.
so.
3 dicklets,
I
$20.
didn't see. I mean, did
Yeah.
you see his name on here?
Yeah,
trying to point it
actually
out.
earlier.
He would not use his real name.
There. Okay.
Oh my God, just cancel her.
Where's the old Myron in
Vince
Vince McMahon
McMahon?
voice?
Yeah.
I mean, yo, real talk, guys. You learn more from having these discussions than me just like kicking out girls like that. You know, guys don't learn anything from me like kicking out girls. As much as I'm losing hair follicles here.
Why would you kick us?
Yeah, your hairline
Tony,
is
give me some
receding.
tea.
I see
I'll
'em.
get you right.
I
Mhm.
literally
You kicked
I
me
feel like I
out.
agreed with you guys on so much
I
shit.
didn't do
I don't
No,
know.
I don't kick girls out for disagreeing.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
I mean, I only kick girls out for being disrespectful. Like they're saying they want you guys kicked out because you've been like, a little difficult to deal with.
Yeah.
But it's
Oh my
okay.
God,
Can I
I
say
don't know how
something?
we'll sleep.
Do I look like I deserve to be kicked out? Like what the fuck?
I mean, stop playing
Oh,
the person.
I didn't do anything.
They're not talking about
Yeah,
you.
not you.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, like,
Because no
Okay,
one's
I
saying
just
besides
feel
me and her.
pretty
so
brown sugar.
No.
I guess
You're
it's
saying,
easy to not have
yeah,
anything
like,
said about it
yo.
when that happened.
well, it's not that. It's that again. I've said this like a million times. You have an extremely bad habit of interjecting. Like it's really bad.
Even your own boy Chops was like,
Yeah,
"Sorry, give me a headache."
even he said it like my head hurts.
He
Yeah.
didn't say me. He just said.
No, he said to you. Like,
I read it.
he just sent me a DM on Instagram.
No.
Girl next to Fresh is mad annoying.
Girl, I'm
Like,
okay.
girl, please, for the love of God, be quiet. Okay?
Wow, how will I sleep?
Adrian $20 says, I want to shout out the beautiful black woman on the show for
Yeah.
being very feminine and not non-argumentative tonight.
Thank
Shout out to
you.
y'all queens.
I think he means a girl in the
Appreciate
corner
you,
only. I
Myron.
think that's what he means.
I'm the blackest one on here. So shut
Yeah, I
up.
think he
Wait,
means
what you said he thought he meant?
I think he wants him. In the corner.
Okay, whatever.
Girl,
I'm the
I
blackest
love
one on
it.
here.
I
Yeah,
love
but
that.
this was earlier in the show, so
James NYC.
Before the whole truth conversation.
yeah.
$20.
Kanye has every right. Kim is doing parental alienation. Get your facts straight, ladies. And Kim has her money because Kanye gave her a piece of Yeezy. Kim is queen of 304s.
She had money before him. Let's just be clear.
She's successful, but I
That's like a bit-
I don't agree with everything she's.
I mean, let's be honest. Do you think young women should try to look at her as a role model?
No,
I don't.
no.
Business,
Not at all.
No.
business-wise,
Even business wise?
maybe
No.
business.
No,
Maybe.
I'm sorry.
In certain aspects.
I'm not gonna lie. Only
Ain't no certain.
Listen,
No.
I'm gonna be real. Only because me personally, me knowing Kim Kardashian was through Ray J, and that's the only reason I knew of Kim Kardashian.
Same.
Like,
Yeah.
and
Same.
that's why I would say
It's like
business
a
wise
big
because I feel like a
merch.
lot, like even her whole family just got off on that whole video.
Absolutely.
Like, you know,
yeah,
like
it's
so me
not a good
personally,
look.
no.
Got
Yeah,
off,
for
like,
99% of
Like it
people,
blew
having
up.
a sex tape that goes out into the public is gonna put you in a terrible situation for her.
Very.
You know, she got lucky and was able to use it to her advantage, but I would argue that 99% of women, if they got caught in a sex
No,
tape
I
having
would
sex
not.
with someone, it would ruin their reputation and
So
embarrass
Amber
their family.
Cole.
she's white.
So she's a terrible person. You said what, Amber Rose?
Amber Cole.
I would not
Amber
want
Rose,
that for
baby,
me.
Amber
No, no, no. I meant what I said. They know. Some of y'all know who I'm talking about.
I don't
Amber
know.
Cole.
I have
Thank
no
you,
idea.
thank you, Big Mo. He know
I know
what. He know
Amber.
what's going on.
Oh,
I don't know who
He
that
knows
is.
who
I don't know who that is. I'm
Are
sorry.
you well? There's so many.
No, he's
Are you
only picking
well?
the ones that's like $20.
That's my new
That's her
phrase.
insult.
Are you well?
Yeah, there you will.
No, I
Um,
literally can't read
We
it that
will
fast.
all know. Oh, okay, Myron, have the quantum physicist spell etiquette.
Spell
That's
it.
stupid.
Spell it.
It's right there.
BTIQUETTE.
Ooh.
I was in a spelling bee, ho.
Good job.
We will all see how Kim K's success stands the test of time when her children meet the masses who know their mother's past.
That's true.
Ooh.
Very scary.
Unless they're homeschooled.
That's
then
so racist. Masses.
Racist.
Race? What?
the masses.
How?
I think it's
the
just
people.
scary.
Oh, I
Why you
thought
why you gotta bring up race all
I'm
the time?
just, I mean,
Christopher White,
we
20
always
bucks.
talk about black people.
Women at no, we don't.
We don't.
Women at the table, you need to understand something. A man's value is from what he brings to society. Your value comes from getting the best man. Without him, you have no value.
That's not true.
James NYCGK, $20 says, no.
I mean, there's no such thing as a high value woman by herself.
Says who? You?
What? Why? Why do you think that?
Ladies, yes, Myron is right.
Okay, this is why
Understand
you
the
guys
game.
like love. Okay, Myron's right.
Yes.
That's
there
it.
is no woman that is high value without a successful man.
How can
I
you?
agree.
No, for real. That's not true.
No, seriously.
Every
though.
successful woman had a high value man behind her.
What?
What
Yep.
majority? I'm sorry. Hold on. Don't beat me up. Don't cancel me. But majority.
Girl, we about to go at it right
9%.
now. What are you talking about right now? What the fuck are you saying?
I'm saying majority have high value men in their corner.
Bonita.
Majority women have
Yes,
high value men
see.
in their corner.
See.
Be real.
Oh my.
Kanye West. You want to use Kim Kardashian?
I'm
Kanye
not
West.
talking about famous people. I'm talking
Rihanna.
about people in no. Fuck the famous.
Okay, well, Jack,
Oprah.
Jack, Rick, Bobby,
Successful.
Steven. It's a lot of people. I'm just saying, like the numbers may not be that big, but there's a lot of. It's a lot of women,
Is there
successful
at
women that
least-
has a high value man in their corner. That's all I'm saying.
and that's why they're.
She might not be higher value than the man,
No,
but
but
I'm
that's
just
why
saying.
they were successful.
I'm just saying
All right.
he's in her corner.
All
I'm
right.
not saying
Oh,
he's the reason
that's-
she's successful.
Oh, that's different. Of
He can
course.
add to her success.
Yeah, of course.
He can multiply it. You know, elevate.
I'm not even gonna go down that route. Of,
Yeah,
of-
yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't think it's even because even if I explained it to a T
They don't
perfectly, it
understand
wouldn't
it.
matter. They would still argue with it and get mad.
To a
Yeah.
T.
James
y'all should not
NYCGK, $20 says,
Yeah.
no. You don't dare use a man's mental health as a defense for women's bad decisions. This is an act that women use to
Denigrate men.
Yeah.
That's for your
That's actually
situation.
not true. Because if you really want to use mental health, let's talk about that football player that had his wife, the wife actually, he's a football player and he got arrested. If you want to talk about his mental health, actually look at his record. He has really bad
You talking about the
mental
one from Minnesota, right?
No, the one that was actually from Florida.
Oh,
He has really bad mental health. And he got arrested and stuff. And
You're
they
missing
didn't
the
use that.
point
They,
that he's
no.
saying that she picked him.
Yeah, ultimately.
She
Oh
picked
my
him.
But you don't always know everything.
But don't the man
moment you find out,
don't
leave,
the
though.
man pick the woman? Isn't that what you
I
said?
coulda
The
sworn
man
that
picks the
was what
woman.
it
Man
So he
picks-
so
yes,
he picked her.
Yes, he picked
Okay,
her. But
so you're
here's the
agreeing with
problem:
me.
she did not have the vast amount of options that she had prior because she got married late in life because she wanted to be a hoe in her 20s and chase clout and fuck athletes.
How do you
She
know
still
that
got
to be
married after that. So how are you going to say
How do I
that
know what to be
affected
true?
it?
It her everyone knows her
Is that,
history.
is that like a solid fact? I don't know. I don't know anything about
Yes.
it. That's what I'm
Yes.
asking.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. So
She
I'm
took her 20s and decided to have sex tapes and have sex with athletes
Got
and
it.
promote herself in that way rather than finding a guy. So guess what happens when you put yourself out sexually like that? You lose a bunch of suitable candidates that could have potentially been good husbands
I agree.
for you.
Mhm.
Like decisions have consequences. Like
I agree with you.
like I don't understand how women think like, oh, let me be a hoe in my life. Not you. I'm just saying in general. Like what? Like women be hoes, and then they think, all right, I'm gonna have a man in shining armor waiting for me to take me in when he's at his prime, at 30, 40 years old, a millionaire, etc. He's gonna take me as I'm getting older and I've been used up. No, that's not the way the world works. Like a man is not under any obligation to save you from your poor decisions that you made in your 20s at all. But why do women think I deserve a good man? That's dangerous rhetoric. That's going to leave you extremely disappointed. You think I'm going to run around here and be like, I deserve a great woman. Just I deserve. No, because I have to earn my value as a man first. And then that woman's going to come into my life at some point if I allow her. Same thing with women. A man has to earn his status. A woman has to earn that man's last name. Why is that so crazy to me? Like where like women don't want to compete for men anymore. That's the world that we live in. That's what feminism has done. You guys want a career and make money and be successful? Guess what? Now there's a small minority of men that make that same money that you do. Now you're all fighting for that small minority of
But
men.
you're also pushing us because we have to be perfection. Our hair, our nails have to be done, or you come at us, or like you know what I'm saying. Like we're held to a certain standard that we
Women
can't.
hold each other to that standard, not men.
No, that's a lie.
No, that's a
Really?
lie.
That's
I
a
think
lie.
that is a huge lie. I think men hold women to
Yeah.
a high standard.
When-
If we don't even come close to that, y'all don't even look twice.
Yeah.
Really?
When I go out with my friends, I don't question. I mean, you gotta at least, dress up. Now, I'm not saying come in your
Look nice.
pajama clothes, but I don't question her nails, her toenails, her hair. I don't question that because at the end of the day, that's my girl. Like,
Okay.
if you're sitting there talking about, no, I don't put my homegirl at a pedestal because if I'm her real friend or whatever that situation would be,
But
I
guys
know her
aren't like
situation.
that.
Guys, I have guys who will look me up from the toe all the way up to the tip of my head.
Let's be
And
honest,
that's
ladies.
just in reality.
Let's be honest, ladies. Women put pressure on each other to get their hair
No,
done,
not any-
nails done.
No.
You can wear no makeup, sweatpants,
No.
go to the store, and men are still going to give you attention.
That's true. That is true. That's true.
So that
You can't
proves
go to the
But no,
club
that
like
doesn't
that.
mean- that
It's-
doesn't-
you
it's,
can't go
it's
to the
not.
club like that.
Hold on. That's my point though. You can still get male attention and validation without doing your hair, doing your nails, wearing expensive designer,
At
wearing
the
expensive
store.
heels, etc. A lot of the things that women spend money on to upkeep themselves are pressure to them by other women. Women compete with each other. Men don't give a fuck about you getting your nails done or wearing designer or wearing really nice jewelry, getting your hair done a certain way. Men have very low standards when it comes to what they want in women. A lot of the times when it comes to like natural beauty, like we don't need that much, bro. We really don't. It's women that put that pressure on each other. So this stress that you're talking about, it's self-imposed.
I'm about to say, or women just want to feel good. Like me, I'm natural, but I like to have my nails done.
Okay, but don't blame men on don't blame men
I'm just
for,
saying- I'm just
for your
saying,
self-imposed
I think
standards.
it's just new standards that are coming up like really recently, like with the music videos and just like in general. Like we had an era, I think from like 2000 to 2010-ish, in my opinion, that was like, oh, let's go natural. I remember Alicia Keys was like, she did no makeup for I don't know how
A
many
woman?
years. No, that was a great influence for women not to wear makeup. During the day, I don't wear makeup. And that's a
Yeah.
huge step for
I have
me
a question.
in my life. I used to never leave the house without makeup. And now I do
That's a
all
woman, though.
day. But that took a long time for me. It wasn't from a woman's standpoint. My mom's never been in my life. It was from a men's standpoint that I wanted to not only impress myself and be there for myself and look good for myself, because that's number one. But number two, to be accepted and by men and to have a good impression because that's what they expect, from my opinion, from my
Did you
point.
not just say just a second ago, just now, that I did it for myself first?
Yeah, it's not for other women, for myself.
So self-imposed. Exactly what I just said.
No, you said for other women.
Female beauty standards typically are self-imposed by themselves and other women. Show me. You mentioned Alicia Keys not wearing makeup. Show me one example of a man getting out there and saying, "God damn it, I need you women to get these certain nails and wear these types of shoes and wear these kinds of dresses." You're not gonna find it because men rarely, if ever, tell women what to do with their own look. If a guy was to even have the balls to say, "I don't want no fat bitches," he's gonna get canceled.
Well,
Men can't say shit about female.
Their whole, like rapper, like music videos and
Ladies,
commercials. Like you see what the
popular
view
opinion.
The popular opinion of what beautiful women look
Who runs the
like.
media? Women. Yes.
I mean, that's
yes.
I'm just
women,
saying.
Women run women run
responding.
media. So it's women that put pressure on other women to look a certain way, get their nails done. When's the last time a guy asked you? When's the last time a guy asked you, "Oh my God, I love your nails. Like, how'd you get them done?"
No guy will ever be like, "I'm not gonna fuck you because your nails
Thank
aren't
you.
done." I 100%
Thank you.
I've
agree
legit
with
had
that.
a man.
So what's the argument?
I've had a man pick me apart. I had him take me to a heat game and say,
why do you
"Your
hate me
purse
right
is
now? Are
dusty,
you well?
your nails are dusty, this, that,
Are
and the
you
other."
well?
And I was
He hated
tip
this
top. I was
conversation.
doing just fine. I looked just fine. I looked amazing, actually. And you're coming at me with this, that, and the other sideways. That just shows me your insecurities. That's a subconscious, subliminal.
Probably came at you because you were
motive.
disrespectful to him.
I was
Probably.
never disrespectful. I gave him so many compliments.
No guy's gonna insult a girl and say your purse is dusty.
You're saying it has to be a
you look
reason.
fucked
No,
up.
some dudes are just fucking rude.
Yes, that's true.
Okay,
True though.
just accept it.
Come on,
Or
give
when you
that.
decline them, they're rude.
There you go.
Are you well?
Are
you well?
Are you well?
Okay, we got Chevy Boy Chuck. 50 bucks
Beauty
says-
standards are imposed by other women in society. Men don't really tell no chicks to do anything, man. Like guys will accept whatever they can get.
Some guys are just assholes.
Weavy Boy said 20 bucks.
Again, omitting responsibility.
I take some Tylenol. Chevy Boy
Did you
Chuck,
know-
50 bucks. Baby girl beside Myron. I saw you licking those lips. Okay. We got let's see here. Steve Evans, 50 bucks
mukbang.
says yikes, just yikes. We got let's see
Now
here.
we're good to go. All right.
See, I got them.
Can't open a book when all the pages are stuck together with some sort of substance. Oh my God. Escape the Matrix.
Oh wow.
Y'all welcome, y'all.
You missed
See,
that
And,
too.
right here.
my mouth works.
Sloan
my mouth
Fidelli.
works.
Cute chocolate model in black shirt has done a 180 in her attitude from past shows. She is a sweet and fun today and checked her attitude at the door. Men notice things like that. Work is paying off. That must have been earlier.
Shay.
Give me like 20% of that 99 you just donated.
Oh, mm-hmm.
My cash app SHAYBVTTAA.
It was her birthday just this
Thanos Warrior. One of the biggest problems is women
They go to
equating.
birthday mentioning again.
Let him read. Hold on.
One of the biggest problems is women equating making money to success because they view men with money as being successful. In fact, men view a successful woman as one that has been in a long-term committed relationship or ships. Being a lady is priceless. That is so true.
Damn. Don't let that fly over none of y'all heads, because
No, it's
being a
gonna
lady
fly.
is priceless.
It's gonna fly, but women aren't.
Literally.
Doesn't fly over my head. I completely agree with that statement.
So then why were you arguing with me all day when I said that men don't care about a woman's income?
Me being a lady has nothing to do with that statement, or like what? What are you talking about?
All right.
Earlier in the show, I said earlier in the show, I said a woman's success isn't important, and you had a serious point of contention with that, and you were like, "Well, why? You just want some
No,
dumb bitch that's gonna stay home?" Or I would, if I was a guy, I wouldn't want a woman to sit home and spend my money. And I was like,
my
"That's the issue."
opinion. That was my opinion on it, and I also actually I brought it up because I said I know that a lot of guys say that.
Yeah, but it goes to exactly what he's telling you right now, and then you're saying you agree in this sense, but I said the same exact thing, and you're like, "See, the problem is this. This is the perfect example of how."
It's not black and white. That's the problem with you.
No.
Everything's black and
No,
white.
this is very black and white because they've
it's
said
not.
the chat has articulated something that I said earlier, and then you go ahead and you say you agree. Here's the thing. I've said this on podcast. You guys can go ahead and call me politically correct or whatever. We brought on 1,000+ women on this show. And what I've come to realize is a lot of girls don't like the way I say things. It triggers them. And their innate response is to fight back. I don't agree with that. Well, why is this? Why is that? Blah, blah, blah.
It's just my
But if someone in the chat, agrees with what I say and they say it and they maybe phrase it a little bit nicer.
Yeah, well, that's life. It's how you word things. That's how that goes.
Can I finish?
Let me know when you're done so I can respond.
Can't
Are
make
you
this
well?
up, bro?
Are you well?
Are you well?
Can't
I'm
make
very
this
well.
up, bro.
Trying
Can't
to
make
say
this
if
up.
you
You're
drunk
all
or
on
not.
now.
Rennie or Tess?
How you make them feel is more important than the conversation. Is what I'm saying. Is because they are literally saying the same thing I'm saying, and you're saying you agree.
I
But
think
then
that's
when
a
I said it,
people
you
thing.
disagreed. What was that?
That's a people thing. That's
What do
not
you mean
a
a people
that's not a
thing?
woman thing. That's just a human interaction thing. But okay.
Well, I've talked with well over 1,000 women on this podcast,
Okay.
and I've talked with a lot of men. The difference is when you tell men an objective truth, they accept it regardless of how it makes them feel. And I can tell you this because I've coached both men and women. When I tell a man, you're a fat piece of shit, and you can actually watch the clips on the YouTube channel, I go way in on them. You're a fucking loser. You live with your dad. You don't make money. I tell them objective truths about their reality, and they understand, fuck, you're right. I am a loser. I need to change. When I tell women these things, your
They
tone,
can't handle it.
oh, who hurt you? You're an asshole. Or I
never
don't like the
said-
way you said
I
it.
never said
They're
that.
more, I'm not talking about you.
Oh,
Notice I said women
I thought
and
we were
women.
talking about me
Wait,
though
no,
right now.
that's the
No,
problem.
he
Is you
said
keep
women in
you
general.
keep
You just
putting it
told
to
me-
yourself.
No, he said women in general, sweetheart. He
No,
said
he
women.
literally just said
No,
that.
But he did start off
He
with
didn't
her,
say
though.
your
He
name.
literally
You didn't
started
say
off
your
with her.
name
He
though.
did start off
He
with
didn't
her.
say her name. He did not say
He's
her
addressing
name.
her statements from
Baby
earlier,
girl,
though.
he just addressed.
Someone has common sense. Thank you.
Okay,
And,
I mean, when you start the conversation with speaking about my comments, I assume you're speaking about me.
I talked about I talked about how you didn't agree, and then I went on to have an example about the general public of women when I've talked to them, and versus when
Okay.
I talk to men.
Oh, so he shifted. You shifted.
You shifted.
You guys aren't listening at all. She was clearly able to understand it.
You
The
just
audience was
said
clearly able to understand it.
You said you started talking about what she said earlier, and then you went on to
But
say
he didn't mention her name though.
What is going
He
on
didn't
here,
say
man?
she.
This is the Twilight Zone.
Bro,
Damn, I shouldn't
this
be-
is the
yeah, we
like,
shouldn't be
You wanna speak
speaking.
to this?
no, hold on. I just want to finish my point here.
Sorry.
And this is for the guys out there to understand, because I just want you guys to understand that a lot of women listen with their they listen with their feelings and they don't listen with their ears. All I'm simply saying is that when I tell men objective truths, regardless of how unflattering it is, and it might piss them off, they accept it and they say, damn, you know what? I probably need to change. But when I say something that a woman doesn't like, even if it's true, they're going to argue with me because they don't like the way I said it or how it made them feel. And that's the biggest difference I've realized from communicating with women versus communicating with men. With women, I have to covertly say what I'm trying to say without hurting her feelings. With men, I can overtly say what I want to say, regardless of if I hurt their feelings, and they're going to accept it. And the proof is in the pudding. They have said what I've said the entire show, and yet you agree with them. But when I said it, you disagree with me. And I already know why, because I've interviewed a lot of women. It's because you didn't like the way my statements made you feel. And this is a learning point for the audience at this point. This isn't for you. It's for them to understand, because they've watched in 10K, at 4K at this point, that I said the same exact thing.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Okay.
Send
All
it,
right.
Ashley.
No one likes when I speak,
Rennie
so I'm
or
not
Tess,
talking.
$50. Ladies, what Myron is saying, let the man read a couple chapters into the book. Don't read the book for him. Who's going here, Chris?
Yep, we're done.
Cool.
Caught up.
All right.
Caught up.
Guys, all ladies are tagged down below in the description and on Instagram. And I don't want to do last thoughts, bro. Cool.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Why we can't do it?
This has nothing to do with today, but on Friday when y'all took the callers, that was a really good show. That was an interesting show. I think y'all should have a couple callers on like every night show, because it's really nice to hear actually I know we read the comments, but that was fun to listen to.
We're doing on Fridays.
Fresh.
So hold on.
sorry.
So you hold on. Wait 1 second. That proves my point. Even so, hold on. So you watched me berate them then? If you watch that call-in show.
It kind of turns me on.
Ooh.
Well,
Wait, go back.
Bet you
I
want to hear
knew
last thoughts,
here.
Jack?
What does that mean?
Ah, what is she thinking? What is green thinking?
You guys explain to me what that means, because I knew there.
so we have a call-in show that we do on Fridays, and the guys call into the show, and sometimes
interested.
they might not be where they want to be in life. Whether they don't have their money on point, they're out of shape, they live with their parents, whatever else it is, and they ask us for advice. And a lot of the times, ladies, stop, please. A lot of the times what I'll do is I'll be extremely blunt and honest with them about their deficiencies and their delinquencies in life. And a lot of the times it comes with some cold hard truths that might not necessarily be delivered in the most polite way or the nicest tone. But I don't have to worry about that when I talk with men, because men understand that they have to know the cold hard truth to be successful in life. Because here's the difference with men. Men understand that they have to get it out the mud and earn their sexual market value. Women, however, are given their sexual market value. You're born with your value. Therefore, you don't understand how how do I say this? You don't understand what it takes to be able to create sexual market value. So this is why when I criticize women, they have issues with it because no one's ever told them you're dumb or you maybe shouldn't think of it that way. Or, hey, doing this is probably not a good move because you're going to ostracize yourself from a lot of guys. Or, hey, you need to be a lady. Hey, you need to stop being combative. Women have point of contention with that. Why? Because they use the same excuse that a lot of girls say. Well, I got a bunch of guys in my DMs. I got a bunch of guys that want to take me on dates. I got a bunch of guys that want to go out and hang out with me. They use the validation that they get from the outside world to substantiate their bad behavior. And the problem is that these men just want to take you on dates to fuck you. They don't want to take you seriously and actually date you and get to know you. And that's where women make the big mistake. And honestly, I feel sorry for women because at least for men, and I'm going to hear me out here, at least for men, you know you have to work to make your value and you can actually enjoy the fruits of your labor. The problem with women is that you guys are giving your value up front. You don't understand that there's a time clock on having that value. And when you get older, you are not necessarily going to have the same negotiating power to get the same man that you can get when you were 21 versus when you're 31. That's just the reality. It is what it is. You have less negotiating power as a woman. And by the time you learn this, that damn, I can't command the same attention from men that I did 20 years ago, it's too fucking late. Because no one told you that you have a finite amount of time to be able to cash out the casino like I told you guys earlier.
Yeah.
Kim K didn't understand this. She didn't cash out early. She waited down the road to cash out with a crazy musician. And now she's dealing with what she's dealing with. And she's crying on air on her own show saying, I'm a failure. Because she knows deep down, I fucked up. When I had the most negotiating power in my 20s, I didn't cash out in back then because I wanted to live the city girl life and have fun and fuck a bunch of guys and live this cool, wild, young, wild, free life. But I'll tell you, we brought women on this show in their 30s and their 40s that live that life, don't have kids, single, cry on fucking air, guys. I'm telling you, we've interviewed so many women that we've brought career women in that make money, are successful, and cry because they don't have children. Watch the episode we did with Selena Powell. She literally, multi-millionaire. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I don't have a family.
It's important.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you
That's
is
something
that.
you can't buy with money.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. Women don't understand how important a family is in a man until it's too fucking late. The beauty with men is we can wait until we're older, 50 years old, busting us till we die. You wait till you're 50 years old. It's a wrap. It's over. You're not going to have the same sexual market value to get that caliber of guy that you were able to get 30 years prior. You are not going to beat a 21-year-old woman. You are not. You're not.
Can I say this? I hope someone learns something from tonight's show. I hope y'all listen to
the guys learn. They definitely learn. Trust me.
They only
I
learn
hope
from
so.
The girls don't though, which is fine.
Nah, see,
I learned.
no, I hope
Myron learned from dumb
I
anyway.
learned some stuff tonight too. I'm gonna give it to y'all. Y'all be doing y'all little thing because it made me sit back and think. You feel me? I got more than a GED and I actually listened to today's conversation. But I'm just saying that I hope someone else actually was able to grasp a lot of facts from this.
The women that watch us typically have boyfriends or they're married. A lot of couples watch us and they're like, damn, I've actually become a better wife or a better girlfriend from listening to you guys because men can't be honest with women about this stuff. Like when I criticize women, they get angry. Just like I said before, you shouldn't judge a girl for being promiscuous in her past. That's reality. Men are going to judge you. Sorry. You know, just like women are going to judge me if I'm not tall or if I'm not in shape or if I don't have money. They're going to judge me. It is what it is. So I'm just telling women, you need to accept the same reality that you benefit from. You're able to judge. Guys are going to judge you too. The difference is this. You're not going to know you're being judged. Guys just going to fucking ghost you and you wonder, what the hell happened?
That's how I won't say we, because not me, but that's how most women prefer. That's what she was saying earlier, because she was agreeing with you, but she was just saying, don't do it publicly. That's all she was saying. That's all it was.
On so much
I'm sorry, I have to say that.
But would you not rather know the uncomfortable truth and be able to change and adapt?
I would love that.
You want comforting lies that will continue to perpetuate this false reality. Not you.
Yeah, but because there's a percentage of women that actually they can't handle it. It's too much for them to bear.
What you said.
No, but I'm saying in general, because a lot of women have an issue with the truth.
I would love the truth. It saved me a lot of time.
But a lot of girls don't like it.
Lots of time.
So that's why I can criticize men openly and tell them you're a fat piece of shit, right? And I'm not going to have any issues with that. When I tell women the truth, like, hey, you can't be a hoe and expect the man at the end of the line. Oh my God, that's fucked up. That's so insecure. I don't get that. You think a dude would tell me, hey, bro, you're being insecure, man. Tell me that I'm a fat piece of shit living with my dad. No, they're like, damn, you're right, bro. I need to change. because their objective reality reflects what I'm telling them. They're not getting sex from girls, so they know that they're a loser. They're not being admired by their peers, so they know that they're a loser. The difference with women is you're not getting a relationship, you're not getting a husband, you're not getting men to take you seriously. But reality, unfortunately, doesn't reinforce your bad decisions. What does it show? A bunch of DMs on Instagram, a bunch of idiots messaging you on Tinder, a bunch of dummies texting you through message, thinking, oh my God, I have this validation. I have all these options. No, you fucking don't. You have all these options for dick, but you don't have all these options for a relationship. And women make if you guys could take one thing from this show, and you don't have to, this is for the guys anyway. But if there's one thing you to take from this show, sexual attraction from men and relationship attraction are totally different fucking things, man.
For sure.
Two different things. But women make the cardinal mistake of thinking a bunch of guys are my DMs, they want to date me. No, they just want to have sex.
They want to fuck.
All right.
That's it.
Hard truth. Bye, y'all.
We got J. Martin $50.
Oh.
Hitler was a great painter. Choosing Kim K for business acumen. The rest of her life is the living nightmare. Is cherry picking. It's not only irrelevant, her involvement in business probably contributed to her disastrous life.
Yeah, that's what I said.
All right. And
I didn't know that Hitler was a good painter.
Yeah, he was.
Angel Cardenas, $50. All I'm gonna say is this is the worst panel in a while. I expected as much from a quantum girl and trigger girl in white, but Juicy and Shay are doing too much. They're frequent guests, so I hope they watch the episode again and see how they were acting whack.
We love that, Fred.
Well,
Thanks for
I
the
love
$50.
you.
We love you.
We appreciate you.
This was a great show.
Thanks for checking.
Sorry,
See y'all.
Last
We got one more.
One
Hong
more.
Van Tran.
Oh.
150.
Thanks again, Myron, for your time. Sushi on me FFM. Yeah, I responded to your DM, by the way, bro. Definitely make sure. I don't know the Australian laws with banks, but you should definitely. They should have some kind. In America, we got FDC, so definitely check that out. Last thoughts on the ladies? Stick fresh.
Come on, Fresh.
Any questions?
All right, guys.
Fresh. Why you gonna do
Any
that, Fresh?
questions for each of the girls?
That's fucked up, Fresh.
All right.
All the night.